Hi, I'm Dave. How we doing, everybody? It's been a fun weekend. I've been busy. I've been running around, doing all kinds of stuff. It's been cool. I made a few guest appearances in places. I'm wrapping up the Tomtent today because it's been a while. Sorry. Just responding to my Twitch chat real quick, too. Hey, what's up, Easy? Finishing up the Tomtent today because I'm kind of over it. It's been going for a while, but I need to have a solution. We need to get this last stream in, which is Mantis showing up on food shops. We'll get through that, and then there is another one after that, which is Tom talking about it the day after. But I'm gonna skip that one. I'm just gonna give the quick point of it, the one thing that stands out, and then we'll move on and we'll finish off by playing some Infinite Craft, which I got stuck on last night for a long time. It's pretty addictive and crazy. It's a fun-ass little game. If you haven't played it, you should play it. And you're all welcome to play with me when I start playing. Yeah! Let's go! So, to the Tomtent. Let's get started. Hi, Leroy Gaines. Hi, Dazed. Hi, Resto. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Speakeasy. How's everybody doing today? I think I said everybody. Doty, hi. I don't know if I said you. But without further ado, here is the food shops panel.
That, him and Mantis were in a relationship. So in a way, he didn't really...
A little bit.
When did he say? Again? Did he say when he told her? Because it could have told her at
Probably
a reasonable
still
time,
a pre-workout
or he could have
running
told
through
her
my
like
system
a day before that conversation with Zonia happened, right, or something to that nature.
Yeah, I think according to this wise, right, like I said before, this is one of the things that Sassafras allowed me to talk about, right? So I don't know. This is
that pre-workout packs a punch, though.
God.
I also ate after the gym and took a shower and everything, so I'm refreshed. I feel invigorated.
Hey, Mantis, how are you?
You're lighting up, but there's no audio.
Yeah, you're lighting up, but there's no audio. Let's get your narrative. What's your you're not?
Doesn't light up.
Yeah.
Can you get Lynn out of here, please?
Yeah, Lynn. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Lynn. Sorry. Oh, Lynn, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Is afraid of Lynn, apparently.
Can Egghead stay?
Oh, here, let's make that bigger. Boop.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, because I promise that Egghead is really good at reading these scenarios. Yeah. So.
Yeah, feel free to kick me though if you don't want me here. I'm not offended. But
no. I need your insight as well. Yeah, go ahead, Mantis. I'll write everything down. Yeah.
It's actually been quite a while since I saw this, so this is almost pretty much a live react.
Did you want? And it's okay for you to say, "Hey, I don't want to answer these questions," right? So, did you want Tom to keep your romantic interactions with Tom private?
Yes, obviously.
Okay.
I feel like that's a pretty obvious thing to say. I also just want to clarify. I think he wanted it private too, obviously.
Okay.
Apparently he still does.
I feel like it's weird that you would assume otherwise.
I don't drink regular Mountain Dew.
Yeah, of course.
There's no sugar.
Don't worry. I'm not
no
I'm not doubting
I guess,
anything, right? I'm just like trying to make sure I'm getting the facts right? So.
Oh no! I just keep hearing people like speculate and say weird things when I think like one of the most obvious things to realize is
okay,
it's private.
Okay,
it's no one's business.
All right, so Mantis wanted it to keep it private. Tom wanted it to keep it as private as well. Okay,
which creep?
Awesome.
There's a lot of creeps in this.
And from your perspective, okay, not saying that this is the truth or not the truth or whatever, right? Like from your perspective,
respect.
What is the nature of the relationship between Tom and Sassafras?
I'm just creepy looking.
That's not for me to say.
Ah.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'll just say that. Mantis says it's not for her to say about.
Can I ask? Do you know?
I think he's talking about food slops.
Sassafras knew you were in a relationship. Was she aware?
I know everything. I know everything, but it's not for me to say.
That's fair. I understand. Not for you to leak. The other thing I was going to say with all this weird thing is it's weird to just randomly people are jumping into the fray to defend Sass when we don't really have either her saying, please defend me, and also when we're also working on imperfect knowledge. It's kind of fucking bizarre. Also,
I agree. I think
the
it's
attacks on
really-
you are weird as fuck.
No,
I
they're
agree.
not.
I think it's very strange that people are so
They're not.
willing
They're not
to
that strange.
jump on stuff that they just have no evidence for. It's kind of weird.
Okay.
And especially conflicting evidence, and yeah, it's all.
Hi,
Actually,
Jen.
it's not weird. It's actually very normal in this
Howdy,
space
Genevieve.
because
What's
most
up,
people
Rowdy?
are.
Appreciate it.
It's just mob mentality, groupthink.
Yeah.
It's pretty normal, but it's very disappointing.
Those likes help me get in the
That's fair.
algorithm, so
I'd agree
keep
with
them
that.
coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now I say, because I think I said before that, you know, Tom was leading on Sassafras in order to get her production work
No,
or
it's
something
still
like
there.
that. But the thing is that I don't know if that's true anymore.
It's
right?
well
because
hidden by my
the
logo.
thing is that leading
hang on, hang on.
But
implies.
no, it's right
Can I
there.
just stop you?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's never been true.
Good call out
It's always
though,
been
Oresto.
speculative.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yes.
What's
That's,
Sorry,
up,
what's been speculative and what's been not been true? Sorry, which part?
I
The
need to finish up
speculation is
this
that
Tom
Tom
tent, so
is leading
we're
on.
doing one last one. I'm gonna rush
Sassafras
through it. I'm probably
in
gonna
order
skip
to-
some of this
yeah.
stuff.
I mean, I brought this up earlier because this was a question I had. Is a lot of people are just jumping to
Appreciate
conclusions,
it,
but
Rowdy.
to my knowledge, two things haven't been established, or three things rather. One, that Sassafras actually had unrequited love feelings towards Tom, that were one way. Two, that Tom was aware of it. We need to establish, and if he was aware of the level, if there is such a level, that it was like
I don't know if
unhealthy.
that's even
and
at
then number
issue in
three,
this. Is
whether
it?
he was actually intentionally leveraging that to get free labor, because that would be the bad thing. Up until the third
Yeah,
thing,
that guy's name
it's
is
kind of
Egghead.
like, is it his place to cut a friend off? It is,
Even
if
though I
the
have the egg
level of
head.
theoretical attachment that he perceived was so unhealthy, he thought as a friend he should cut her off. But we haven't established in the evidence I've seen. I've been out of the world for 3 days, but to me that hasn't been established. That one, it existed. Two, it was unhealthy. He should cut it off. And then three, if it existed, and even if it was borderline healthy, if he manipulated her.
Yeah, I think actually I appreciate you, Egghead. I feel
Yeah.
like that hasn't been established.
All right, we're
Those
gonna
are all
speed
these
this up because this
speculations,
part's boring.
and because it hasn't been established, I feel like it's kind of strange that people are running around saying it has been,
True.
Okay. Okay. So Boots says.
including you, food shops, a little bit.
Not
Oh,
yet.
thank you.
I'll work
Is that-
on
I don't
that.
know. Like, here's the thing: is that like, yeah, I don't know. Boots says, "Can you ask good, interesting, provocative questions, please? Not this nonsense." Here's the thing: is that I don't know what other questions there is to ask, right? Like, it's just here, Boots. How about this? You give me some questions, and then I'll
There we
I'll send them
go.
over to Mantis. No?
I'm not taking questions from Boots. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Sorry, Boots.
Boo.
All right. Sucks to suck, Boots. Sorry. Yeah. Oh.
Is that
Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. Here's the thing. I feel as though, right, if I had jumped to conclusions or etc. Yeah, that's my bad.
Everyone, one, everyone has, but two, even if they haven't necessarily jumped, they've
Just help
definitely
you. Oh, I guess that's the
explained
highest
how it
quality
could
I
be
can do on
extremely
it.
possible and
Never
highly
mind.
likely. And I don't know, maybe it's not, but you know, I kind of
Not that you
all the
really want to
evidence
see it.
suggests this is definitely the sort of
Now that I
thing.
think about
So,
it.
yeah, watch it. I would watch it.
You and
if I
your
was you.
freaking pickles.
Jake Keefe, that is not okay. You know what? I'll say this only if you're comfortable answering this. Okay. How do you feel about Tom calling you a trans man?
I don't think he called me a trans man.
Yeah, he did not call her
No,
one.
sorry, not the trans. Sorry, I want to say the direct quote. Actually, hold on, let me see.
No, I don't think he was.
He kind of did.
I think you're again being very disingenuous. It's kind of funny.
He definitely
I will
postured
I don't think
that
he's
Not
intentionally
being
you were,
disingenuous, not
trans
intentionally
man.
disingenuous. You know exactly what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. You're like,
Yo, what
you
up,
know what I'm
Coder?
referring to is
Yes,
the
he wasn't calling me that. He
Yeah,
wasn't
you're
calling me that.
the
the phrasing
specific
of
thing.
yeah.
Welcome back.
Sure. So,
Yeah.
from what I know, right, Tom, when asked about like the nudes, right, Tom has basically said something along the lines of, oh yeah, pulled in from a Facebook group or
I
something,
don't like
right?
pickles. I'm
Yeah,
allergic.
I know the
And-
story. You don't have
yeah.
to explain it.
Yeah, what are your
Oh, to
thoughts
your
on that, I
audience, if
guess?
you want to.
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
I think he's explained it.
Wait,
There's a
hold
VOD.
on.
You can watch it.
I haven't watched it, but here's my guess: is he just said it as the first thing that popped into his mind to try to make it not seem like it was you, and it was maybe a little bit out of pocket, but it wasn't intended to be something like
think-
that. It was just like, oh, how can I possibly?
I think he might have heard somebody say that it looked like a trans masculine person. Maybe Neve, because she's the one that said it first. So he was like, I can go with this story and make it sound like something convincing. So that's what the angle
He
he
just
took.
explained this away, and yeah, it had actually nothing to do with you. That's my assumption.
In Tom's defense, I don't think he
what is
actually
like,
thinks that Mantis's body looks like that of a 12-year-old boy, but maybe.
one particular thing you want
Yeah.
to clear up for people that you feel as though that like
But maybe
not-
that's what Tom's
I think
into.
that's
I
it.
don't
We're getting
ask.
Oh no, I don't mind that people are like chastising me. I don't really have like it's not my profile online that is the big deal. Like I just live my life and then I'm online and I don't have a platform. It's fine for me. I think I've said it. I think it's just very interesting to watch for, what has it been, 3-4 days, how fast bad faith people are able to make up shit, spread shit, and how fast good faith, I thought, people are willing to accept that without any evidence. It's very interesting.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll see, right? But yeah, again, I would like to apologize and take it back, right? The speculation part. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to be apologizing, and
Nice job.
me personally, I'm a lot less charitable than Tom. I'm going to say that.
Hold on, wait, right? Because it could still swing either way,
create
right?
a
If you
little
say something
stubble.
along the lines of like, I think a lot of people would be apologizing, right? Like we still don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Okay. I mean, is there anything that you
But
can't
you're-
answer or like that is possible?
I don't think it's about what I can. I can answer all the questions. It's what I want to.
So what is it that you want to like kind of clarify by coming on stream? I guess. When I asked you, sorry,
I
to
thought
clarify.
you wanted me to come on. You asked me a question. I answered it.
Okay. I mean, is there anything else then?
Anything else? All right, bye.
Have a good stream.
Okay. What the fuck? Oh shit! Mantis, get the fuck back on!
Damn it, I was about
Talk on
to
Zonia's
butt
hit piece.
2x.
Why is Sanzo in the chat? Sanzo, shouldn't you be streaming about fucking
2x
Supreme Court
until they
litigation or
come
some shit?
back.
Okay, what are your thoughts?
Sorry, what? Why do you want her to come back? I have no idea. What was that about?
I don't know what her thoughts on Zonia's hit piece. Hold on. Sorry, she's back. Somebody in chat is asking, what are your thoughts on Zonia's hit piece?
Do you know what? Before she released it, I was
Later,
nervous.
Rowdy.
It's
Have
kind
a
of
good one.
nerve-wracking to have someone say that they're going to do a hit piece on you. But to be honest, I've always been pretty open, and I'm pretty obnoxious in every community all across the entire sphere of Discord and communities and chat and YouTube. I don't hide anything, so I knew exactly what she was going to say. I'm literally the same person everywhere, which is why I get timed out and in trouble everywhere I go. But yeah, I think Sonia really dropped the ball. I
wonder why
I
you
kind of
get
started
timed out
laughing
everywhere you
halfway
go.
through because
Huh.
I realized how her favorite argument.
Could it be
optically,
because you're a raging
she looked really
bitch?
bad. It just looked like a bitter, jealous.
You complain
spiteful
about every
person
single
trying
thing.
to weaponize her hatred for me against one of her friends.
Okay.
So
And
I
then
feel
throw
like
a bunch of
all
ad
the stuff she said
hominem
about me
attacks at whoever the
is,
creator is
like,
whose chat you're in.
kind of laughable because she was digging.
I don't know
around.
why
She didn't
anybody
hate
would
me,
block
obviously.
you
She
or
went to all
time
people
you
that
out
hate
or
me, and she got
hide
all-
you.
Everyone she talked to hate
No
me.
idea
She got all the evidence from
whatsoever.
People that hate me, and then she just did this thing, and I was like, okay, and yeah, it just looked really bad for her at the end of the day, and I kind of feel bad for her because I feel like she put a lot of effort in trying to get everyone to hate me, and hating me ain't the problem. It's just kind of funny.
Okay.
She came across looking very bitter.
I see. Are you also expecting a concession from Zonia? After all the info comes out, supposedly.
No.
Yeah, like a concession as in terms of like I did wrong, I did bad. I'm sorry.
Am I expecting that?
No chance.
Or you want one?
No. To be honest, I don't have any expectations anymore except the lowest of the low. So, not really. And I mostly expect her to just play victim. That's the only thing I know that's consistent. Oh, and maybe virtual signal. Yeah, that's it.
Somebody in chat
okay, maybe
over
this is
here
not
on
my place to
Food
ask
Shop
or anything, but
says
it's up to you if you want to.
Zonia's hit piece against the chatter. Mantis is hardly a chatter. She's been up on panels.
Answer this or not, but are you
She's
and Tom still
constantly
romantically
on
interacting?
stream with other people.
I don't talk about
She's
my private life.
definitely making public
Okay, I mean that's fair.
announcements and
Is
her
Is that
opinions
fair? Is that fair?
public.
Or are you going to complain like everyone else?
If you go on
No, I said that was
stream,
fair. I
you're
literally just said
opening
that was
yourself
fair.
up to
Like
criticism.
I asked a question, you answered it.
True.
That's that.
Okay, cool.
So what's your opinion of Sassafras? I guess like overall.
I'm not answering that.
So do you hold on? So Porkchop, one of my mods, asked this question. Do you agree with how Tom handled everything?
No.
Yeah, Mantis,
Obviously
bring your
not.
mic closer to the mouth. Yeah.
Can you just turn me up?
Yep. Go ahead.
For the
If
most
she
part, yes.
does, she's insane.
For the most part, yes.
Okay, so she's insane.
Let
Cool.
me see.
Good to know.
Most part, yes. What are some of the parts that you
She
disagree with them on
confirmed
in terms of like the presentation?
Well, I'm just saying, I don't think it's over yet.
Okay, so until quote it's over, then you're gonna be saying that, I guess, or whatever. Yeah. Hold on, man. Says not saying all
they
the
both
not
are
so
mentally
good bits
ill,
until
for
it is
sure.
over. How much involvement do you have when it comes to Tom, presenting?
And they're both quite possibly pedophiles, but that's another story for
His
another
stream,
stream
trying to explain
some other
everything.
day.
None. Like very okay. I can't say none. That's kind of stupid because we obviously talk. But
Yeah.
Tom does what he does.
Wait, Tom does what he does? What does that mean?
Tom is his own person. He does whatever he wants to do.
Yeah, but what is... You could just say, like, it's not... You can just say, like, oh, we have been in contact about it, and that's it, right?
Coded language.
The question you're asking me is like it's implied that how much influence do you have over Tom and his content? I don't have any influence over Tom and his content. He
Yeah,
does
but
whatever he wants to do.
Yeah,
He always has.
Yeah,
he
but
talks to many people about his content. He talks to many people about what like is the thing to talk about and what's current. And he's talked to Sass over the years about his content. Like I don't tell him what to do. Like
Okay,
I don't talk to him about how he should go about things. I highly doubt I influence him. There's been many times where we've had many disagreements, and he does whatever he wants to do.
I believe
okay.
that.
Do you think
That
that
I
Tom has
will
done any
believe
wrong during this
100%.
entire situation?
Yes.
Wait, define the situation. Does this include the Kelly Jean shit before this?
Yeah,
It-
that was very vague.
Okay,
was
sorry. Yeah, no.
extremely
Yeah, sorry. So, specifically, how about first of all the Kelly Jean situation?
The only
I-
wrong thing he did was allow.
I don't think there is a
Hazel
hard
and
line.
Kelly
It's
to,
definitely a blurry gray
deflect
line
his initial
between
intention towards Kelly. Kelly
chatter
just,
and
had to make it
content
about herself.
creator.
Yeah, I don't think that was his plan, but that's
because
how
there's
it ended up
different
getting
levels. Like
backed into a corner and having to.
there is a chatter, somebody who never goes on panel, never like puts an impact into the stream. Somebody who just comments on what they see on screen and interacts with other people in chat and the creator. Then there's people who I would consider like the middle of the road, who are either people who are in the chat but are also like involved in the stream offline, like people like Sass. Sass doesn't take a large on-screen role whatsoever, but she's more than just a random chatter. She helps the put towards the production of the show. And then there's like the personalities, the people who hop on panels, people like YTEmpDave or like me a lot of times, or people that don't necessarily even have their own channel, a little nutsack, people like that. They don't necessarily have their own channels, but they like to go on everybody else's streams and kind of put their opinions in. A panelist, yeah. And that's where I think Mantis falls in the panelist sphere. And then there's content creators, people who have their own channel and try to promote it. And that's kind of where I see it. Well, I consider content creators and streamers similar, if not the same. I don't necessarily consider all content creators streamers, but I consider all streamers content creators. But yeah, I guess there are some streamers that don't really create content. They just go on and nothing's planned. They just kind of do it. They just kind of wing it, have people up. So I kind of get that. But anyway, we'll continue back to
He
the
had to fight
story.
that battle because she wouldn't let it go.
Wait, okay, so the only wrong that he...
So basically, no. What I'm saying is no.
I think I still have my karaoke
Okay.
things running.
How about the second
I need to
situation,
turn
the
those
one with
off.
the nudes leak?
No.
Okay. No, nothing wrong in the second situation. Okay. Do you agree with
Fixed it.
how Sassafras have handled the situation in the sense of like giving out private DMs and etc., and as well as corroborating her side of the story and stuff?
No.
Wait, no, as in you disagree with her?
Yes. I disagree
Okay.
with that.
Okay, so you do not agree with Sassafras' presentation. Can you tell me what specifically?
No. I mean, obviously, leaking DMs.
Okay.
But that's about all I'm going to say.
Taking DMs.
And
Okay.
if you want to say something.
No, go ahead. Sorry,
Oh.
not Mantis. You go ahead. Yeah, go. No.
Easy to mix this up, I'm sure. And no, I'm kidding. I was gonna say, is there anything you want to correct the record on, or actually want to say, or is there anybody who's covering this well in your
Both
opinion? Would be
very
another question.
masculine, correct.
I would like to. I'm going to, maybe. I haven't decided. Not here, that's for sure. And
that's
no,
fair.
I don't think anyone's covering it fairly.
All right. So no one is
But
covering.
I mean, I
this.
can't, to a degree, I can't blame people for not covering it fairly because all they're being supplied with is
Yo, what's
bullshit.
up?
It's
One
just
above all?
unfortunate that people are willing to
See, like
accept that
one is a
and
chatter,
run with
but
that.
he's a little more
yeah,
involved
no,
behind the scenes.
Okay, I would like
I
to
don't think
name out.
anyone's covering it really, and I don't plan on talking about it yet.
Sure. So I want
And I
to name
still
like a specific
consider
raider,
most
Logic.
mods
What are your thoughts?
still
Because
just chatters.
his presentation on Tom kind of dwarfs everybody else's presentation by a mile.
I
So
know there are a lot of people that like pump up mods above regular chatters, but really most mods are just regular chatters with a little extra responsibility. They don't necessarily contribute anything to the content, but some actually give input and like provide links and things like that. But there are mods who are just police, kind of, just to make sure nothing gets out of hand in the chat. But a lot of people are like, no, they're above just regular chatters. But I disagree. I agree with Raiders Cat that they're just chatters, but they have extra responsibility. Like Glitchin. Glitchin's just a mod, but he's just a chatter.
so it's like,
Right,
what are your thoughts
Glitchin?
on his coverage of Tom? What do you have to say to him?
I think he's kind of interesting. Like, he can be very fair at times, and then he can be very, very unfair at times. And I think by being fair at times, he, like, what is it called? Disguises the, or rather, like, just covers up the unfair parts. So he can
You
get
were
away
a
with being
mod,
extremely
you had a
unfair and
wrench.
sending out a message and implying a lot and spreading narratives.
Just because you didn't use it.
By being fair at other times where it's relatively insignificant. I think he's gained information from sources and hasn't verified it and spread things. And I
Did he
feel like
take
everyone's
away
locked
your
that up.
wrench, by the way?
I expect that from Spicy.
Or
and
did
his
you give
community,
it up?
But I didn't expect it from people outside of that so much.
Or
I
do you
think
still
Chud
have it?
in general just has audience capture. That's what I think. And power to him. He gets the views, he gets the
Oh,
money.
damn.
Good for him. But I see through it. He's just a shill.
He's just a shill. What part of his stream do you specifically disagree with? Like, is there any part like you feel like is characterized unfairly or etc.?
Well, I mean, he spread out. He learned from anything that Tom and Sass were apparently in a relationship, and he was happy to spread that out. He's happy to talk shit about me. He told everyone that I send my nudes to all the streamers in all communities. He talks a lot of shit about me. He's never talked to me. He doesn't know me, so I find that interesting.
I don't
know
even
where
think
he's
he said that
gaining
much.
so much information about me on his platform, but
Pretty sure.
apparently everyone has all the information about me, and he's happy to spread that. I honestly, there's probably a list that surpasses my two hands of shit that he spreads that I would disagree with, but I think you get the picture.
Can you give an example of several?
I just gave you two, and that's enough. I have
Okay.
a lot more, but I'm not gonna call out Chud
All right.
right now. I think the general understanding of how Chud operates is enough. If it's not enough for you and you need details, then find someone else.
What is the next? Are we? So we are expecting Tom to kind of leak everything.
Just as a summary of Mantis' position, it's if you don't agree with me, then you're wrong, you're in bad faith, and you're disingenuous.
No.
No, I don't think. I don't know why you would expect.
And I
anything.
agree. If you don't agree with me, you're
Well,
bad faith and disingenuous.
To be fair, right? Like, I think you basically say you can't wait for Tom to leak stuff or something.
When did I say that?
I feel like I'm being gaslit. Hold on.
Oh, lowbrow. That's the other one. Thank you. Thank you, Speakeasy.
You said at some point, like soon enough or whatever, all the streamers who have been covering this will say sorry and etc. Right? That means that there is some kind of release that is going to happen where, it's going to make people retract things, right?
At least
There
she's
is
no longer
the,
calling people misogynist because now
There is the
she's
option there to do that.
no
I mean,
longer
so
a
it's in the
feminist,
works
I
or
guess.
planned.
What? Okay, so there is something coming out, but it's not out.
Oh, soy.
There's something
Yeah,
coming out.
soy. Everybody's soy.
Okay, this is like very waffly. Okay, I don't know what you're saying. I don't
If
know what
you're
you're saying.
offended,
There is
you're
no plan
soy.
to release
Or if you
anything.
don't like what she says,
Okay, then
you're
why did you
soy.
say like soon in time, like people are gonna retract their statements? What does that mean?
Well, I think over time they're going to realize how little evidence they actually
Why
have
at
and realize how
1.5
much they're
speed does this
like,
just
believing
feel like
rumors
normal
and
speed?
talking a lot of shit? And I mean,
They're
even
so
in the last
slow.
few days, I've noticed people are coming on to how
Yeah,
the narrative's
Radical
been very
Coder will
convincing
show you
because there's been
soy.
so many people pushing it. It's very much groupthink mob mentality shit. And then a lot of people in the last few days have started being like, "Hang on, do we actually
I
know
almost
this?
made a
Do we
joke,
actually
but
have
then I
evidence?"
lost
It's just
it.
see what happens
Don't
with
worry.
people, especially online, because most people are mentally ill. They don't wait for evidence; they just jump to like conclusions, and then over a few days they realize they don't actually have evidence for it. So yeah, either they're gonna slowly realize they don't.
These
have that
people
much
need some
evidence, or they're gonna
pre-workout in
buy
their
into the
life.
narrative and push it just because they're haters and very bad faith, or maybe some evidence will come out. I didn't say it's in the works. I didn't say it will happen. I just said we'll see how this goes. I think a lot of people are gonna look stupid though.
But here's the reality, right? Is that people will be running with this narrative that you are, you know, crazy, whatever, etc. Until
Because they're
there is going
afraid
to
to
be
ask a
something
blunt
that comes out
question.
that proves otherwise,
That's
right?
the problem.
Maybe.
So they ask all these little edging
repeat
to
that?
the point
Sorry.
questions.
I said maybe.
Maybe like okay, but this is now the canonical evidence. This is now the canonical narrative. Is that like Tom was basically you know, leading Sassafras on or something.
I'm
Like, not
hoping
saying
she
that
said
again.
canonical,
This is speculation
not
that I took back,
canonical.
right? But the thing is that this is the canonical narrative, right? That, you know, Chud
Yeah, I
kind of
don't know.
said.
She says
Hold on.
canonical.
I don't know
weird.
why you're telling me the canonical.
Okay,
narrative.
because
What
you're
is that
saying
narrative to
Say
me?
canon.
I'm telling you it's bullshit, and I think it's funny that people are spreading it without any evidence. They don't have
Okay.
the full context, and they're willing to spread it. It's funny. They're not willing to wait even for any full context, or even like wait to pass
Yeah, I'm not the only one
judgment
that
to
thought it
then
was
spread
weird.
that narrative. They just spread it regardless, and that's it. Like, I don't know why you're yelling at me that there is this narrative out there, and that therefore we should all believe it because that's the one out there. Is an argument. Sounds very silly to me.
If I can,
because
Because
let's
where
because
it comes from.
let's be fair, right?
Yes,
Because
yes,
it's just
she is
people
neurodivergent.
will. I don't think
the very
streamers
least.
over time will retract their statements, especially now that the well has been so poisoned against you, right? And against Tom as well.
Definitely
No, I don't-
And if you guys don't have any
neurotypical.
more narratives or facts or anything, right? Like that's just the reality of it.
I don't expect people to. I don't expect people to be able to do the thing where they sit back, look at the evidence, take their narrative,
Yeah,
and go, "Oh, I didn't actually have that much evidence for this narrative. I just kind of believe."
If you're talking about the person on the top right, that's Food Shops. She's a male to female trans. If you're
maybe I should take
wondering.
this back, or at least play neutral ground. Yeah, I don't expect people to
Since
do that.
you seem
I expect people to
confused, I
just
will
do
clear
what
that
they're
up
doing,
for
which
you.
is very like a lack of critical thinking skills.
I will call her
If they
she.
want to change it and like flip sides, or
A lot of people
like, say
call
they
her
were wrong,
they. I'm not
yeah, they're gonna
sure.
need more
I don't know
evidence.
how it goes.
I also don't expect,
don't
based
know
on what
all
I've
that
seen,
stuff.
for people to be willing to admit that they were wrong. I truly
But-
don't expect that. I might know it,
What?
but I don't.
Yeah,
expect
go ahead.
that.
Go ahead, Egghead. Yeah.
I was gonna say if I can like just weigh in as like a neutral arbiter and Mantis's favorite. Well, I guess it's not neutral at that point. But
Yeah, he's been completely out
whatever.
the loop. Yeah. So,
I've
Yeah,
been
same.
gone
Yeah,
3
well,
days.
by
but
the
I
way,
haven't seen anything.
I saw
but
that you were at
go
the
ahead.
canvassing, and good job, and that must have been so fun.
It was.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's
Everyone's really
cool.
chill there.
Nice. And you missed all of this junk, so good for you.
Yeah, it was not. This was among the whole week of drama was garbage. We had Woobucks, we had Tom, and there was like a third thing that it was all just blech.
Yeah.
No offense to content creators out there.
Egghead, just ask your question, Jesus.
Anyway, listen, she was having
Alright.
chit chat. I was giving chit chat. All right,
Okay.
fine.
All right.
Anyway, I was gonna say as an arbiter and
I mean, if given that it's true that she is sending her nudes around to any guy that would give her, give her respect. Yeah, this is 1.5 speed, and it still feels like maybe 1. If it's true that she is sending out her nudes to every guy who asks for them, then I could understand calling her, a whore. But as long as that's not true, then,
Mantis' favorite.
It
The
is
issue
what it
is
is.
she's been implicated, or Tom, Sass, and Mantis have been implicated in like some sort of narrative. The issue at this point is she could try to fight the narrative by releasing more information, but then that would probably instigate maybe Sassafras or somebody else to release more information that would contradict her, and then it becomes a whole thing where she has to basically give her whole private information up at the hope of doing this, which is just who wants to fucking do that? And people will believe what they want to believe. It's the same as if you Food Shops with your PDF accusations were to just continue to argue, I don't watch Lolicon that much, blah, 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 blah. And you're like, at that point, you're like just showing your browser history and giving everybody like access to your phone. It just becomes like a never ending cycle of bullshit is the problem.
maybe.
Because new
Yeah,
accusations
yeah,
pop up.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I can understand that,
It's
right?
not-
I'm just.
It's not as easy as like,
Hi, Free
oh,
Side.
hey, okay. I find it funny that like Food Shops is saying, why don't you just release more stuff?
Yes, somebody
I
said
feel
nudes.
like Tom has tried his best in the last couple of days to defend what he can, and it didn't really matter what he said, how much evidence he provided. It's all just going to be fun regardless. He might have been
Chilling.
stressed, and you didn't like how he delivered it, but at the end of the day, I'm noticing that no matter what anyone says or what evidence they provide, there is a narrative, and it's managed to get out there and permeate
Alright,
a
you
number of
coomers.
communities who are
There's no
extremely
nudes here.
deluded and bad faith, and it just keeps infecting people, and it gets to a point where
I
like,
said nudes,
the only
but
thing
there
they can do
are
is sit there
none.
and go, okay, well, I know what's up. I know what's going on. Either you do the same disgusting thing as them and leak DMs and do like betray people and spread things that you wanted to keep private. And the entire reason for all of this has been like we wanted things private, and like this whole thing has been like a complete intrusion on our private life. Even though, yes, I know it was an accidental leak, but everything following that was an intrusion on our private life. And I don't know. Do you want to
Let me know if you guys want me to pump it up to
Want
2x.
to do the most disgusting things online, or do you?
Today I'm trying to
do you
get
wanna,
through
like,
this
go on to
content as fast as
values, or
I
do you wanna
can,
clear
just
the
to
record?
get
But
a
if you clear the record,
synopsis and a
everyone's gonna say the line
finality
anyway,
to
and,
this.
I mean, if there's enough bad faith people in the sphere, and there's enough good faith people who have like been infected by bad faith people, I don't know. You might sit back and you're not really in a rush to release.
I want to
shit
get to the
just for
people who kind
content.
of press her.
Let's get to it, right? The thing is that the news leak happened. Sassafras, obviously was displeased with something, right? That's what we know. And then eventually
don't care what you
Zonia
guys
just had
want.
enough, right? And Zonia wanted to
no
do something
nipple
about it,
ass
right? So
having
so
bitch.
it isn't just like
Nice,
She
Lauren.
didn't just have enough. She didn't like me, and she poisoned her brain with envy.
I was gonna save that comment for Tom.
To like me infecting him, and then she got so enveloped with that hatred that she felt the need to do something pretty gross to a friend. But carry on. please.
Long titty, no nipple
Okay, so
having
basically,
ass bitch.
what you're saying, right? 'Cause I just want to get clarification. Is that Zonia was so infected with hatred for you that she is willing to leak things, reveal things, and then just go like really hard at you.
It shouldn't
like, while
increase
under
the
pretense of
pitch
something
of
else,
their
right?
voice.
Yep, I think she's pretending like she cares about Tom. I don't know. How
Just
her behavior is.
increases the speed.
considered wrong.
They've
Yeah.
done a good job of not increasing the pitch like it does in older stuff.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else, but Egghead, is there anything from your side?
I'm lacking way too much information to have any. I haven't seen the Zonia
Okay,
piece.
it might be
I'm
too
lacking way
fast.
too much to really comment. The only thing I'd say is, at least when the initial drama with Tom and Kelly Jean went down, it seemed Zonia did at that moment at least express genuine concern for Tom. But again, I've not seen any of the shit since then, so I'm going off as super outdated shit.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
All right. If there's nothing else, then yeah, I think that's about it.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. One last. Oh, actually, no. I think I'll probably know your answer to this, but somebody didn't ask. Did she have movie night with Tom now instead of
Bruh.
Sass?
Why?
That's not for me to share. What do you mean?
Okay, all right. Because I already know your answer to it, but I'm just saying is something somebody is wondering. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's not my business to share. Sorry.
Wait, actually, never mind. No, that's a dumb question. Never mind. Do you feel as though that your
When Neve comes on, is
that
when
some
it
of the stuff
really
that
spices
Zonia
up.
has presented in terms of racism and et cetera, like, do you feel like that might need to be addressed or no?
Look, I'm pretty wild, and I say a lot of shit in different spaces in this place. I don't think if you say the N
Yeah, I
word,
have
you're
no
necessarily
connection to
racist.
Scrubs whatsoever. I've never talked to
I
him or
think I'm just
anything, or I
pretty,
would.
like, what do you call it, shock jockey-ish. I think
Ask
it's
him
funny.
if he wants
I
to come
never
on
mean
and
it, like,
talk about it.
sincerely. One of the worst things.
I mean, if you
found it
have
funny
a way to
that one of the worst
contact
things
him,
she
let him
brought up-
know.
Clearly, one of the worst
He's
things I said
welcome
was
to pop up.
that post about monkey this and chattel that. I find it funny that she didn't put context into that. That was
Could probably give a little more
that was
context
in
into the
Spicy Chat,
Discord server
and that
too.
was after a long time of being berated with misogynistic slurs. Just being every time I went into Spicy, I got completely abused in a number of ways, and I would push back and push back. In that case, something happened.
Wait,
and they,
no, you did not get abused. You were a bitch in Spicy. You went in thinking that, like, by acting all tough and name calling everybody that was in there, you'd fit in, and everybody would be like, "Oh, Mantis, you're so great. We love you. You're one of us." And that's not how it went. So you're pissed, and now you're screaming abuse. Fuck off with that.
I was just completely dogpiled by everybody constantly, mostly on the fact that I am a recovering alcoholic. Personal details about myself, the fact that I'm a female, an immutable characteristic. There were a number of things they slung my way, and it wasn't just from one person, it was from almost everybody for a long time. And so, I respond towards one person in particular who is the most vocal in that way. It's not. Most people are going to say, it's never okay to say that. It's never okay to say the N-word. It's never okay to push back. This entire thing started with everyone telling Tom, it's not okay to defend yourself in
Hi,
any way,
Christine.
shape, or form. Or if you do, you've got to do it in this like robotic, emotionless, debate bro kind of clean way. Because optically, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about optics.
Oh, I'm not in live chat.
Yeah,
Wow.
I just feel like,
Of all people to not be
oh,
in
you
live
think I'm a
chat, it's
racist?
me.
I say the N-word. I say slurs. I make jokes. I do all of the above. I think the reason I haven't been banned or timed out of a lot of places is because people can see through, like, they know that's not actually the case. They know I'm mostly trolling or joking. In context, it makes sense. But, Sonia didn't supply any context. She never does. That was clearly a hit piece. The context didn't matter. So, yeah. But I take it for what it is. If you want to think I'm a racist, I don't care.
Mantis, what do
A
you
little bit.
if you had a problem with Spicy Chat, right? On grounds of that, shouldn't you leave it?
What do you mean? That question literally made no sense.
If you have a
Shouldn't
problem with
you leave
Spicy Chat,
Spicy Chat if you had such an issue with
Spicy
it?
Chat.
Right after
Okay.
that.
All right.
Yeah, I haven't been in
Um,
Spicy for coming up 2 months now, at least. I left one other time before that because I thought Hannah was just being silly. But yeah, I left right after that. I don't think I've been back. Context,
Okay.
I can't tell the context of what Almighty Pork Chop said in chat. Did you call somebody their dead name? Was it intentional?
Who?
I don't know if he was saying you called someone a dead name or he was responding to someone else in chat, so this might be unrelated to anything. I'm maybe misreading the context of what's happening in chat.
She did that. That's yikes.
Uh,
And a crime
Yeah,
in some
I mean,
countries
I'll
like
see, I know.
Canada.
detailed question, I'll give you the answer.
Did,
Doesn't make
the
sense.
question is, did you in history that people are aware of, did you intentionally dead name somebody who's trans with the intention of attacking their transness?
I don't know anyone's dead name.
Well, then the answer is probably no.
One thing I did was say that Zonya has a dick. Yeah, 100%. I
Mm.
would maybe apologize for that, but considering what's happened, nah. Fuck
Oh,
it.
I thought it was.
Personally, I'll condemn that. But
Isn't that like intentionally
most people
misgendering
would.
someone? Isn't
That's
that
fine.
illegal?
Um,
Am I wrong?
was in your, according to you, was you don't feel obligated. Sorry, you don't feel like Sassafras is owed any kind of obligation to knowing
All right, maybe
the,
I misunderstand the
the
law,
nature
but
of
I
the
was
relationship
pretty
between you
sure
and
if
Tom,
you
yes?
intentionally dead name somebody, that is intentionally misgendering them, which is
Okay, I mean, you said
against
before-
the law.
Right.
Technically, it's hate speech.
So you said before that that you're not going to
I
comment
believe
on the
that.
nature of the relationship between Sassafras and Tom.
How can I? I wasn't in that relationship.
Depends
Sure, but
how
you can-
petty people want
I
to
mean,
be.
you're not gonna say it, but like, according to you, what is like? I'm sure Tom has told you about the nature of the relationship, right?
Some.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I said some, but it's not my place.
Okay. How did Tom paint Sassafras in private?
Did you
Is
just
that-
ask me that question? You know I'm not going to answer that. That's a ridiculous question.
Well, then
I
after
would
this,
never,
come
ever
up and
talk about me
explain
Tom's private
what
conversations with people.
Bill C-16 actually
Okay, all right,
did.
fair enough. All right. Is there anything else you want to clear up?
Yeah, someone in chat said, can we get Mantis to comment on
Because I'm
YouTube?
curious what it
what do you have to say
actually
about that?
said. Because I only know because that's what everybody argued about is the Jordan Peterson
well, I'm just
interpretation
gonna
of
say,
Bill
in
616.
summary, YouTube is a chicken McWaffler. Yes. And then in post talk, I'm going to say, the guy he's lost his mind. I think he's got a narrative in his head. and
Juve
he
is
just cannot let it
great.
go.
He's
And
long-winded,
it's been
but
very
he's
fun watching
great.
him. It's been hilarious hearing what he has to say. I feel like he has mad conviction on his position. I think it's funny that he's asking Tom to not be defensive or debate bro while being defensive and debate bro for hours at a time. And ultimately, a lot more autistic than he's accusing Tom of being.
You're calling Jube a debate, bro?
Jude,
What the
you're not doing
fuck?
that side of the argument any favors. You should get a new representative.
That's
of the narrative.
weird.
That's what I think.
Jube might be one of the least
Okay,
debate
I want to
bro-y
ask this one
people I've
question.
seen.
What do you? So I haven't really watched any of Aiko's coverage of anything. But what are your thoughts on Aiko? I guess.
Who's Aiko?
You're-
Aiko rules.
I was gonna say you're
Tom,
crazy if you
I
actually
don't know if they still
thought
have her
that.
anymore, but like her coverage of it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. She's forgetful.
True.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, cool. If there's nothing else,
What's up, Trib?
then yeah, that's about it.
Okay, have a good night.
All right, have a good night. See ya. Bye.
Good night.
Okay.
Is that
Can
a
you believe I should
serious
just come on here?
question,
I'm
Coder,
kidding.
or are you
I
quoting?
mean, she could have said no to coming on here. No.
Someone
It was a joke. I
else?
was gonna make like never mind.
Who's
The joke is dead.
Aiko?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what food chat
Guys,
is.
since
Never
you're all
mind.
here, you might as well
I'm
just like the stream.
retarded.
Right? I'm just
Sorry.
saying. If you enjoyed this content,
Like,
all right.
You don't like the
Subscribe,
word retarded.
comment.
I do
All right.
use it.
Give money. She has an OnlyFans. Go there. Subscribe. We know you're all
As
boomers,
another
especially the
term
Tom
for
Tanton chat. We know.
Stop!
Stupid.
What are you
I
doing?
made a
Stop!
stupid
Okay,
move
Jesus.
type
Okay.
I'm trying to
thing.
shill.
If
I'm trying to get
not,
money.
too bad. I will
Dude, that was
continue
wild.
using
What the
it.
fuck? Jesus. I like I don't know what to think of that.
I just opened
jeez.
my Discord, so let me look.
Thank you, Phobia.
I've
Yeah.
been behind.
Also, like for the record, again, I would like to say this. I am in contact with Sassafras. She has admittedly said some limited things, right? But I will say that I am just trying to get narratives. That's it.
My bad.
And I have DM'd Tom about like, okay, am I allowed to critique you and stuff? And he has continually gave me at least a go signal. So, yeah. Kilo says, Food, do you have an actual opinions on
think I
anything?
need a new
Kilo,
arm.
you piece of shit, okay? If you were watching any of my previous streams, you would know that I gave lots of opinions on lots of things, on lots of dumb things that Tom has done, but also lots of dumb things that other people have done, okay? All right, Kilo? Get out of here.
My arm is sad.
Needing
Hey,
Tom's
Jade.
permission? Okay, the reason for that is because I've decided not to, according to egging on from chat, okay, to not burn the bridge with Tom. Obviously, while he's in this self-destructive phase, I'm gonna step away, right?
Yeah, I mean, also you want there to be a bridge. You just want him to stop self-destructing.
Yeah, I feel as though right now things are just murky and unclear. And now I don't know what to think anymore because I feel as though like maybe I'm being gaslit or not gaslit. I have no fucking idea.
Yeah, I mean the problem is everybody has different incentives to say different
Okay,
things.
stop. Okay, hold on. Drop Shot Podcast. I don't know what piece of shithole that you crawled out of, okay, but I'm gonna tell you this before you exit chat permanently, okay? And I'll make sure it happens. Is that no one wants to watch your shitty ass podcast. Nobody likes you, all right? You should log off the internet forever, and I have better takes than you, okay? You don't like nuance, and that is why you suck, okay? Goodbye. All right.
I was saying everybody has different incentives to lie about different things or just not
Going
speak.
on
I
Amazon
think
right
that's
now
pretty
and
obvious.
ordering a new
There's
arm.
really no benefit to Mantis trying to combat narratives to a massive extent, especially with any evidence. There's just no value in that for her. Other than hopefully swaying people's opinions, but the likelihood of swaying people who already bought into a narrative, it's very hard to sway them out. So I understand that.
Yeah. I think from what I see a lot of circumstantial evidence. I see selectively leaked DMs, and I see narratives being presented. So I think that I have to be fair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that Mantis does have a point in there being there's too much speculation that is
Good idea.
being spread around, right? Yeah.
I mean, Egghead has a point. Goddamn, no, I'm kidding.
No, stop, Egghead. I know you have a bias towards Mantis. Okay, chill.
No, I'm the anti-concluder is the answer. My answer is people absolutely
differently
leak
there.
selective things. People absolutely lie, and also two people can say the same thing, but both can be lying for absolutely different reasons. We have some evidence to go off of, but also is it our place to white knight and save the fuck out of SAS when no one's asked us to? Like, it's kind of weird. So people going a little unhinged with that is a bit crazy.
Wait, who the fuck just joined?
And then
Oh, Lynn. Hi.
Hey, Lynn.
Hello? Oh, I was
Yeah,
just
we
gonna
have
say that no matter what happens in the end,
Holy shit.
Mantis is just so unlikable that no one's gonna end up
What the
caring if
fuck?
they're right or
What
wrong.
the fuck?
I'm sorry, but if it's between Sass and Mantis, come on, like, no
True.
one actually, they'll apologize, but like they're still gonna be on Sass's side.
Yeah, I mean, you have a point there, right? It's just that even if the truth was on Mantis' side, like Mantis, and that's true, right? Like she is so abrasive and mean when she goes into chats and voice chats and whatnot,
Her
right?
optics are ass.
Like people will just naturally take like a sweet girl's side, rather than like an abrasive, aggressive woman, right? So like I'm just telling the truth, right? Like people will absolutely just be more biased towards sweet people.
Yeah, I mean, that's also just a natural thing.
Yeah.
I was going to say, to be clear, also, it could totally be the case that SAS is literally everybody else is, like, it could be Tom and Mantis colluding and are trying to spread a counter narrative, and they're both lying. Could also be possible. I just haven't seen
SAS kind of
substantiation to
won,
any-
but I
to
mean,
anybody's narrative being the truth, really.
What are you expecting to see, Egghead?
it's hard for SAS because she's not like an
In order to
would help
creator.
you.
get what?
The truth. What would be the truth? Like, okay, so if people release like a whole bunch
That's
of
what makes it
DMs
sad for me.
and a
at
bunch of
least.
narratives and shit, right? Like, what would you?
Well, first of all, I just
Like, what do
don't
you think would be
particularly care about this, other than just, I mean, it seems like Tom is a bit of a fuckboy. It's kind of just a
Okay,
narrative
great.
also.
If you don't care about this, get the fuck out. Okay, like obviously
I
you're
was-
in here because you care about it.
He
Yeah.
cares,
know.
he cares.
Jesus.
Don't
I was
All
getting
right.
there if you could let me. Yeah, I mean, I don't. This isn't a huge thing that I need to get to the bottom of the truth on and know for a fact. I'm not trying to send Tom to jail again, ostensibly, if he was ever there the first time. Who knows? No, I'm kidding. I have no idea
If
what
he
the
was
fuck
ever
that
there
shit
for
is
the
about.
first time.
Um,
Good call.
The thing is, if one of them decides to leak a bunch of DMs and then the other two parties don't contradict them, that would probably be pretty good evidence. If there was a leaked voice call, that could be pretty good evidence. There's a few pieces of good evidence that would be conclusory. It doesn't need to be these specifically, but these are just examples.
I think from my side, if there are contradicting narratives and there is circumstantial evidence and there is some degree of DMs, I think some things can be
There's a
interpreted
lot
one
of
way
questioning
when it
in
comes to
that right
DMs.
now.
Sure.
But you're looking for actual evidence. You're looking for a leaked call where somebody goes, yeah, I do know that this thing is going on, but I chose to do otherwise because I want to manipulate somebody, right? But is there any kind of circumstance where there would be enough circumstantial evidence and as well as, that kind of sort of thing where you would go, you know what? Yeah, I could run with
sure.
this narrative a lot more.
Well, not. Depends on what you're classing as circumstantial.
All right,
Yeah,
yeah,
there's shit
Destiny,
that could-
Destiny brain dead disease. Okay, all right, I don't know what else to tell you. Like literally, he will do something like this. But the thing is like, I think that you can definitely lean in one way or another way,
To
depending
be
on
clear,
like
to
what
be
kind of
clear, I didn't get this
circumstances
from
and
Destiny.
whose narrative
I
is
had
better.
this, and then I joined the DGG community because I was like, oh my god, the alignment
No.
on thought is fantastic. Anyway, yeah, there's shit that could prove that could absolutely be leaked. Tom could say, oh yeah, I knew she was in love with me, or like something like that could leak. It could also be leaked that there's Sassafras leaking DMs that says, hey, I just want you to know I love you. I hope we can get together someday. And then him saying, I don't know, I need to think about it, and that like going on over a period of time. There's like that would be a thing, right? Where that would demonstrate that he has to, at that point, as a rational human being, understand the level of her affection. Again, if this level exists at all, because we don't even have that established, in my opinion. But if that was established, he was aware of it, and then he says, hey, so anyway, I need more help on these videos. That would seem pretty shitty to me, right? If he's just
True.
sort of stringing her along and never saying, oh, I'm actually dating somebody else, or e-dating, potentially, again, ostensibly. So there's a lot of things going on there, right? But those things could prove that.
But it's kind of hard to break off that type of relationship because Sassafras is so ingrained into the community. It is literally Tom and Sass. That's like what you think of tomfoolery show.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sure. I don't watch a ton of Tom, so I don't have a strong opinion.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that's like how his community sees tomfoolery show because it's almost like without Sass, there's no tomfoolery. But there is obviously. It's just that's probably what Tom was thinking.
God damn. Yeah, I don't know what else to think anymore. I think I'm conflicted. So Kilo, all right, when you're going off about like me not giving a specific opinion or something like that, just know that if you watch any of my videos on Tom, like I was definitely very strong and vindictive. The thing is, all right, is that there's just not enough. Yeah, like if you're trying to build a case,
I do timeout bad
beyond the shadow of a
mods.
doubt.
Just ask Lauren.
I agree that there's not enough.
Starship Salix trying to goad Stardust into joining. So Stardust, the summary of what's going on
But-
is, I'm
I
being attacked
apologize.
personally
I
for being
owe
a
Lauren
non-concluder,
one because
and,
I timed her out
I
for
need more defenders.
the wrong thing last time.
But really, we're
No.
just talking about the whole Tom Mantis Sassafras situation, and Mantis was just on basically.
Kilo says not enough of what? I would say
Same.
not enough of conclusive evidence.
The problem is I can't go
Oh,
somewhere
well,
else and
narrative.
find
If
Sass.
they're referring to what I said, I said not enough defenders of Egghead who are going based non-concluder. That's what I need.
Yeah,
I wish
reasonable
there
shadow
was
of a doubt.
somewhere
Jessica's
else
right,
that
yeah.
she was helping
Yeah.
out.
The thing is,
So I could
everybody is
talk
super
to her.
incentivized to lie, right? Some more than others, of course, and about certain things. Yeah.
Like
Unless, of
obviously,
course,
if
the
I
truth-
okay,
unless the
hold
truth
on,
doesn't lie with somebody.
stop, shut up.
Fine.
Okay, stop. Okay, bye.
Bye.
The thing is with Tom, right? Like his kind of biases lying with keeping the relationship private, right? Because anybody would, and also his incentive is
I made
also
an
just
ass out of myself.
I want to keep doing what I'm doing. If he says lies, if he says lies in the past, that is not too indicative of, you know,
Indicative.
I don't know. I think the only thing is that like if since Tom has like seems like he has inconsistent kind of things, right? I think somebody brought up the Pizza Hut thing. Can somebody like tell me about the Pizza Hut thing again? Because I'm sort of out of the loop on that one.
He said he was.
Kilo
he
says
said
there's
he
no
worked
smoking
at
gun to people being
Pizza Hut,
sneaky,
then that he
manipulative
was a general
abusers.
manager of Pizza Hut. Which,
Sure,
I mean,
yeah,
both
sure.
are possible. Who knows?
Like you'll need to have like an overwhelming amount of evidence, right? But like you're saying that Tom is a sneaky, manipulative abuser. That's crazy. You need a lot of shit for that. You need other people who have dated Tom in the past to come forward. Queen Bee, is Stardust still a Tom orbiter?
Tom
or did she
invented
burn a
Pizza
bridge?
Hut. That's
The real question. Well, I think
that
Stardust is
claim
stepping
I
away
don't
from Tom.
believe
That's
has
from
been
what I
made,
gather.
but I wouldn't be surprised to hear
Stardust. All right. The real question is Stardust still a food shop's order? I'm kidding. All right.
Oh, that's right. Stardust actually gets a W on this
Kilo
panel.
says 7. Kelly Jean, Sass.
She
How many women
comes
do you need?
off looking
Okay,
good.
again, like I said, I think that
Rare
Ico
star
has
W.
leaked some DMs from 7 or whatever, right? So I want to take a look at that maybe and see what's going on there. So Kelly Jean, right?
Oh,
Kelly
that's
Jean.
what it was. Yeah, you're right, Trib.
I think with the Kelly Jean situation, is there anything else that we're not really in the know-how for it? Because I'm pretty sure like that one is already done and settled, right?
scripts or something like that, so he called himself a linguist.
Like all Tom did was, deny the fact that he was weird or whatever the fuck, and
Hey, no
he
problem.
says that he would debate somebody on like the dance floor or some shit,
I
right?
mean, you're free
Like he
to
was
go.
just basically
I mean,
incredibly like not self-aware. So if he's
do
not
what you
self-aware,
gotta do. I appreciate
then
it though.
obviously,
if
in
you
my
push it
opinion,
back
that's
an
not
hour.
really being a manipulative, abusive, whatever the fuck. It just means he's autistic, right? And he's a gooner.
Your homie.
In terms of Sass, again, I know everything that Sass has, has to
Abuse.
offer now.
Hey, I
least
apologize.
according to so far, right?
I did. I was an abusive.
Is that all Sass wanted to do was
Content
to,
creator.
contradict some facts that were wrong for whatever reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we know that Tom has
Alright.
incentive to lie.
Let's move forward
Because
to when
of the
people
relationship
start
stuff, right?
coming up.
But obviously, I would say, hey, Tom, it'll be way better if you just said, hey, true. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, there's Stardust. Okay.
Like a week or two ago.
It's
Hello?
gonna get fun. here.
Stardust, hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hold on. Kilo is in room. You want to stay in here while we argue?
What are you guys talking about?
Something violent, I bet. Hold on. Kilo.
Don't
What's
do
up?
that, Jade. Don't abuse yourself. Be good
Kilo,
to yourself.
Speak up, you worm. Well, Kilo, looks like you don't even have your microphone connected, so bye. Okay, great. Stardust, how are you?
Mod abuse.
Going good. How's it going with you?
Yeah, I heard that you met up with Egghead, in real life.
I did.
No,
I met up with
I think
Egghead.
Kilo was
Yeah.
up there,
Yeah.
It was good. He's
and
pretty
then
cool.
Star came up. I
just saw some.
skipped
So I know I
forward.
mentioned earlier.
'Cause that stuff is
I know I mentioned
boring.
earlier that like somebody had told me that you were like calling yourself a PDF, you know, like a week or two ago.
A week
but if
or
that's
two
not the
ago?
case-
That's crazy.
That's not the
Okay.
case. Okay, that's not the case.
This is one of the
Yeah.
best
Okay, no, in
performances
December.
this
Okay, let's be fair. In
stream
December,
that I've seen
I
from
think that is
Star
when
in
it
a
happened. If
while.
it happened in early January, I'll able to concede
Being
to that. Well, the thing is that
completely
yeah, it looks bad,
honest.
obviously, and I don't stand by
Yeah.
it. It's crazy. It's
Yeah,
self-destructive
yeah.
behavior. Yeah.
I just wanted to make
No.
sure.
Also, can I say one thing?
Yeah.
It is public fact that Beckett. And listen, I respect you, and obviously I don't
You
want to
gotta
get
say
anything
pause
right,
after that
but
radical coder.
I don't appreciate Beckett trying to, kind of trying to catalog me,
Kidding.
farm me, or whatever. And I know that he was on a podcast where the podcast has essentially tagged my name. If he wants to do that in private,
Not
that's
yet.
fine. I don't care.
Soon.
But the thing is that when you're tagging me,
I
etc.
am 32 hours away
Yeah, I don't know if you want to talk to him
of
about
watch
it. That's about it.
time.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can like set up like a private call or something between the two of
But
you.
it has to
like,
be watch
like,
time
him and I,
hours,
like,
which
will
are
differ very
non-live
greatly,
streams.
on opinions.
So
on
if you can
things and
open up
people
in
the
another
space.
tab, an old
and
video
so,
of mine, and just mute
I
it,
don't know,
that'd be
it's,
awesome. I'm just
um,
kidding.
Like,
Don't,
yeah,
I'm
when,
not
one
suggesting
thing
that.
that I have differed with him on is that he's the type of person who likes to,
Hey, I appreciate it, man.
I guess just kind of like gossip about people and stuff. And yeah, I'll just have to let's see if I can like set up a talk or something between the two of you. But
Yeah, listen, I don't judge you based off of your boyfriend whatsoever. I just want to say that, okay? But also another thing is this, is that if Beckett has any personal problems, especially when you have a bridge with me, I want Beckett to come in here himself, okay? I don't want him to be a little coward, snake, motherfucker, okay? And lie there behind everything else, just like Queeman, okay? All right, these motherfuckers are all jokes of a human being, and they like laughing at
Queeman's
Candace
actually
because they know they can't make a
surprisingly
difference in their
had
life,
food
and when they
shops
die,
back
nobody will ever
lately,
remember
which
them,
is
okay?
weird.
So listen, I don't want to lump Beckett in with Queeman, all right? So the thing is that at the end of the day,
He has
that
some
is just my
soft
stance, okay? I'm
takes
putting a
on
stronger
the
stance on
whole
this
Wally
just
thing.
because, I don't like it. Yeah.
So
He was laughing at
totally
Candace thing?
surprising to me.
No, not Beckett. Was
Queeman's
laughing at
usually
Candace,
hard on
Queeman-
that kind
Queeman
of
and his
shit.
crowd, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm calling out specifically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
True. Yeah.
I heard he's been a little gossipy with the Chud Logic crowd, a lot. So, yeah, I'm putting a stronger stance.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah. What else?
True.
Oh, I noticed somebody
Don't
said
you
maybe
dare.
Stardust could shed some light on Ico.
There is no Thorin
honestly
linking
have
in
no-
my chat
I have
right
no
now.
fucking idea what that's about. Like, she's done 2 streams now with his name and her titles. I have no idea. I have no fucking idea what that's about.
What's up, Mike?
Free Stardust. It's Coon time. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait, Kilo's back. Hold on. Kilo.
Hey.
Yeah, go ahead.
What you gonna
Kilo,
threaten
you've
me
been
to
so
get me into fucking VC?
Kilo, you have been so strong in chat. So tell me.
No, I'm going
Yeah,
to
I
eat
think-
you. I am going to eat you alive.
You're gonna eat me alive?
Yeah, Stardust
Okay.
gonna eat
Yeah.
you alive. Okay.
What do you think that I'm upset with you about, Food?
You're upset because you think that I don't have a
That's
strong
gotta
position
be it, Mike.
on
must have been on a
specifically
date.
Tom. Whether in the positive or the negative, given all the evidence, leaked DMs, and narratives presented so far. Yes.
I think that dialogue like I need more evidence is
No, it's not Coon
really
time.
it's to the advantage of people who are sneaky and manipulative and abusive.
Okay, great. You have to prove that. The burden of evidence is on you. Go. All right. Where's the proof? Bring it up. In DMs
wait,
right now.
I
I'm
ju-
putting you on the spot. Go.
I just said you asking me to produce a smoking gun of manipulative abuse is
Okay.
to the advantage
All
of the
right, how about
person who's
this?
a manipulative abuser.
All right, Kilo. How about this? Then you provide me enough evidence that he is a manipulative, abusive bitch. All right. And then I'll believe you. I'll go with you.
That's not
okay?
anything different than what I just criticized you for this twice. You're just repeating the same thing you said. I said if your standard of accepting
She
somebody
knows
as a
the
manipulative
rules.
abuser is producing quote unquote enough evidence of them being a manipulative abuser, like yeah, I can provide you some things that say like this is a pattern of behavior that I kind of see, and like in this particular DM he kind of had this thing that was like a little bit emotionally abusive or what have you. If I have to do that enough times for you to be able to say okay, that's enough evidence for me, that's to the advantage of these people because they live in the realm of
I checked
ambiguity.
the-
They live in
I
realm of
checked
being
the
able to
link
point back
this
to things that
time.
they
I
say, and
didn't
say, oh,
just
well, I
do
actually
it.
meant this thing, and I have a reasonable explanation for this thing, and blah blah blah. Like people who are good at manipulating people are good at fucking doing it, especially people who are addicts, convicts, people who've done
That's
this for a
great,
long
Kilo,
time.
but I'm not manipulated by Tom, okay? In case you haven't noticed, okay? I'm not close enough to Tom for him to manipulate me, okay? All right? So I'm just looking at this from the outside. Do you understand
Do
that?
you
Okay,
think
so-
that you have to be close with someone to be manipulated by them?
I have a question. I have a question, guys.
You are one dumb motherfucker. Yeah, go ahead, Stardust.
Yeah.
See,
Sorry.
but you still get what you
so,
want
okay,
because
I have
Jade
not
can
been
still
up to
click
date
on the
on
link.
the recent stuff with Tom. I have no fucking idea what's going on. Last time I checked up on Tom, he was jumping onto Wick's panel and arguing, which I think he should not be doing because it just makes him look bad.
So you're still a cheater.
And also I anticipated that not going well. But I don't know what is going on right now. So I know some stuff came out about his relationships with different people. That's about it. Can you guys fill me in?
Yeah, Kilo, make your case.
What are you missing? Like, what's the most recent thing you're up to speed on?
Yeah, the Wick panel. On
The one
Friday
with,
or maybe Wednesday, Thursday, I don't know when. Thursday, it was on Thursday.
The wig panel when Kelly Jean came on.
Those
and, like,
ain't
all these people
loyal,
came on
not
and
at
talked about him being
all.
a sex pest and stuff.
Not
Yeah.
one
It
bit.
was so long. It was like that was literally over a week ago. This is so many
Bro,
things about it.
There's
It
only
was not over a
10
week ago. It was like
seconds.
Thursday.
It's hard to complain about 10
No, it was
seconds.
Thursday.
Praise this up.
I think you're wrong.
I went
but-
away for the weekend and I came
Yeah,
back
thank
and
you.
everything changed.
Uh-oh. Christine's rising up.
Look, I think you had Mantis on, and like I'm gonna be clear, I don't really have like that big of a problem personally with Mantis or whatever. Like it's not like I'm not here to shit on Mantis.
The goal of that call was not to slam dunk on Mantis. Okay,
I'm not suggesting that it should have been. No.
Okay, the way you came off in chat as if you were like, oh, you're not pushing back or whatever the heck, right?
Okay, Kilo, what is your stance on all this, and explain to me why you believe
now
it.
he's quiet. Okay.
I mean, I'm just waiting for you to fucking say something. Okay, like I think that
Wait,
personally.
Kilo, I thought you were gonna explain to me what's going on.
Okay, wait. What do you want me to explain my position on screen?
Yeah,
You're going to
Kilo,
catch you up on all the drama.
explain to Stardust what's going on. Go.
Okay, so
And
it
tell me
sounds
your
like
position.
it actually kind of sounds like neither one of you know what you're talking about. So why are you either
I
going to be
just
talking
said
about?
I
You
don't
say-
know
you
what I'm
say-
talking about.
Yeah, so
True.
fill Stardust in.
I've been
bitch.
away since Thursday because
Yes.
I was canvassing.
Yes, I'm very proud of you for doing that.
Maybe, okay, but I said that I'm not caught up. And then you're like, oh,
Exactly.
so
We're
you
just
guys don't know
talking
what
about
you're
music.
Yeah,
What
no
do you-
shit, Sherlock. I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. Tell me your opinion and why you believe it.
I understand. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
I just
Kinda
personally
like
cannot
that other
hold your hand
song,
through the
Hose
entire
Mad.
drama that's taken place over the last 6
I'm not
years.
asking you to hold
I'm
my
not
hand.
incapable.
I'm not asking you. I'm not asking you to hold my hand.
That's
Okay. Just explain to me what your position is on this.
No
Are you
problem.
familiar with the fact that Tom
I'll
leaked
try
the
to
nude
remember that.
of Mantis?
Yes,
on
I'm
his stream?
familiar with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Are
minimalist.
you familiar
So
with the fact that Sassafras left
I
the
could
community
probably give it
immediately
real
after this
quick.
happened, and Tom posted
I think
a
it's
statement?
cool.
Okay.
But I don't care enough to go get it.
Are you up to speed with Tom's stream where he went through? Okay, did you happen to catch any of the fact that like Zonia went live I think on Saturday or
Jenny.
Sunday or something like that, and
you doing
went through a bunch
today?
of DMs between her and Tom and Sass?
I did not see that. No.
Okay, it's kind of a mess. I don't even really know what Zonia was trying to do with all these things. It seemed like a giant like Mantis smear.
Yeah.
Mantis, I'm sure that a lot of people
Lauren's
engage in a lot of
back.
behavior, but to a lot of people,
I only
like,
timed
women,
her off for
I guess
10
I thought
seconds.
it was a decent point.
We're good.
It seemed like a way of detracting from how responsible and accountable Tom should have been for the events that transpired between like him and Sassafras and all that kind of stuff. So personally, I think that Tom has demonstrated on a couple different occasions a lack of capability of being accountable for his part in falling outs between himself and specifically other women. So like I think like for instance, we can point to just recently the thing between him and Kelly Jean. I think that he was completely socially inept in being able to assess like what it was that he was doing, how he came across, how to issue a proper apology, what's like appropriate behavior when you've made someone very uncomfortable, like stuff like that. He
So
demonstrated
long.
a severe
I
lack
like
of
this
emotional
part.
intelligence, like a dramatic.
Hi,
lack of it.
Celia.
Okay.
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 And
That makes
then-
sense.
And generally, I don't think
Get to the
that's
real
that crazy
push.
of a thing to say. I think a lot of people like walk away from that conversation being like, yeah, it's like supremely autistic, right?
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah. No, I
long
thought he was a
stream.
fucking idiot for like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
then,
Wimbles, how you doing?
To come away from that and then have this thing where you've leaked the nudes of somebody who you've been chatting with, who's like a known community member, on your stream.
By
Happy
accident,
to
right?
see you
What if it's
here.
by accident? Do you think it's by accident or
I'm not
purpose?
suggesting he did it intentionally.
Okay, all right. I think there's a difference, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think,
Okay.
it'd be-
So continue with what you were saying about it.
I think this led to a situation where
I'm sorry
because
for
of-
yelling at you earlier. By the way.
You don't have to.
No, y'all had more. Yeah, no, sorry. Go ahead.
He's pretty much saying
led to a situation
most of the stuff
where
that
Tom was having to cover
I've
up
been
his tracks
saying up to
because
this
he had been
point,
misleading
where he's
Sassafras
just
about the nature
bad
of
at
his Mantis
deciding
relationship,
when
and people
to
knew that it was
double
Mantis.
down and
So
when
he
to
issued a lie about it publicly because he didn't want to upset Sassafras and lose their credibility.
apologize
And
or
then
own
because
up
he had lied
to his
about
mistakes.
what the thing was, he had to continue the lie after it became clear that it was Mantis, so that it wasn't obvious he was lying about it. And now he's in a web of lies about the nature of his relationship with Sassafras, how transparent he was with her about his relationship with Mantis, the fact that he leaked the nude of Mantis, like, and didn't really accept any accountability or responsibility for it whatsoever. Hasn't really apologized publicly, at least not adequately. I think he says that he has apologized in some capacity, but hasn't really done so. And generally has been kind of inconsiderate and dishonest. And
Speaking of which, let's do a shout out real quick. My boy Speakeasy will be on Keep or Kick on this next episode. What day is that? Thursdays? Or Tuesday? I don't remember. I know it's one of the T days, right? Hey, I appreciate that too. What days Keep or Kick? Also, if you're here and you're not already subbed up to Escape with Speakeasy, do so. Same for Coder. Coder's also a good guy. And Resto. We got a couple creators here. Oh. No. Postponed to the 11th. Son of a bitch. That's a long way away. Hey, what's up, Raiders Cat? I was talking about you earlier.
largely not self-aware.
Letting
of
people
how it
know
is
you
coming
are
across
just
abusive
the
behavior in all
chatter.
these different situations.
Looks like Mantis is in
I
the
had
chat.
I have
Maybe
your
she can
back
give a
on the
perspective.
just
Yeah.
the chatter
It's in
take.
here, but
Okay, I would say that I know of the stuff you're talking about, but would you say define abuser to me?
Define abuser.
Yeah.
You want me to define abuse?
Yes, Mantis, you can come on. Yes, please.
Okay. I think that. Oh, I'm coping. Okay, that's fine.
Stop.
Just ignore
No,
chat.
you told me
Ignore.
not to switch the chat. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
I have
tell
you
me to get
saved
on,
yet.
yes.
One. If anybody has one's
abuse, I think,
link,
is
link
a
it.
pattern of behavior that involves like weaponizing people.
I don't think I have added
um,
you into the
weaponizing advantages that you know that you have over
Nightbot
people,
yet.
whether
I'm
that's
checking.
like financial or emotional or professional or what have you, is utilizing a position of power that you might have over another person against them to continue to self-serve and gain an advantage.
Okay.
No, but
so
if
for
somebody
me,
can link it, I'll add it to
an abuser.
This.
I would generally agree
bot.
with you. It's a pattern behavior, but it's not just 1 point, right?
Well,
2
actually, I
points,
can just
draw a
do it
line.
real
3
quick,
points,
never
draw a
mind.
trend, right? So 1 point, you can show that you need to show that there's intent behind, a particular action, right? If you show multiple points where there are intent behind all of these actions, then you can paint them as an abuser. That is where my line for that is.
I don't think that any abuser, well, I shouldn't say any. I think that like 90% of abusers don't actually know that they're abusive. That's what I would say. They're not doing it intentionally, like maliciously. It's just like defense mechanisms and it's survival instincts and stuff like that that they've like gathered over
That's
the
for
years.
one
and
above all.
they know how to
Hold-
use them. to
Can I
their
call
advantage.
can I call somebody? Plo, when I say 3 points,
Mantis.
when I say 3 points, draw a trend. Okay, you know exactly what I mean. You have enough points where you can draw a trend. Okay, 3 or more. There you go. Are you satisfied? If you say something again, I'll ban you permanently. Get out of here. All right, go.
I just want to say really quick, just to be clear, I did not come here to shit on Mantis in any sort of capacity whatsoever. And also, yeah.
I just you have a lot of narratives. I missed a lot of this.
There you
I
go.
just
You're
wanna
in
know
the
what
system
you're
now.
saying and what I can
generally, I think
what I can
that
potentially help out in because
You guys can always feel free to shout yourselves out in
no, I
chat.
mean, you also.
I'll
I thought you deleted your
never
Discord account. But,
have a
No,
problem with it.
I didn't delete my Discord account. I just
Unless it happens like every 5 minutes, then I'll.
oh, I mean, the
ban
last
you.
time I looked at my Discord, there was like a little exclamation point by your name. And it looked like the account was marked for deletion. But either way,
No, I just left servers.
I mean, my perception based
That
on
doesn't
what
work.
I've gathered is that
There is one for
Thomas,
Lauren though.
But when again, I want to be clear with like food shops. I don't think that abuse is always known or intentional. I don't think it's. I
I
mean,
don't
abuse is
like the
necessarily self-aware.
caveats. The caveats are boring. Just explain your point.
Sure, I think that Tom was sort of abusive to Sassafras.
Okay, why?
And
How so?
are you saying why was he abusive, or why do I think that?
Lauren could probably
I
make
can
a
explain.
Thorin
Hang on. Food shops. This is-
shrine channel.
Yeah, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
don't
Yeah.
Just
wanna
adds a
call it
new
food
video
shops,
to
but
the
I just-
shrine
I feel
every
like
week.
I know.
Yeah.
everything,
Okay. I'll be
so-
quiet. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Yep.
Kilo.
Oh
why
no,
do you
I
think
meant the
Tom's
one that
abusive to
Resto put in.
Sassafras?
Doesn't work.
So I think he was abusive to
Obviously, I
Sassafras
can't
in being
shout out
withholding
my
of
own
what it was,
channel
the
in
nature of
my
the
own
relationship was,
channel.
and I think that
That'd be weird.
it benefited him to have Sassafras around for a variety of reasons, and I think that he played to whatever position it would put him in to be able to keep Sassafras around for longer.
Okay, and
Ooh, I could.
is there a reason why you think that? Is it based on DMs
Link
that-
my
that you've
Twitch,
seen, and have you talked to
though.
Sass and have you talked to Tom?
Yeah, I've talked to both of
Was
them.
that based? Okay, so you think that? Okay,
Here,
I
let me
feel like-
can I back up for a second?
I don't know.
It's
I
not
just want
there.
to actually. I just want to riff off
Go
what
ahead.
you like. You stated your argument. I just
go
want to
ahead.
riff off
Not a
that
bad
before you back
idea.
up because backing up is weird.
I just wanted to give you a bigger picture, but you can go ahead.
Oh, you got a bigger picture? Okay, go ahead. Go for it.
That I don't think that Tom is intentionally, voluntarily malicious or intentionally
okay.
abusive or what have you.
When you like say in a sentence your argument about Tom being abusive towards Sass, do you think it's okay to just walk around saying I think Tom is abusive to Sass, and then as like a post hoc thing you say I don't think it was intentional? How do you think that comes?
That's not really a post hoc thing. I think most abuse is unintentional. I think most abuse is like they don't know that they're doing it.
Okay, well I didn't know what you thought. I'm sorry, I didn't read your mind.
No, that's okay.
Carry on.
All right, try it
Yeah,
again.
so I think most like I would estimate, and I don't have any like data or to support this, but like I think that like most abuse, like
Wait,
especially
stop,
psycho. Go ahead.
stop. You don't have any data to support
I
this?
don't have
claim?
hard numbers. This is just based on what I understand about the nature
One
of
more
abuse.
time.
So am I gathering that this is just vibes?
This is what I've understood about the nature of psychological or emotional abuse.
So tell me, how do you know about Tom and Sass's relationship intimately? Do you know all of the details, all of the context, or are you just gathering information and riffing off that?
I'm gathering information, but both based on what's been available publicly and through speaking to both of them.
Okay, so I know how you talk privately, and I know how you talk. What like?
I
the
mean, most
information you
people
gather
who are
publicly.
being abused
So I know
don't.
you don't have all the context.
No, granted, this
I'm not
is
saying I have 100%
probably a
context.
terrible.
So then
I
feel
don't
like
have
it's
knowledge
weird
on
for you
this.
to
This
get up
is
on
just a
panels and
guess.
assert something, but
I
you don't
feel
have
that
some context.
most people who are abused don't
Well, why
realize
don't you
that
give
they're
us
being
your
abused.
thoughts on what the situation is, Mantis?
That is
while
not
it's
my
happening.
place to give the context of Tom and Sass's relationship. I feel like the context
At
needs
least
to be provided by
emotionally.
Tom and Sass, and I feel like it's weird that people are providing context and assumptions and narratives based on a relationship that they do not have the full context for. I know stuff, but it's not my place to release it. And because I know
So
stuff,
generally,
I am
if you
very willing
ask,
to get up here and call
Does
people
this
out on their
person
lack
think
of
they're being
context.
abused? More often than not, it's probably
I think that's very
no.
important. So I think Kilo, I think it's very strange that you get up here
Thankfully,
and
we have
say,
content
I
creators to
declare
tell them.
publicly on a live stream
True.
that you think Tom is abusive towards Sass. I
And
think
not
it's very
just to
strange
tell them,
because I think
to
you
tell
have
them
morals and ethics
against
and
their
you're very
own
virtuous.
cho-
I've noticed
decisions.
you around. You have you're very this is your thing. But I think it's weird that you've come to these conclusions. Yet I don't think you've actually. Maybe the reason
Probably.
your private talks with Tom didn't include the context because Tom isn't as nasty as Sass, and he's not willing to leak DMs. Have you thought about that?
I mean, Thomas offered to provide more logs and more context if I needed, and I decided that I didn't really need it. So it's not like he's
That's good.
unwilling to do so.
Oh, but you decided you didn't need it? Why? Had you come up with a narrative and you just wanted it to be the narrative?
So if any time I've decided that I think I have a clear
No,
understanding
Star
of what's happening,
definitely took a
it
big
means that
W
I'm
on this
necessarily ignoring whatever context
conversation.
you think I shouldn't be ignoring.
That's very strange that
Not
you decided
yet.
you had a
Like,
clear
so
narrative
far
without
it's
the
been
context. I think that's
more
very strange.
Okay, so
Mantis is
You
what
come
denied
off
the
context?
looking
information
pretty
that would have
decent.
provided you the clear context, and then you're getting up on
It
public
goes
screen saying-
downhill
Wait, how
real
can I
quick
deny
here.
information that I know would have provided me context if I don't know what the information is?
No, you just said to me that you decided you had enough context, so you didn't need the information Tom said he would supply to you.
Yeah. So like in the specific instances
That's
that I'm
very
okay, hold on.
slimy.
Sometimes
hold on.
you don't know
That's
you're
very
abusing
slimy.
I'm not being
yourself.
slimy. Can we
That's very slimy.
take 2 steps back? Take a deep breath. We'll take 2 steps back. Okay.
No,
So-
I'm literally reading it as you're presenting it, and it's very
I feel like you're
slimy.
misunderstanding what I'm saying. So there's a difference between me wanting to accept a specific narrative and running with that and refusing any attempts to clarify otherwise, and someone saying, well, I can provide you more logs of this if you need, and me thinking, well, if you provide me logs of that, it actually wouldn't really change like my perspective. Like you providing another message or whatever.
Oh,
you
so
saying
what you're
this
saying
particular
is,
thing.
no, so what you're saying is he did provide enough logs, and you like read all the logs.
Hold
you
on,
read his
Mantis.
logs,
You made
read
the claim that
logs.
he wouldn't leak DMs,
Sorry.
and I'm telling you that he told me he would provide me more DMs than have been made publicly available. So that's the thing that I'm pushing back against. Okay. Now,
So
it's-
what you're telling me is you just don't have 100% context.
I thought her
one has 100%
trying to
context. You
prove
don't even
that,
have
no,
100%
no, no,
context.
hold on. I think she just calls him a fuckboy here. I don't think she tries to prove it. I think that comes after this. That's in a later conversation that they have. In this, I don't believe Star's really pressed on the fuckboy that much. It was more just an interpretation. And I definitely think you could consider Tom a fuckboy if you in your mind think that he's messing with both Mantis and Sass without
Okay,
committing to either of them.
I find it weird that you're getting up saying Tom is abusive.
Okay.
I feel like it's
you
a very
just talked to food shops for however long, and you don't have 100% context. So who is qualified to speak on this?
How is me talking to food shops going to get context? I have a lot more context than food shops. Food shops doesn't give me
I
any
thought-
I'm not
context.
suggesting
Start
that anyone
calling
needs
him
more
that
context.
in
I'm saying
this.
who's
I
qualified
don't
to talk
know.
about this
Now
because
I'm
it sounds like you're saying I
confused.
shouldn't be talking about this. Who's qualified?
Who are you? Are you qualified to talk about this? I
I'm
do
not
not
just-
think you are.
It seems like you're the one who's requiring a certain amount of qualification. So I'm asking you, what is the standard for
Yes,
being
I
qualified to talk
don't
about
think
this?
I don't think you are.
Okay, why?
Right, but what's the
Well,
question?
you
The
and
question is who is qualified to talk about this then?
Sass,
Yeah,
and
exactly. If
So no one else can offer their
based
opinion
on
or their
their
take on it or whatever
perception,
because they're
it's
all
not
necessarily
No, all I'm
necessarily
point-
the truth,
all
but
I'm-
it's a
all I'm pointing
perception
out
issue.
is
It's
that
not
everyone
a.
else who's talking about it doesn't have.
It's not a
100%
statement of
context, so
fact.
all
It's a
of their,
statement
like,
of opinion.
Scenarios and narratives and the things, their opinions are just that.
Okay.
And I think, unfortunately, what's happening in this space is that everyone has these ideas, these narratives. They're in these communities, and some people are bad faith. I don't think you're bad faith, but I do think you have an opinion, and you're getting up, and you're very
Could be
vehemently
an
expressing
accusation,
that
but it's
and
not
pushing back on
made
people who deny that.
towards
and I think
him
it's weird to be so
necessarily.
certain of your opinion
I
when it is just that.
Still
an
think it's
opinion.
fine
I
to
want the
say, I
audience to
think you're a
realize that
fuckboy.
Tilo just has an opinion.
Okay, so you have an issue with how matter-of-factly I'm stating my opinion.
Yeah, and I think I think you have declared over the course of a couple of days, I'm unsubbing. I'm making this declaration. I'm taking this stance. Yeah, I think it's.
A lot of them are memes, by the way. Like I posted a copy pasta about smashing my TV in front of my children. I don't have children, so some of that is
I don't
jokes.
You
think
can
by the way,
have
but-
that
I don't think it's a
opinion
meme
all
in the
you
middle of
want.
Tom's like very serious.
Doesn't mean I have to
stream when he's
agree.
very stressed to say I'm unsubbing. Tom
I'm
sucks.
I'm
I
sympathetic to
realize
him
he
being
sucks.
stressed. I'm sympathetic to him being stressed out. Yes, but that
No, you
doesn't
made a
mean that.
declaration publicly.
What was the declaration that I made?
I'll get a screenshot, but you said I'm unsubbing. I can't believe this. I cannot.
Yeah.
Like,
So the
stick
thing that
around
you're
for this
referencing,
bullshit.
the thing that you're referencing is me saying I won't be a subscriber next year. I just smashed my TV in front of my children.
There's
my
no
wife
like
took the kids to a hotel. Like, blah,
quantitative
blah, blah.
way
That's
to
literally
define
copy pasta, it's a joke.
fuckboy.
You think it's a
so
joke?
I-
A
Hang
fuckboy
on,
is more
that's
of
not
a
funny in the
feeling.
middle of a very
Okay.
serious stream.
You may
for
not think it's
someone
funny, but I didn't make a declaration. It's just a joke.
Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot. I didn't think you said. I'm
Does he
smashing
have
TV. I
to
genuinely
be
didn't see
messing
any
with
of this in
three
the
women at
If
the
you-
same
if I'm
time
wrong-
to be considered a
If I'm wrong,
fuckboy,
I'll
or
leave.
can
That's
you think two is good enough?
What do you think is the most? What do you think the ideal thing for people in this like sphere who know this conversation is happening about these two? What would be the ideal thing that you would want from a content creator
It's
in
where
this
it's
sphere who
different
is
than
kind of
choosing the
compelled to
color
conversation
of the
like this?
sky.
Who are you asking that to?
You.
I would just hope that they didn't hear. Look, I know there's been.
Well, there you go. Maybe he
apparently
thinks the
evidence
way that
supplied, right?
maybe she
I
thinks
just
the
hope
way
they wouldn't
Tom's
accept the evidence so
reacting
readily
to
from people
Mantis
that are
is
clearly
fuckboy behavior.
bad actors. I wish or they had no credentials.
True. Jade
I wish that they
is
wouldn't. hang on.
Jade is the epitome of
I wish that they
purity.
wouldn't pick up on everything that's been supplied so far that has literally coming out of bad faith places. And I wish that they wouldn't just buy that and then when Tom says anything, because they're so invested in that narrative, just that's it. It doesn't matter anything
All
he
right,
says.
you
You're allowed to
semantic
have
nerds can
criticism of
stop.
Tom and how he portrays things. But I feel like a lot of the narratives that are spreading around, I could ask you every single narrative
Bad
and argument you have about the
faith.
situation, and I could ask you for evidence, and you would never provide me with the full context. And I know
Nice.
that. And I know that because the only people that have supplied evidence have been Zonya, Sass, and bad faith people. Tom hasn't even leaked DMs.
Okay.
I feel like everyone's running with this thing, and the reason why they're running with it is because everyone in the space has picked up on the story and said, "Oh yeah, this looks like this, and therefore it must be this, and therefore, oh my god, this is so bad."
Okay, so you know the only reason that Sass ever leaked DMs is because she was directly responding to Tom, what she perceived to be lies about her, right?
Oh, like what? The PR statement?
Yeah, for instance.
Yeah,
Hang on,
the PR
What in
statement
that
was a
statement
lie.
was wrong. They were
Whatever you
friends?
say, it
We
was a
already, okay,
lie.
we already went over this, but I'm just saying the only reason she
No,
perceived.
Kilo, answer me.
Wait, you already know this. I don't have to answer for Sass. She already laid out her case. I'm
I
just
want to
saying.
lay it for everybody. What was wrong in that statement? That they were friends?
I'm not here to literally walk you through all of Sass's arguments. You seem like you already know them. I'm just telling you,
You
the only
brought them
reason
up.
she leaked DMs
You
is
brought up Sass's arguments, and you said that she laid them out, and that's why there's a
I'm
problem.
bringing them up to tell you that the only reason that she leaked DMs in the first place is because she believed him to be publicly lying about her. Okay, so
In
if that's
PR
the case,
statement?
yeah, for instance, yeah, I don't remember this. It's been fucking 6
already
days of
covered
making
this.
streams
No,
a day
no,
about this.
no,
I don't
no,
fucking
It's
remember.
very important. No, hang on, Kilo. This is very important. You said the reason why Sass did all of the leaking of DMs over the last few days that she has done is because of one statement that Tom put out.
Yes, but
And
I'm
that-
sure there
hang on.
might have been more to it, but sure, yeah.
No, you said it was because of something he did, and
I
the
know
only thing
what
he's ever leaked
really
about Sass
happened.
is the PR statement. So please clarify.
But I'm
in
not
the PR
telling
statement what
anybody.
you're so adamantly defending against Tom. Like
They were
Hey,
not
thanks,
friends,
thanks,
and
though.
that they were not friends.
Is
and
that
she
it?
made
Is it-
Hold on, but can I answer the question, Mantis? For the love of God, like if you want me to answer the question, I'll fucking answer the question. Okay, so they weren't friends. That she had made it exceedingly clear that she was done with him, and that scheduling reasons were the reason why she had
Okay,
left.
what if
which
I
is clearly not the case.
told you that the end of that conversation was them saying you can reach out to me, we can still be in touch, let's reassess things, and it left on those terms.
Which is what Tom said, right?
Yeah, if that's what Tom
Yes,
said to
That's
Sass
his
and she
experience of
didn't
this.
Okay.
Does that matter at all
respond
to
in
you?
Okay,
kind,
if
then
someone says I'm 100% done
doesn't
with you,
mean
and then the
it's
other person
both.
says, well, you can always reach out to me if you change your mind or whatever, do you think that it's fair for that person to be like, we're still friends and we're all good? Like, that's clearly not the
No.
exchange that they had.
No, I don't think. Okay, I think it's very fucking weird that for someone to put out a statement saying that everything's fine. Like, do you think it would be better for Tom to put out a statement saying Sass is awesome, blah blah blah, but we're not friends anymore. We definitely aren't going to be in contact. She's not allowed around this space. We are not on good terms. Like, I don't understand what people
No,
are
you
actually
just
getting
don't
upset
say
about. A lot of the things you
anything.
get upset about,
Again.
Kilo, like if you're really going to nitpick about the PR statement
don't-
and the fact that he said we're friends, it's cool, everything's fine. Just
So the issue with this is not that he said something that he didn't say the full truth. It's that he said things that were lies, that were incorrect. If he would have just not brought up whether their friendship at all and just been like, Sass left the team, we're sorry to see her go, and moved on, perfect PR statement, sounds good, you're good. But harping on that, yeah, we'll still be friends. We're still close off the stream, and she'll always be a fool. I don't know about that. I don't believe she self-identifies as a fool anymore.
smooth things over in a situation that was highly tense. I think it's very weird that you're going
Just say the exact same thing. Just be like, yeah, we had differences and opinions, or just answer them in private. Don't worry about adding that into the public statement. That's just negative. That's still wrong. You either tell the truth or you don't comment on it. Lying is not the answer. I don't know what
to
you
come
mean.
at someone and say he's lying. Obviously, there's a reason.
I do think he was lying. Okay, so and I'm sympathetic to like there maybe being reasons why someone might lie.
No,
right?
you're
Like,
not
it's like-
sympathetic. You're actually using it as a thing to say that Tom is manipulative and disgusting. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, it's one instance of I think him being self-serving in his lies.
Okay,
yeah.
please give me 2, 3, 4, and 5, and I just genuinely can 100% immediately guarantee that you do not have the full context.
Okay, so for
You're
instance,
spreading this around because you're close to Sass, and that's what you do. You're close to people, and you spread around narratives because you happen to be close to them.
Wait, let Kilo answer. Yeah.
okay, so I think like for instance, he lied about the nude immediately, and it was mainly to protect himself.
Do you think it was mainly to protect himself, or do you
Yeah.
think maybe I didn't want people to know that it was my nude?
No, that would be an
Same,
acceptable. No,
Coder.
that would be
Same,
an acceptable
100%.
defense. Like I think, like I even said before I
Wait,
even
hang
had
You're
on.
all
Do you
my
think that's a
you're
part
all
of
my
it? Do you think
friends.
maybe I didn't
but
want
if
our
you give me
relationship
money,
public?
you're
Do you
my
think maybe
best
I
we
don't
both
think that Tom
wanted
had
our
done-
private life
I don't-
private?
I don't think that Tom has demonstrated a tendency to really care about what other people want or feel.
You're my confidant.
Okay, so here's what I'm saying about this thing. What happens with people like Kilo is they come into these conversations, they have a narrative, and then when I say maybe the reason he did this is because I wanted a private, he wanted a private.
I think he's demonstrated that. I think he's literally demonstrated that he has an unwillingness to care about what other people feel.
But that doesn't mean she's
because,
going to.
Is this because you have a relationship with Sass?
Identify with the community.
Is completely irrelevant to this perception.
It doesn't sound like it.
Okay, I think your relationship to Tom is not devoid of your perception of this particular situation. So, is that fair?
Exactly. Nothing that I say matters, but unfortunately.
Well, I also think you're probably unwilling to accept that there might have been selfish motivations for him lying about the nude. You think that it was entirely in preservation of you, but I think
But why do you think it's entirely selfish? I am in this relationship too, and he cares about me too.
Because I'm using context, which you seem to be really obsessed with, to determine that Tom has
well,
not
then put it
demonstrated
into context that we're in a relationship and he cares about me too, and I didn't want my nudes out in public.
Yeah,
what is wrong with you, Kilo?
I think it would be inconvenient for you to accept that maybe he did it out of selfish reasons to not want Sass to know about the nature of your relationship.
I think you're conspiracy brained, and you genuinely have a hate boner at this point.
No, Mantis, believe me. I'm going to say this.
I still will never say that lying is good. No matter how this comes down, lying is never the right way to go about it.
I don't believe you.
Maybe...
I don't believe you.
Sorry, guys. Do you think that maybe
because it just makes it that much worse when the truth
I will
comes
just preface
out.
this and say I don't know anything about Sass's side of the story here, right? But do you think that maybe just with the nudes issue itself, do you think that maybe you are kind of coming to a conclusion when you are not like but you're not in the relationship with Tom, like Mantis and Tom, that's kind of like between them, right?
I don't know how much more I should say, but I think I have.
I find it very gross that Kilo is jumping to a lot of conclusions based on his inside information only from Sass. I know about the conversation he had with Tom, and I know exactly what he asked, and I know all.
If you lie, just assume at some point it's going to come out. That's the best way to go about living your life. It will keep you from lying and being able to be caught in a lie. I can't be caught in a lie because I'm telling the truth. If I'm telling the truth, I can't be caught in a lie. It's just the way to do it. It's the best way to get through things. If it might hurt you in the short term to tell the truth, but it's better than lying about it to try to make yourself sound good and then it coming back because it'll multiply the amount that it hurts you.
All the loaded questions, and I know exactly what he already assumed.
Did Tom did Tom go to you and say that I asked loaded questions?
I know all of these. I know everything that's happened, and I know that Kilo is walking around.
I think that's insane. If Tom went to you and said that I had loaded questions, then you guys are both insane.
He didn't say that to me.
Okay, then how do you know about it?
Around, and Kilo has a narrative, and he has to push it. And I think
Tom is the only person I told about that conversation. So what did he say to you?
So we should know the risks of lying, which is what happened with Tom.
He didn't.
He ran the risk of lying, and he paid the price.
And I think it's very fucking weird. This is how you operate.
Okay.
And especially when you're Tom and you're caught in multiple lies. Would you like me to pull up our
DMs because I have all of them and I can
there is
and I show that the way you ask questions
literally a narrative out there that you're like one of the biggest liars on YouTube. Even though that's an exaggeration, it doesn't help.
You want to know exactly what you think about the situation. You have an idea in your head. This is how you preface everything.
No, it doesn't matter why you're lying. You should still not lie. I don't ever think there's a
and I love how you walk around,
reason
but
to
I don't
lie.
like how
I think
you're
lying is negative always.
And I think you do not have the full context.
Even if it's for somebody else's feelings.
You do.
I don't
I think it's wrong that you're walking around saying you know you do, and that you're saying Sass is the victim here and Tom is the perpetrator.
I'm anti-lie.
Let me say this.
I have a question.
Wait. Can I respond to Mantis very briefly, and then you can ask me a question? I just want to say, Mantis, it's not that I think that I have all of the answers, that I 100% have all the context in my mind made up.
I'm glad you said that.
Okay. If I were ever presented
say it more proudly, say it more often.
Wait, stop. We need to make progress. We need to make progress. Stop.
Generally speaking, when people express their opinion, especially about a really complicated interpersonal matter like this, people are going to say, "This is what I think." They're not going to endlessly caveat by saying, "Well, I may not have all the information, and like I'm not really super blah blah blah." This is just my perception of it. I could be wrong. I don't know, but this is generally kind of.
I do have a question. Before you guys get back into it. Okay. Kilo, you have said that you said multiple times down this conversation that there are other details that make you think that Tom is being manipulative or Tom was abusive to Sassafras. Is there information that you have that all of us don't know about?
It's a little bit hard to keep track of what it is that Sonia leaked and what it is that Tom showed, which I don't think Tom really showed anything that wasn't.
Nothing.
Hold on, Jesus Christ.
Just let him answer.
It's hard for me to keep track of it. So me saying I'm not sure how much I should say is because I might have seen things that I'm not 100% sure are public already. So I'd rather just not even really entertain it. I am deriving some of my opinions based on those things, but I don't feel confident enough to be able to be like, yeah, this is one thing that I've seen said. I'm not willing to go that far. It's not that important to me.
Hang on, I take issue with the fact that he cannot provide actual certain evidence.
You're making it okay. So you're saying the logic is silly because you came up with a silly example of a time when lying would be efficacious.
Seems like it's
congrats.
I don't know. It seems like it's not something that it's not tangible. There's no amount of things that I can present for somebody who's
tangible, and it's very important. When you're accusing someone of being a manipulative abuser, you have to provide tangible evidence, or what you're doing is
it's a murderer.
Slander, in my opinion.
Whether I say my mother's home or not,
And it's wrong.
Somebody's
to do that.
probably gonna die.
And I don't understand why everyone sits around thinking it's okay for someone like Kilo to come up and say some words like that and put them on someone
How
like
the
that.
fuck do I
and
know
say,
he's a murderer?
That's okay with no
They say,
certainty.
"Hi, I'm here to
That
murder
is
your
fucking
mother.
wrong.
Is she
I will
home?"
stand here till my dying day. I will die on this motherfucking hill and say that is wrong. If you want to carry on this narrative because Kilo said, I think based on
If
XYZ
so,
that I
then
can't provide,
there
I
is
think
no
this, and I
yes or
don't think
no.
that,
Well,
blah,
wait,
blah,
no,
blah.
hold on,
That's
Mantis.
wrong.
Hold on. No one's carrying on
You're
my
just
narrative, right? Like I think before you came on, you were
Creating a
just pressing me on some of the
ridiculous
things. This is just my
narrative in
opinion.
order
So-
to try
Yes,
to
and you haven't given
pigeonhole
you,
an
all you've done
example
is
of a
said,
time when
Tom
you
is
would
definitely
where
a
lying would be
manipulative abuser,
positive.
but I do not have
It's
actual evidence.
not
I think
right.
that Tom is a manipulative abuser. Okay, but
Okay.
I'm
You
I'm not.
think that, Kilo, I'm here in this call to say to everyone, don't take this motherfucker's opinion that seriously because he has not provided adequate evidence.
Because you don't
People
have,
don't
you're
have to
not,
take my opinion
you're
that seriously. I
never
don't
going to be held
ask
to
it
a
or
yes
require
or
it
no.
anybody.
You
Then
can just
stop
close the
proclaiming it
door.
like you know what the fuck you're
Okay,
talking about.
so it sounds like you just have a problem with my tone, and if that's the
Then
case,
call
we've been
the
talking for a
cops.
long time based on
I
just
do.
tone alone. Okay,
I
that's fine.
do. I have
I'm
a
sorry that
problem
my
with
tone
your
upset you.
I have a problem with your insertion in this argument when you don't have evidence. If you're
That's
going
why
to
it's a
insert yourself in an
ridiculous
argument, bring evidence
hypothetical.
or fuck off.
Okay, I'm sorry that my tone
Thank
upset you, Mantis.
And your lack of evidence. Thank you.
Okay.
To be fair, Mantis' entire point is that you were hopping onto streams and stuff and asserting that, right? It's not just like giving your opinion.
You're
you were
also
making-
asserting
Hopping
that
on
if I
to
say
streams. I've already
yes,
talked
he'll
to you.
just
You
walk
can
away.
Really question Mantis on anything she was saying, but
Okay, then you can question her now.
With no evidence.
You can just question her now.
Okay, I have a question. I guess so. Mantis, as I was saying to Kilo earlier, last thing that I kind of know about is that he jumped onto the WIC panel, which I think was not a great idea. He then after that,
Why don't you think? Hang on. I
Okay,
just
let
wanna
me put it
stop you.
this way.
Why
If
don't
you're
you think
lying to
it's a good idea?
protect yourself,
well, that's not what we're here
It's
to talk
shitty.
about, right?
No, you
Regardless,
said it wasn't a good idea. I want to know why. Please.
because I think you can't win an argument like that. I
Okay,
think
so you
that
think
it's
you're
just
gonna-
I think it's just an
you're
optical
gonna
nightmare.
Okay, so you're just playing optics. Okay, carry on. I just wanna know.
Okay.
It's fine.
So Kilo, I'm sorry. Can you remind me like what we had gone over about
I
this
just
situ-
yeah, I don't know what you're missing. I generally kind of feel like Tom was misleading about the nature of his and Sassafras relationship, and then I think that translated him being
Generally.
misleading about the nature
Generally.
of his relationship with Mantis. I think we have other situations that are
That-
public
that's not
knowledge
how-
of instances
okay.
where Tom has been like has
You're
provided dishonest
insane.
framings or dishonest, seemingly like wild
Yeah.
explanations for
So
some
I
of his
guess
behaviors.
yeah, that's fine. What
Yes,
I'm
she is
asking is,
bad for
okay,
lying.
so I know that happened. Then I know that Tom accidentally leaked the picture, and then the picture ended up being Mantis's, and then Sassafras left the Discord server around that time. And
but
so did,
again,
like, a bunch
she's
of
not
other people.
protecting
So
herself.
that's where,
She's
like, the last
protecting
part
someone
I
else.
left off on, right? I
That's
know
all
that
you
Zonia
have.
did
Unless she
stream-
is just doing
Wait,
it to
can I
protect
pull
herself,
something out
because
here?
if she
Publicly,
gets found out
if
that
that's
she's
all the
hiding
information you had, why did you say
Jews
today
from the
that you think Tom is
Nazis,
a
then
fuckboy
she's
and
gonna
he
die
misled
too.
Sass and he misled Sass to be with me because he's a fuckboy?
Okay, so I don't think I said specifically that he misled Sass to be with you.
You did.
I
No.
said
Okay, carry on.
I'm pretty sure that I said that I'd heard through the grapevine that that
A420,
Sassafras
how
I
you
guess
doing?
had feelings for Tom or something like that, and Tom had been misleading her or something
What's
like
up,
that,
Allie?
and that Tom was with you, and Sassafras was not aware of that.
So you
and I
pushed
said
the
later
narrative that
on,
you didn't have evidence for.
yeah, no, I don't. No, and I said as much on stream,
It
right? Later on,
depends if
you
they're
had messaged me and said,
just
"Oh, you
a
didn't
mod,
you were upset
or
with
if
me." And I said,
they're a
"Okay, well, fine,
personal
that's
friend
fair.
of
I don't know
mine.
everything about
If
this."
it's
So
a
I did say
personal
on stream
friend of mine, I'm
that,
not gonna
like,
lie.
I
I
just
know.
want to point out that it's a shame that I had to like message you and tell you that.
And if
did
you
that
had
without
that-
evidence. This is
if
my
you
point
had
about the whole
that
thing, is
restriction
people are
for me,
doing this
then I
thing where they
wouldn't
just say
date you
stuff
anyway.
and they think it has no consequence, and yet all of their arguments towards Tom is, "Oh my God, all of your actions have consequences. Why aren't you doing this thing?"
I
Yet
wouldn't
you're
date
all
somebody
doing this
that wants
thing
me to
with no
keep my
evidence.
relationship
think
with
anyone thinks that
them
this doesn't have
from my
consequences.
near friends.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. And I said as much on stream that I shouldn't have said it, right? But my question on this, and again, I will remind you,
Maybe
like,
that's just
I
a
had no problem with
personal
Tom looking
boundary,
up Kelly
but
Jean's Instagram. Like, I don't think
think
that's a
that's
big
a fair
deal, right?
boundary.
I don't think Tom's a sex pest, just for looking up her Instagram. The other stuff that seems to have come out in the time that I was in Ohio, and again, I was in Ohio, I was disconnected from all this drama. The stuff that came out while I was in Ohio seems to be some like interpersonal drama with Tom and Sass and a whole bunch of people leaving Tom's server. So my question, my reason in bringing this all up was to ask you, Mantis, what do you think happened, I guess?
I know everything that happened, but it's not my place to say. I know what happened to the T, and that's why I'm frustrated. The narratives aren't correct, and
True.
I am frustrated.
Lauren knows every
because
one of my
I know
girlfriends.
everything, but it's not my place to say.
That's
I can't
fine.
say
That's
that.
totally fine. I get that. But you do have to understand that it is a uniquely hard position to be in. That you are somebody who is like hearing all of this from multiple different people, and you're not hearing anything from the other side about like
I
this
am.
not being the case.
I am hearing it. I'm hearing. What do you mean? This is so
No,
wrong.
I'm saying
I
from
have
my
spent-
perspective.
hang
I'm
on.
saying from my perspective.
I have spent 4 days listening and watching and hearing all of the narratives from every community, from every person.
That's not
come out.
public.
I've watched people run around saying stuff with certainty that they do
And
not
I'm
have
not.
certainty on. And the
Shut
reason
up.
I know they do not have certainty on it is because I know stuff from the side that has not been expressed. The reason the side that has not been expressed is because one person in this
never
entire
would've worked,
situation
Ali, I'm
is not willing
sorry.
to like forego their values and spread leak DMs with information that is going to make someone look bad. And the reason why they don't want to do that is because that someone has already won over the audience. It doesn't matter what DMs are leaked.
Who's won over the audience?
Sassafras.
Okay, I don't know anything about Sassafras. I don't know anything about Sassafras.
Okay, well, what I'm saying
here's
is,
the thing.
I understand.
My question is how am I? Like, what should I do in this case where I'm hearing all of this information and I'm not completely sure what's real and what's not, but there
This
is
is
one side that
total
is not
butch.
saying anything about it.
That kind of
What I
works
would
with what
suggest
one
people
was
do
saying.
is like you can report on what's happened, but you could immediately say, none of it is substantiated. We don't have the full context. We've only heard from this side. This is what's going on right now. It seems this way, but we do not.
I don't know. The Tom leaked DMs thing is weird because he didn't actually leak them. He gave them to people who aren't going to speak against him, or supposedly. He showed them to people who, just certain people that he named, like 3 or 5 or 6 or so. And he still never said what the context of those are, just that he showed them to people. So it's a really weird statement, and it goes really weird, but that comes out all after this regardless.
Not have the full context. Tom hasn't.
That's
talked about
fine,
this.
but okay, you have to remember.
nobody
again,
does
we're
that.
I don't
individual-
believe
that's
it's
fine, but
public
we're
at all,
individual streamers.
but
We're
I
not-
believe
we're
he
not news
showed it
organizations. So
supposedly
why
to
did you ask me- hang on.
Canklemore.
Why did you ask
saying,
me-
hey,
I think it was
like,
Canklemore, STV Philly, and Zonia, if I remember correctly, but I have no idea.
messaging us saying like, hey, okay, here's what it is. You know, a lot of us are just gathering this information by
Then why did you
ourselves.
ask me that question if you didn't want to hear the answer?
No, I hear the answer. I'm trying to explain to you that it is not it's not that
Yeah, I'm a
straightforward.
millionaire, and I showed it
Well,
to
I feel like if
Resto,
you're going
so
to
he
report on something,
knows
some
it's
drama
true.
that's happening in the community, as someone who's on stream live, I feel like, I'm sorry, I'm going to put these expectations on you. Yes, I feel
You can
like
have the
should.
expectations, that's fine, but the expectations are going to be failed again and again and again
Okay,
and again, and
okay.
it's and I you know that's fine. The
Okay,
expectations.
so what you're
but, like,
saying is,
again.
See?
So
you
let
asked
me
me-
finish.
Sure.
Let me finish.
You
Let
asked
me
me
finish.
why.
Let me
Wait,
finish.
Stas is just
Let me
explaining her
finish.
perspective.
Let me
Yeah,
finish.
yeah.
What do you
So
mean I lied?
you can
See,
say
he
that,
just
right?
admitted it's
but
true.
again, you had a problem with me needing somebody to message me. Hey, Stardust, that is not the entire context. That is not everything that is in this situation. And you should know that. You had a problem that you had to message me that. When in reality,
No.
Mantis, I don't have a
I know
fucking
you're
team
trolling.
behind me.
I didn't
I
say.
don't.
I didn't
have a
say.
team.
Hang on, stop. You're already twisting what I said. I didn't say you should know this. I just said it's disappointing that you would report on a story that
Okay,
you didn't
fine.
actually
I
understand.
paraphrased, right? But you said
You
you were
lied.
disappointed, blah blah blah. No, I paraphrased, dude. Is that really what
I
you're
did
going
not
to
say. You're not paraphrasing
chill.
because I never said. I
Chill,
never
chill,
said that you should have
Okay,
done X, Y, Z.
I will read
So
it.
don't
I will
say
read it
that.
out loud. I will read it out loud. Fine. Disappointed that you called Tom a fuckboy publicly today based on no evidence and assumed
The other reason I value honesty so much is because it allows people to trust you more. If you're not getting caught in lies all the time, people are going to be able to willing to open up to you more, and knowing you're not going to spread it to other people and you're just going to keep your mouth shut and not comment on it is nice.
the Tom misled Sass while sexting Mantis narrative is correct. Don't expect you to get involved, but damn. And look, Mantis, that's fine. if you're just
Maybe
That's
in
all I
another
did.
life,
I never said I didn't want
Ali.
anything from you.
Let me
Wait,
finish.
chill,
Let me
chill,
finish.
chill, chill,
Let me
chill,
finish.
chill, chill.
Let me finish.
Once you
I
get
feel
over your
so- I try to be
insecurities about
incredibly
everybody
balanced. I try to
knowing
be incredibly
maybe
balanced in this.
there's a
You can be
shot that
disappointed in
you
me, but
could
again,
be
I do not have a fucking
girlfriend
team,
number
a
24.
news team behind me.
That's
Telling me,
fine.
hey, Stardust, this is all of the information, but we haven't received any information from Tom yet. What I have is the information that I have heard from other people, and if the other side has not put out their narrative or has not said anything, yeah, it's a little bit hard for me to grab that because I'm covering something else in the meantime.
Okay, I understand. And what I'm saying is it's weird that people would see one narrative and know that they don't have the other and then say comments
Do
like,
I know that I don't have the other? Did I know that I didn't have the other?
hang on, what information did you know about the Tom thing?
All I knew was what was floating around, which was that this allegedly that Sassafras and Tom was misleading Sassafras or something like that, right?
Okay,
That is
so
what I have. I don't have a counter narrative from Tom's side. Secondly, for you to have a problem with me calling him a fuckboy, like I called him a coomer.
And again, the negative towards Star here is there's no way that she knows for sure that Sass caught feelings. I don't believe she had a personal relationship with Sass. I could be wrong, granted. I don't know everything about Sass's life. But she's going off of a feeling that she has, not a fact that's stated. and that's
We
the
know he's a
one
goober. That's
negative
fine.
I'll give
Okay,
him.
I'm sorry I offended you with fuckboy, but
In this,
fuckboy is not
or
inherently
her.
bad. I'm sorry, the dude's a fucking
No,
player.
I'm sorry.
He's a stud.
I'm
okay?
sorry. Stardust, it's wrong for you to call him a fuckboy with little information. And B, you asked me
That's
why I
okay,
have a problem with
Allie.
you taking that information
let
and
me
saying
know
what
when you
said.
get over
The
it.
reason why is because you
You could be
literally
added to the
admitted
harem.
just before that you did not have enough information. You took
No,
random
I didn't,
information
and I
that-
knew that when you
I'm not
messaged me.
finished. I'm
When
not
you
finished.
messaged me, that's when
I'm
I knew
not
it.
finished. I'm not
Wait,
finished.
let Mantis finish. Let Mantis finish. Yeah, first.
Oh, really?
The reason I was annoyed is because this is happening not just with you, but it's with people all over the space. They're grabbing information that is not confirmed. It's like it's from all of these different places, and you're coming up with these. You're saying on your stream that therefore you said it. Tom is a fuckboy, and I can't defend him.
Well,
now
I
that this
read
happened,
it. I read it.
I'm not
Let me-
finished.
Let Mantis finish.
Excuse
Let
me,
Mantis
you
finish.
are wrong
I really
with your
don't know
fucking
who
context.
Hannah
I'm not
is
finished.
or
Listen,
how
I don't
much
fucking
she
care if
would
you're fucking
know,
finished. I don't
but
fucking care because you're wrong. Okay, what somebody said in
Then
the
why
chat
did you
was
say that?
Tom
Then
is
why
a
did you
fuckboy.
say
I
that?
repeated it. I
Then
repeated
why did you
it.
say that?
Why did I say it? Because I repeated it and I thought I was like, oh yeah, that But
I already
like,
know,
bro,
Jay.
are you
I already
fucking
know
You're
what
serious?
harem
wrong.
you're
What
in.
is wrong with you?
No,
Why can't you just admit that you're wrong in this
No,
situation?
Stop. Chill the fuck out.
I
Wait.
was probably the most balanced person in covering
You're
the Tom
wrong.
drama, and you're
You're
such a
wrong.
fucking bitch
Why?
to me. You are
No.
such a fucking bitch.
You're wrong.
Okay, Stardust
You're
is
wrong
trying
in
to.
this
Okay, hold on.
situation.
I'm not wrong about that.
Wait, Stardust is just trying to approach us from the best of faith, right? Like, just give her some of the faith.
Good job.
I promise
This
I
is
was
someone.
like, literally the only person who was willing to give Tom any. I was the only person who
Who's
followed.
Hannah,
I'm
though?
not saying that you weren't good faith. I'm not saying that you haven't been
So
good.
then
I'm
what?
not
Okay,
saying.
fine if you're disappointed with me, ma'am. But again, you have not provided a
Yeah, I
feasible
don't know who
solution to me
Hannah
as somebody who
is
does
either,
not
so I
have
don't-
the
I
fucking
can't-
history behind. Okay.
I tried to explain.
The thing is, I don't know who Hannah is or what expertise she has in the subject, so to speak.
To you why I'm disappointed, and you will
Why
not
I
accept
should
it,
trust
and that's
what
fine.
she
You don't want to
says.
accept
Yes,
why.
I accepted that you're disappointed with me, Mantis. I said that's I said already.
No,
in this
you
conversation
accept
right
why.
now that it's
You
fine
accept
if you're
why.
disappointed with me. I have a problem with your
Do you accept
solution to this
why?
situation.
Okay,
You
wait, stop.
just you
Stop. I'm
accept
just
why
confused. Wait,
this
I'm just
situation
confused.
is not feasible. It is not.
And this is the primary reason why Stardust wins, is just because she gets Mantis to go into Spurg mode.
Do you accept why I'm disappointed?
I understand why you're disappointed, yes, but your solution is shit.
I'm not talking about the solution. You wanted to bring up the
It's
solution. I wanted to know why.
do.
I didn't bring up the solution. You asked me that. I don't give a
asked you
fuck
the
about what
solution,
you do
and
now.
the solution is
I'm
fucking dog shit.
Shut up, Stardust. I
Better be
said, do you
disappointed. If you're
understand why
disappointed,
I
hope
asked
you're
for?
done with everybody else in the space.
Is
It
there
is
any
a
new
big
info at all,
optic
like, that
W.
could help?
Yeah, I mean, like,
I
what am
don't
supposed to
understand
do?
why you're
There's
getting-
no-
I don't-
nothing coming
I don't
from Tom's
understand-
side. There's
I don't
nothing
understand
from
what-
Tom's side.
That's fine. Okay, can I just say something? I understand.
But from this point on, Mantis breaks and like she's no longer playing optics in a good way. She loses the optics battle from here on out,
There's nothing coming from Tom's side.
which is
but that's
mostly what
important.
these
Do you understand
panels
why
are
I think
about.
it's
I
important to
agree
not
it's
get?
important.
Hang on, I'm not done. Stardust,
or at
please,
least in
let me
this
finish one
situation
sentence,
when
please.
you're trying to defend.
Do you understand why I'm upset
What's
that someone
happened?
would get up on stream and say he's there, like in some way implying he's a fuckboy and there's like misleading and there's
I
a
believe
relationship
you.
with women in his community and he's creepy and therefore I cannot defend him
I
anymore.
didn't say he was creepy.
I feel like- no,
I didn't
but
say he was
you-
creepy.
okay,
I did
you
not
didn't
say he was creepy.
Okay, stop. You didn't say he was creepy, but you said he was a fuckboy and he had like misleading sass and he was sexting women from his community. There was like female problems in his community and therefore you
I
couldn't
think
defend.
you're
And I think
over
it's-
expanding this. I said that.
No,
I-
you
you
said
are
that,
over expanding this. You are over
no,
expanding this. So
and
no,
let me
some of the stuff
finish,
you're
let me
saying is correct.
finish.
You are over
Exactly.
expanding. Okay, fine. Go
Wait,
ahead.
stop.
Jay,
Okay, yeah.
I'm with
yeah,
you.
just say what you want to say.
And after
That's
you
why
said
this
that,
was a big
you
W
said,
panel,
"Therefore, I cannot
especially when
defend
she
Tom." And I
spurs
think it's
on
weird for
food
people-
shops and
my
calls her a
point is,
pedophile.
No, I'm making a general point. Please, Stardust, stop. I'm making a general point about people who are saying these statements, and then they're saying things like, "Therefore, I cannot defend Tom," or "At the moment, I would like to back
But I
out."
said
There's
I'm not
nothing
going to
I can do."
ostracize him.
True.
I specifically said I'm not going to
Look,
ostracize him.
I didn't say you're canceling him. Stop. You're putting words in my mouth. My
Okay,
comment
what
was
Mendes is saying, you're not
wrong.
understanding her feelings. You're not understanding her
Okay,
feelings. That's what
yeah,
Mendes is
I
saying. Yeah, there you
understand
go.
that, but
Yeah.
she's not understanding mine. Okay, what I
Okay,
said
Mendes,
now.
Can I
can you-
finish anything? Can I finish one thing?
Go ahead.
Shut up, Stardust.
Okay, go for another 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Are you fucking insane? Okay, so you said all of that. You said you didn't want to defend Tom, therefore. And I take issue with the fact that you are coming to that conclusion like you cannot defend Tom, but none of the evidence you've supplied, you've come to the conclusion that you cannot
Yeah, I
defend
don't
Tom
either.
based off evidence that is not full. There's no context there. You haven't heard from Tom. It's not fair for you to get to that like
Tom
conclusion.
needs to give his context then. Tom
And
needs to
then
give his
what?
context.
And then what? You're going to say, now I can defend Tom? Do you think that's fair?
Yeah, it is fair. If I'm gonna go fucking put my reputation on the fucking line, yeah, I do want fucking evidence to defend him. Are you fucking
Well, this
kidding
is
me?
why-
I already
this is
went
why-
and
Well, I
defended
think
him.
this was an
He is
easy
not entitled
stream
to
for me
defending
because
him,
I
Mantis.
don't like
I'm not
any of
asking you to
them, really.
defend him. I'm just asking you to not
Specifically.
say it.
I
that you
used to
want
be a
defend him.
Stardust fan,
Nobody in
but
the space is entitled to me to go to bat for them. him. If
I
I'm
don't
going to
know
go
what
to bat for
happened.
somebody, then I better have good fucking evidence.
I don't
Otherwise,
actually
I'm
even
gonna
know
say
why
I'm
I
gonna
liked
say
her
I'm
that
gonna
much.
say
I think it
specifically,
was
I'm not gonna
just there
ostracize
was
the
a
guy,
panel
but I'm
where she
certainly not
kind
gonna
of
go
like
to bat for him and go fight with Jastilk again.
was good.
the shit you said on stream
I
today
don't know.
was a little bit implicational, and I didn't like it.
I might have caught her
well,
on the
I took
right
it back later
panel.
once you messaged me.
So you do feel bad about saying it.
Oh my god, no shit, Sherlock. No shit.
Wait, so you guys
Like,
agree with
still
each
not
other? Like, what is the
for me to
disagreement here?
fucking Go to bat for him. Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait, what is the disagreement here?
We're not even fighting.
entitled to my defense. And
Does anybody know what the disagreement is?
We're not even.
I don't
We're
know.
not
She's
even
being,
fighting.
she's being
You
a
agree.
psycho. She's being a psycho.
You agree that just the way my point was to use you as an example of what's happening in this space right now is that people are saying and doing things that are implying
But
things,
you-
and then
you
yes,
are
it's fine.
asking
It's
something
fine.
of
Hang
me.
on, stop.
You
Let me
are
finish.
something of me that nobody's entitled to. Nobody else has to go to bat for anybody. But yeah, because I said I'm not going to bat for him over something, you have this huge problem with me. Go find other people who are actually fucking going in on him hard. I was not doing that. I just said I'm not defending him.
I'm not asking you to bet for him. I'm just asking you to leave out the bullshit when you don't know what you're talking about.
I don't have a news team behind me, Mantis. I can't weed out the bullshit.
Well, I just think it's weird that people are just gonna talk shit and then like carry on for an entire stream, leaving it hanging that you've implied that he like misled someone and he was like sexually assaulting people in his community or something.
Did I say sexually assaulting? Did I say sexually assaulting?
Wait, Mantis, you're conflating all the bad faith actors with Stardust when Stardust is just explaining her good faith perspective.
No, I understand Stardust. My point from the beginning wasn't like what she did later.
I
how she's,
appreciate
she's
you,
not taking
Jade.
a side.
Thank
It's
you.
fine that she doesn't take a side. I'm not
As
asking
always.
you to bet for Tom.
Like Stardust isn't from Spicy Chat. In fact, she hates Spicy Chat. Like,
You
it's
basically
just.
are. You are.
No, I'm
asking me,
not.
Because what you had a problem with was not me going in on Tom. It was me saying
asked
why
me-
I'm not going to bat with him for him.
You asked me what. Hang on, stop.
Wait,
Stop.
let me finish.
My problem.
Let me finish
I will
what
tell
I'm
you my problem.
saying. Let me finish what I'm saying. The reason.
They're all just fighting over the
I'm
floor.
saying your critique is just fucking wild to me. Is that you are
Pretty
coming at me
crazy
for
that
not even
Stardust
condemning
sexually
Tom, for not even
assault-
going in hard on him.
Damn.
And you are acting like
That's not my
because
critique.
I said that these are the reasons why I have a problem going to bat for him. That somehow I'm so much more responsible than everybody else.
No,
When in
these are
reality,
not
I've been the
critiques.
only person who's gone to bat for him. And I just all I said was why I'm not going to bat for him anymore. I did not condemn him. I said I'm not ostracizing him. So get fucked. That's what it is. I'm not. You are not entitled to it. He is not entitled to it. Nobody in this space is.
That's not my critique. Would you like to hear my critique?
No, I don't want to because you are operating completely bad faith.
My critique is not that like the conclusion you ended
No,
up at.
but your problem is with me saying why I'm not going to defend him.
You're hurting
Yes,
Stardust's
because-
feelings. That's what's happening,
Yes,
right?
because food shops. The reason why
You are
I
not
said-
entitled to my defense.
I guess
That's it.
some people take
Are you gonna leave me
the
say
term
why or
fuckboy
not?
more
No,
seriously
I'm not.
than
You
I
already
do.
explained it, ma'am. I don't need you to explain it further. I
The
get it.
reason
You
why
feel
is
entitled to
because
me defending
the
him.
reason-
You feel
Shut
entitled
up.
to me defending
The
you,
reason-
and you are not entitled to
I
me
think
defending
Coder
you. Thank
touched
you.
Mudcrab.
I don't want you to defend him. Okay,
Oh.
fuck that bitch.
Kidding.
It wasn't what she did or like defending him. The reason is because the why she decided she wouldn't defend Tom, she pronounced publicly. She said publicly that the reason why she didn't want to defend Tom was because she's heard a lot of rumors and she's basically believing them. And that's the problem I have. The problem I have is that she said publicly on her stream that he's misleading people and he's like sexually dealing
has
with
been
people and
1.5
females in his
this whole
community,
time,
and she
too.
spread all of those rumors out. And then she said that's why I can't defend Tom.
Is it
It's not
bad
fair.
when
You can't just spread
1.5 seems
rumors.
normal speed to me?
That's my problem.
Okay. Mantis, do you realize that like for me, Stardust also said, hey, I'm gonna distance from food shops because of the whole like I'm a pedo thing, right? Now what I did was that I DM'd her like you did, and I said, hey, this is not, this is like,
Scotty.
This is
hold on.
the dankest dungeon.
Fuck.
BS the Kiwi Karen.
So the thing is
I
that
feel gaslit.
yeah.
I feel gaslit. You don't
So-
understand. Like, can someone steal man my position right now? Food shops or kilo, please.
yeah, your position is that when Stardust is saying, I heard from the grapevine about all these things, and it's all about like bad things about you and Tom, right? You have a problem with that because it's still proliferating it, even though she's not giving it like a full good faith, right?
Shit, Raiders,
my
that's
problem
harsh.
is that she
Damn.
heard from the grapevine these things. She said it on her stream, and then she said afterwards.
Pretty
"That's-
sure
I
that
just
was
cannot
the
defend Tom
case
after all of this.
this
Like
day,
she
though.
believed it.
Unfortunately.
Okay,
Do you get it?
like yes, I get it, but the thing is that it's just
That's my point.
okay, but that's her kind of putting it out there as her opinion.
Oh.
Like maybe she should have done better to separate
That's
the two,
the
right? As in,
that's
like
the
it could have
problem.
been.
No,
Hold on.
that's all my point is. She
Hold on.
should have separated
Hold on,
the two.
hold on.
She should
Let me,
have
can I
looked
just let me speak? I'm trying to be best faithful as possible. Okay, please. So what Stardust says is that she could have done a better job, right? Where she could have separated, oh yeah, all this drama shit is going on versus like that all that rumor stuff versus I'm just stepping away from it because all this is too much for me, right? If she meant specific, Stardust, you're back, yo. Okay, all right, whatever. Here's the thing: here's how I perceive it. Is that right now, Stardust just seems like okay, the optics are fucking terrible. I'm gonna step away for a moment, right? That's from my perspective. And
That's
then
fine.
you have but you have a problem
Pretty
with
much
specifically
the
how
end
Stardust
of
said
this
it, right? That's
portion.
what you have a
Yes.
problem with. Is how she said it,
Yes.
not what she actually
Yes.
believes,
This
right?
person's
Okay,
dying
thank God.
down.
Okay, I
We
understand.
need
Yes,
Neve.
yeah.
Yes, I have a problem with how she portrayed it live stream publicly. Yes.
Oh, okay. Again, you messaged me, and I took it back on stream.
Okay, that's fine. You took it back, but we got into this argument because all I was saying was I had a problem with how you
No,
said it.
we got into this argument because I
and then
asked
you
you for a
argued with me on
solution.
it.
I know.
There also has to be a point when when you realize it's time to leave and it could be a good ending. If Mantis left and didn't come back on at this point, it still wouldn't have been that bad. If she just would have not said anything else the rest of this, because this is where the optics take a huge turn, is when at the end of the Stardust, I believe, and right when Neve comes on, when Mantis pops back up.
We got into this
The
argument
solution-
because I asked you for a
the
solution.
solution-
And your
the
solution was
solution
not
is-
neutral. It is a good solution.
The solution is do not
Here's the thing,
Look at that
I said
raid
on stream-
cam.
Stardust. My solution
Wait,
is
no,
very
let me
simple.
explain.
You need to
Wait,
hear it.
there's
My
a
solution is
difference-
wait
there's
for
a
everything
difference
before you
between
say
and
shit like
Food Shop. And
that.
the difference is that when I said on stream, I've heard that Food Shops has been calling herself a PDF file. Food Shop messaged me and she said, no, that hasn't been happening for several weeks. And I said, oh, okay, then that's fine. Whatever. We're fine now. We're cool. I'm on her stream. I'm still chilling with her. I'm not ostracizing her, anymore, right?
I know you're good faith.
You have
I'm
your
not
own
Got
saying
you,
you're not good
Raiders.
I
faith.
said I didn't want to defend
I'll allow
somebody
it.
because I don't.
No.
Okay, fine.
Stop. You're not getting my point.
Probably.
You didn't get my point. My
It
prescription
would
was just
make
did you
about as
not
much
say
sense.
XYZ
Every
and
time-
then
just
explain
have
that as a
3
reason why
different
she's not
cat
defending- like,
sounds.
I feel like it's
Every
I know
time a
Stardust is
different
fake.
thing
My
lights
point
up
is
on
she
the
said
left, just
he's
have a
fuckboy.
different
He's
cat
apparently
sound.
he's been misleading someone.
Go.
Apparently he's been doing XYZ, and therefore I cannot defend him anymore.
Okay, sure,
So
but
my
like
point
just
is,
okay. So if she's like if she's proven wrong later, then just let that happen, right? Then she's the one that looks
that's
retarded
fine,
for
but
doing
it's
that,
not-
right?
It's,
Like
it's fucking weird. It's fucking weird.
you have to
that
give her room to look
no,
retarded. Okay.
Food shops. She asked me
Base.
what my prescription was, and I said maybe don't say stuff like that without the full context as a reason for your neutrality. That's all I said.
Let me know when
What
you're
is wrong
done.
with you guys?
Yeah, what's wrong
Maybe
with you?
don't- Maybe don't use skewed information as a reason for your neutrality.
One is
Just
really
be
good at
neutral.
making
Other
these
people have
small
said.
videos.
Okay.
Yes, just
They're
be neutral.
pretty
You don't
badass.
have to use like narratives that have been spun that you haven't actually clarified. Just be neutral. You can be neutral without telling your audience publicly
Some
that Tom is a
double for my
fuckboy
car.
and that he's misled
Mantis,
someone and that he's
Mantis,
sexting people from his community.
Mantis. If one of my friends told me, hey, by the way, one of our mutuals was like fucking crazy and whatever the fuck, I showed them a bunch of clips and whatever the fuck, I would do that too. I would already go, you know what, I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna, it doesn't look good and I know what I'm looking at, right? You have to understand Star's position, right?
Look,
I don't think
are
that's
you
unreasonable.
Actually,
Pretty sure this is the point where I was in chat with Hornet and a few other people, and I was chanting "Spurg out, Spurg out," and I was like, "Do something stupid, like call her a pedophile or something."
I am being reasonable here. I am saying
It was
that
fun.
Food shops,
This
sorry,
was a
that
fun
Stardust
watch
is
at the
allowed to
time
be neutral.
because,
Can you please understand that before I
well,
move on?
Mantis
Yeah,
has been
I
a pain in
understand
the
that,
ass
okay?
for a
Like,
long
okay,
time.
wait, hold on,
To
hold on.
me,
Okay, just like all you have to say is you understand. Like, do you understand that?
she even popped into my
Yeah,
chat
okay,
quite
no,
a
I
few
understand
times saying
frustration, right?
"L
But-
content."
Okay, no, stop. Do you
Okay.
understand that what I'm saying at the
Blah,
base
blah,
level
blah.
is that it's okay for Star to be neutral?
And I was a nobody at the time. I had like 3
Stardust
people
says
in
she's a
chat
neutral from the
anyway.
beginning.
I'm still a
I know,
nobody, but
that's
you
fine.
know what
She
I
just
mean.
doesn't sound
Like,
neutral. That's it. That's what you
I
have a
didn't
problem
even
with.
have
Yeah.
anybody
I have
watching my streams.
I have a problem with someone who says they're neutral and then
Just
doesn't
a few
sound
friends.
it when they
Okay,
call
so-
someone
okay.
a fuckboy and they
So
call
like
someone
adults, you tell her in
fucking
private,
first.
like, hey, by the way, I don't appreciate the way you sounded, and this is why, right?
I
And then
said
bam,
that.
you're done.
Okay, never
Okay,
mind.
let me just clarify one thing.
That's the point.
I think I was relatively neutral on this from the beginning. I defended Tom because I don't think that him looking at an Instagram page on stream has like anything to do with him being a sex pest. I don't think it proves he's a sex pest. I honestly don't think it's that big of a fucking deal. Who gives a fuck?
After
Like, somebody looks at
Stardust
somebody's
goes
Instagram,
off, I'll
right?
do
That's
a,
fine. But I did also, I was neutral. I was not on
Quick
Tom's side
stop.
even. I just thought that was fucking ridiculous. Now, what I had critiques of with Tom is him going on
that
Wick's
one.
panel to
Fine.
fucking
I don't
argue
need
with
to hear
everybody.
this. What are you doing? This is boring.
What
I
I'm
don't need
doing
to hear
is
this.
you are saying
Wait, let her
it's
talk.
okay
Oh my
for you
God.
to be. It is okay for you to
No,
be neutral.
I don't wanna
Stardust,
hear
when
it.
I've already
You're
been neutral,
boring.
and the only thing that was new today is that I said I'm not going to go to bat for him anymore.
Boring. I don't want to hear it.
Agreed.
I get what you're saying. I don't need to hear it. My point stands.
Yeah, you don't get
We're
it. You were
addressing-
fucking
don't
manipulated.
address
You were
it.
just being so fucking manipulative. You were saying, oh, it's okay
At
for you
this
to be
point,
neutral.
they're
Everybody's
not
already
fighting
neutral.
about
I am. The
anything
only thing I said-
particular.
Okay,
It's
if we're
just
gonna be
I'm
neutral,
talking
so
more,
you
and now
want-
I'm talking
The
more.
only thing I said on my stream that was different was that I was not going to go to bat for him anymore.
No, that's not the only thing you said. You called him a fuckboy.
I did call him a fuckboy, and I said that's why I'm
So
not
that's
going
not
to bat for him
neutral.
anymore.
You
It's
fucking
neutral.
retard.
Crab really doesn't
That's
like how
not-
you
I said
say
I'm not
based.
ostracizing him. Holy
You
shit.
don't even know
Allie.
if he's a fuckboy. You're just lying.
No, I'm
You're
not
lying.
I have multiple
Stardust
people
with the
telling me that he's a
critical blow
fuckboy.
down
Like,
I know.
holy
No,
shit.
you don't know. You have you have confirmation from fucking bad actors. That's my point. You're a
Okay,
fucking
they're all bad
retard.
actors. They're
Okay,
all
yeah.
bad
Mantis,
actors.
I want to
Okay.
know who's
They're
a
all
bad
bad
actor.
actors.
I just want to know what
Prove
constitutes
Tom
being
is
a
a
bad.
fuckboy. Prove
What-
it. Prove
what
it.
Wait, but because
Prove
you,
it.
I'm certainly not neutral now. Holy
Mantis,
shit.
can I ask you a question?
No, prove that Tom is a fuckboy. This is my problem. You guys are pulling out allegations, and I don't like it.
Is fuckboy really that big of a deal? Like, holy shit.
Yes, because because in the middle of a controversy where Tom is being slandered for all of this stuff, you want to add to the fucking.
A
You wanna
fuckboy
add
is
to it by
nothing,
calling him
dude.
a fuckboy.
There's
fuck
no
fuckboys. Like, are
suffering.
you fucking kidding me?
This is all
I'm not calling him
enjoyment.
a
You just
sexual
sit back and
assaulter.
watch it all
Yeah, but you're
fall.
saying that what you're saying when you say fuckboy is you're saying he's playing multiple women at one time. He's not. That's not a good thing to play into in the middle of a controversy where Chud's community is saying that he has a misleading thing with Sass and that he's cheating on Sass with me.
Are you sure
That's not okay.
Are you definitely sure that he was not doing that?
Yes.
There's no
What if he's
suffering
lying to you?
here.
He's not.
I have so many friends that I call fuckboys. I just don't
Okay.
see like this as an
Mantis.
issue.
I've seen every DM. I've seen every fucking DM.
Okay, did you see
You
the one?
haven't.
Wait, did you see the one where he told Sassafras that you had never sent him a video the day that the nude leaked?
Yes, because he doesn't want to tell Sassafras about our private situation because he doesn't want our private life being leaked.
Okay, so
We don't
my
want to tell
question
people
is,
about our private life
why did you act so incredulous when I suggested that he was trying to protect himself against Sassafras?
because that is a narrative that you're spinning when actually the narrative is he doesn't want to tell people about our relationship. We want to keep it private. What is wrong with you? You
Can
want to
something
believe a
not
different
be for
narrative,
more than
but the
one
narrative
reason?
is we want to be private, and you guys will not let us be private. You want to spin a narrative. What is wrong with you, Kilo?
I don't want to spin a narrative.
Mantis
When you
needs to
told
calm
me
down.
that
You
you
Mantis
are.
is
were
You're
not
not
all
for
for-
spinning
others.
a
Wait,
narrative.
Mantis, pump the brakes, Mantis. When you told me, when I asked you, Mantis,
Oh.
whether those did you leave?
Yep.
Okay, when Mantis, I sent Mantis a message when those nudes came out, right? Or whatever. Not that they came out, that Tom accidentally pulled up a nude on his stream. I sent a message to Mantis and I asked her, you know, like, I'm hearing a rumor that, let me see, so she doesn't act like I'm like lying again. Let me see where it is.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Stardust. Do you get?
No,
like,
he
her
wouldn't.
frustration, though,
He
right?
obviously
She's
would
saying
not
frustration, but she moves
tell
her- she twists and she moves
Mantis
things, like,
that
so
he's
hard.
having a
how does
relationship
she
with
twist the
Sass
moving?
if they did have a
Because
relationship,
my
which I'm
initial
not
thing with
saying
her
they
was I was
did.
asking her, what is her solution? And she gave me a solution that is not a solution.
Okay. And what is that
and I
solution? What,
asked her-
say for word. What did she say?
Like word for word. I can't remember word for word, but give me a second. Just a second.
Sure.
Just a second.
So the
Never
thing
in the
is,
history of humankind has someone lied to their partner.
So the thing is, like Mantis would have preferred if you said something along the lines of, "Hey, you know, I've heard some bad things about Tom. All right, I don't know what to make of it just now, and I just want to step away from, you know, all this situation until
Sure,
it's
that's
over. But I'm still
fine,
gonna review it, right?"
What's done is that's fine. What is done is done. She messaged me. She said, "Hey, yeah, like she said, I'm disappointed you don't have something like that. You don't have all the context for this. That you're saying this, you're perpetuating narrative or something like that along those lines."
Well,
and
hold on,
I
right?
said, okay,
But, like,
fine. I will.
wait.
I will. Fine. I will. At the end of my stream, I'll make sure that I say, you know, I say otherwise. Right? I'll say that I realize I don't have all the information on this.
Sure.
So that's what I did.
Yeah. So you basically gave a prescription that says, "Hey, you know, I'm gonna apologize. I'm gonna say, you know, I don't." I don't have all the information, and it was wrong for me to kind of like
Yeah,
blur out
pretty
things
much,
and
yeah.
whatever the heck, right? Okay, then where's the problem? I guess. What was her frustration? I guess she was just expressing her dissent with, you know, the initial one, right?
Okay. So here's another thing. Like when
A
that whole
pretty
thing
good
about
one.
the Tom stuff came out, I had asked her if I said that I heard that there's like a rumor going around that it was her,
Sure.
and she said no, it wasn't her. And so
And
even though
plus,
everybody else
even
was
if
going
he
around saying
showed
these
her
are Mantis'
DMs,
pictures,
it doesn't mean
or
he
this was
showed her
Mantis
all
on
of their
this thing, this was
DMs.
Mantis in this whatever that Tom
Or
put
that
on
they
stream.
were
I was still going
unedited.
around saying no, it's not accurate. I talked to Mantis. Mantis said it's not her. So I was going around saying that. Okay, so if Mantis wants to like come at me for like perpetuating a narrative. Okay, I perpetuated a fucking narrative for her. All right. So and I didn't have any evidence then. She didn't have a problem with me perpetuating that narrative for her then. I just took her at her word when she said no, that's not me. So I went around and told a whole bunch of people that it wasn't her, and she doesn't give a fuck about that. Like you know, like I don't know what to say. Like you can come at me for having perpetuating narrative, but you know. You
To be
didn't care
fair,
when-
to be fair,
yeah.
I heard that you were much more on Tom's side, you know, versus the other people at the time, and I also remember that you went on J Stock's
Sure.
stream in order to argue with him as well. So like, yeah, I mean, also, yeah, you argued with
No, I
him.
mean,
I think these
I
are all
think-
indications of, you know, you being trying to be more good faith, right?
I was trying to be on good faith. I wouldn't say that I was completely on Tom's side. I do think that J Stock was being a dickhead for claiming that him pulling up an Instagram on stream was a big deal. It clearly wasn't. So yeah, I mean, well, I'm just trying to find it here. Here it is. Yeah, I asked her. I'm hearing a rumor that the booba on the screen was yours. She said, "Hey, it's not." Spicy started this rumor, and then found my bitter ex in Speakeasy community who jumped on board to confirm it. I'm pretty disgusted. Just want to stay out of it. They want a reaction. I can't give them one. Whatever. I said, okay, that's fucked up. And so then that day, you know, all these people are saying, oh, it's Mantis, it's Mantis. I'm going around saying, no, it's not Mantis because I talked to Mantis. Mantis said it's not her. I just took her for her word, right? I perpetuated a narrative for you, okay? like me inadvertently perpetuating some narrative on my stream.
You're
that
pretty
Tom
right
might be a
that
fuckboy.
she was
My
just
bad.
annoyed
I
at
took it back
Tom,
on
and that's
stream,
why
but,
she said fuckboy.
You know, nobody's coming at me demanding
don't-
an apology for getting it
Do
wrong
I think
on whose
Stardust
pictures it were.
actually thinks Tom is
To
a
be very fair, though, I
fuckboy?
think I
No,
have
not
seen
really. I
Mantis in
think
your
it's
chat,
more
like,
of just
expressing,
like
you
an
know, approval of like the thing that you were defending. and stuff
attack,
like that, right? Like
in a way.
she has said like, oh, base Stardust or whatever the heck. Right?
But
Like, I'm pretty sure I
it
saw that
fits
before.
with everything else
I'm
that's
sure.
going
I
on,
mean, because I was going
and
hard at just still, but like, and I still stand by that.
not
But like,
a
I still think
weird
that Tom like
blame.
fucked
But
up.
I don't
optically,
really think
you know?
she
Like, I
thinks
think
he is. But
you know, I think as soon as he got on with
I
Kelly,
could
he should have been like, yeah, Kelly, you didn't
definitely
do it. I'm sorry,
rationalize
like,
why
and
she
moved on,
would
talked to
think
Still
that
about
he
his
is.
problems, which is still. But you know, he didn't do that. I also think that he shouldn't have gone on Wick stream, and he shouldn't have tried to argue with everybody on Wick stream. Like I have been pretty critical in some ways of him, and I think pretty supportive in other ways, right? I have said that I do think it's fucked up. You know, I was really upset when people were trying to like crucify him for looking at Instagram on stream, because really, again, who the fuck cares? But yeah, it's not like I wasn't critical of him. But the only thing I said on stream is I'm not going to defend him. I'm not going to go to bat for him. You know, so I don't see why me saying I'm not going to go to bat for him, but I'm also not going to ostracize him is like such a big deal. So
sure, yeah, I think that's totally fair. I think I remember at some point, this is kind of embarrassing now in retrospect. Like I was going like, oh my god, I was like lumping in Kinakin with like the rest of the Reservoir crew or something like that, and I was like, hey, you know, I was basically sounding as if I was entitled to some kind of defense from, you know, Kinakin at the time, right? And he went on stream, corrected like a descriptive fact kind of thing, and then went like, hey, you know, you're not owed any defense. And I think that this is kind of reminiscent of that, because I feel as though like, you know, especially when you're going through a self-destructive phase, you're not really owed any defense. But I think what Mantis was expecting from you was good faithfulness, and I think that the way you came off, at least to her again, was like
unless
very
you
good
could
faith,
create
in terms of,
another
like, expressing the
image
narrative at the beginning, right?
and like
Sure,
put
that's
somebody
fine,
else's
but then-
head on it and
that's
blur
fine, but
out
again,
the
then I, you know,
stuff
apologize
and
for her,
put
and
out
so,
a
you know,
fake
write it, right? And I
confirmation
on
that
stream,
it's not
but,
her.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Again,
Yeah,
this
I just
seems-
I don't know.
I just feel like I need to really reiterate, like I can't keep going to bat for people. Like I'm happy to do it when I really feel like somebody's an underdog in a situation. I'm happy to do it if I feel like somebody's wrong. But if somebody's like being actually self-destructive, at that point I have to like take care of myself. I'm sorry, like, you know. And if I think that somebody's wrong, I have to take care of myself at the end of the day, right? So yeah.
Absolutely. No. I think that's
I
reasonable.
I just don't understand why is it bad faith to call someone a fuckboy? How do I qualify? How do I produce evidence of someone being a
call some
fuckboy? It's
friends
my fucking
fuckboys.
opinion. Like you want me to fucking
Wait,
qualify
But
it?
even
Like,
still,
from her perspective,
that
like,
would've
from her
came off
perspective, it's a
looking
negative term, right?
even
Like a fuckboy,
worse
like,
Sure,
maybe
that's
to her
if it
perspective,
comes
it's a
out
negative
that
no,
he's
no.
lying.
So if I said, yeah.
Because then
Tom's
not
a little
only
stupid.
did he
So,
lie
like, where's
about
your
it, he
evidence?
also would have
Look,
covered
I just
it
think
up.
he's fucking stupid. I'm sorry. Like I don't know how to
It-
fucking I don't know what the criteria for stupidity is. And how to
It's
check
just
all the boxes off you. I
compounding
think he's fucking
bad
stupid. Like that's all it is.
faith actions.
I'm not calling
I-
Tom stupid necessarily.
Yeah, no, and here's the thing, like Food Shops has, you know, acknowledged when she's
Whether
been
they're for a
self-destructive and
good
all that,
reason
like, you
or
know,
not.
obviously, like, and you know, other people have as well, right? But like, again, like fuckboy didn't even seem that big of a deal to me because I've called plenty of my friends fuckboys. I've called plenty of my friends sluts, you know? So it's just not really a huge
it's
deal.
the, if I were to relate this with me, right? Like, it's like if somebody called me on stream a degenerate person, right?
Yeah.
Or something like a gross or a freak, right? For me,
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, you know, it hurts, whatever. But it's just more along
Yeah.
the lines of something like that. I don't know, but
Yeah, I
It's
get
also
that. I
true.
get that. Well,
It's
we're,
true.
you know,
okay.
look, yeah.
I mean, whatever. Yeah, look, I fucking think that to most people it's relatively obvious what just happened. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. I still disagree with you, by the way. Like the whole thing, like, okay, we have enough to show that, oh yeah, this guy's an abuser or something like that, right? That's the
Yeah,
initial
I
reason why
don't
she
know
came
that
on,
Tom.
right?
No, I think
Yeah,
you
I
have
don't know
enough.
that I would call him an abuser because I just don't have the information for that, right? But like, and also like abuser, I think in my head is a very like heavy accusation, right? But you know, I'm willing to have my mind changed. But yeah, I certainly wouldn't call him an abuser. Maybe I would call him irresponsible. So yeah.
Sure.
I
think
don't
the
know.
language
I've always
surrounding,
claimed
you know, when people
myself
say,
as a degen.
what the fuck? Where's your evidence? Can you prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he's an abuser? Where's the evidence? I want the smoking gun. It's
So
that's the type of.
I don't
language
know
that
why
enables people
anybody
to
would be
continue to get away
offended
with
by
it.
the term
So,
degen.
You know,
You have to
I'm
prove
not
it
saying.
first. I'm sorry, you have to prove it first. Like, there's something about it, and I think only the smart people will understand that. Hey, you do need a level of evidence.
Yeah, I think
All Mantis AFFGRL for
lying
now
to
on.
your
If
like,
you want to
best
look
friend,
at it that
producer
way, yeah,
person
you
for
could say
months about like
a
not having any
fuckboy is
relationships
an
with other
abuser.
people, and then ultimately it comes out that you have had relationships with other people is seems abusive to me.
Yeah.
But,
But,
all right.
okay, like there's just listen, like the whole leading on whatever the fuck thing, right? Like we don't even know because if there's no expectation of exclusivity, right? Then yeah, I don't know. I think the whole jealous friend painting thing of Sassafras is obviously like very unwarranted, very crazy, right? But the thing is that you have to go an extra extent to show either side. I don't know. There's just not enough evidence. It is what it is.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, like,
think that, you
look,
know,
it's
there's
again, it's a
probably
constellation of
little bit
behavior. If you fucking make someone
One,
uncomfortable because
you're
ruining them on
abusing
stream
me
and
right
you go and
now.
try to fucking debate them out of feeling uncomfortable, that's an emotionally abusive tactic.
No,
You don't
Who the
know
fuck
it,
does
but
that?
you are.
Full stop.
That's what's
I think
happening.
it's autistic. I don't think
That's
it's
autism.
abusive.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fucking autistic. Obviously not the diagnosed autism, but we're talking about the internet autism, right? Where it's like,
Yeah.
okay,
So someone
you-
does something
you
like
feel
that 60 times, and you're like, no, they're just autistic. They're not
He's a
abusive.
60 times? Was it 60 times? Was it
I'm
60
not
times?
I'm not
No.
saying that. I'm saying we have a constellation of behaviors. It's not the only
Okay,
thing.
to be very fair, the reason why you're in here is because in the chat you were trying to like call me out on not pushing back against Mantis strong enough or having like a principal position or something, you know? So it's like, yeah, of course I'm gonna go hard on you right now.
Yeah, sure.
You understand?
Sure. It sounds like you didn't have like a very strong opinion either way, but you know, whatever.
Bro, if you were watching any of the previous streams, like why the fuck would you ever say, oh yeah, I don't have a strong enough position when you haven't even watched like my other videos on Tom or my opinions on Tom or anything?
Okay.
Yeah,
and
okay,
The
yeah.
chat makes a good point. They called him a sex
Getting
pest
boring.
and harasser multiple times. I agree with
Move
that.
on.
Right? I think that what happened is Kelly Jean insisted the
I think
conversation
one more wants to come in.
between. Okay, yeah, I think Kelly Jean insisted that the conversation kind of happened between her and Tom, and I think Tom got caught up in debating her on it when he should have just conceded. It's weird. That's what the joke
like
is, you know,
Cankle.
and should have just done that. But I think it's very warranted to be upset about being called a sex pest. So yeah.
Look, you can come to your conclusions about each individual thing, but I think if I say, well, he lied about his credentials,
Kango
and his
really
experience with
doesn't
this thing.
do
He
much
has like a little
here,
bit of a
though.
spotty thing with regarding his criminal convictions. He's like the whole thing was like super
He
duper
just kinda
questionable. His
takes up
questionable history
space,
with
in my
female members of his
opinion, on
community.
this
He has
one.
like tried to debate somebody out of them.
It
feeling
was a
uncomfortable
smart
with something,
time to
he keeps
move
going
in,
public
though.
industry, like all this stuff. It's like, okay, each individual thing, you can just point at one of them and say, yeah, that's autistic. Okay, how many times are you going to say that? How many times ultimately, if you add up 60 different things, are you going to say, oh, well, they're just autistic? This is the type of language
Yeah,
that
but the
enables
problem is
people
that
to
there's no
continue to do shitty things.
60. Yeah, but the whole thing is that there's no 60 different things, right? Like that's the
Right,
problem.
right. And
I think it's
I'm not saying-
autism plus panic mode, trying to like grasp your
Yeah.
credibility back and kind of fumbling through a lot of it.
Yeah, Kingo's right.
Yeah.
Like if you're panicked, if you're autistic, and you know you watch Destiny for way too long, then that's what's gonna happen, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody watches
Yeah.
Destiny and thinks that they can debate themselves out of like every big drama when really the optimal
Look,
thing
and
to do
I-
is just not engage.
I told Tom this because something got brought up in a
Yeah.
private conversation that I didn't know anyone else knew that I fucking had with Tom. But my conversation was just asking him for his account on what happened. And at the end, I said, you know, if I had any advice for you on how to avoid stuff like this in the future and make yourself look better, it would be like next time someone tells you that you did something that made them uncomfortable, just go, yeah, my bad. I obviously didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. I'll try not to do it again.
Yeah.
And like leave it at that.
I agree, but also you got to look like I think
I
I
hate
wholly
watching
disagree with
food
everything Tom
shops
did, but like I
eat
understand
here.
why he did it because it's like she's on the stream, and I don't think he's going on there to debate her out of her feelings. I think he's going on there to debate JSTLK out of using her feelings to pin the actual
Yeah.
sex pest allegation on him. But it's just it just turned into this big fucking mess that he could definitely could handle better.
They're
But
pretty good faith
No, I agree with that,
interpretations
and
there.
I think that I think it's
Yo, Squid, thank you for the
That's actually probably one of the best interpretations of what Tom did.
$50.
say
What
that,
the
like,
fuck?
Fuck, I forgot
Thank
what
you.
it
Is
was.
that he
Never mind.
wasn't
Fuck it.
necessarily trying to
Sorry.
argue
Oh,
her
wait,
out
no,
of her
it
feelings,
almost
but
came back to me. It almost came back
he
to
wanted
me.
to argue that
I'll be here when you're ready.
yeah.
it's not actually
Thank you,
her
thank you.
feelings. But
the,
I still
the
think
reason
that's
I came up, though,
weird.
was to
I don't
add
know.
like maybe a better explanation to Mantis's thing. I think the reason
That's not
she's
the
frustrated
reason why
with
they're
the
holding
fuckboy
it
thing
against him,
isn't
at
because
least.
fuckboy is like a problem, but like because fuckboys whatever, you know, like I've called myself a fuckboy a bunch of times, but fuckboy obviously has a sexual connotation, and using a negative sexual term with Tom during this whole thing about him having negatively connotated interactions with sex, you know, like bad interactions with
Sure.
sex, the sex pest thing. I think it's just I think she feels
Sure,
like it just
I get
adds to it a little.
Yeah, and again, just to reiterate, I
Think
don't think
Neve
Tom is a sex
slides in
pest.
soon?
I do think he mishandled the situation. Yeah, but,
this goes on
I
a
don't
lot
have
longer
evidence
than
to
I
say he's a
thought.
sex pest. So, or an abuser, right?
All right, look,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah,
leak somebody's
see?
nudes to 200 people and then your response is, hey,
Mantis is
you know,
coming
that's going to
back
happen
in a
when you're a
second
Kuma online, you know what I'm
here.
saying? What are you going to do? That's kind of fucking crazy. That's kind of fucking crazy behavior.
Well, I thought that was like obviously a mistake, right? So,
Yeah, I don't
Hey,
think that he
what's
really
up,
accepted the amount of,
Kankomore?
like responsibility that he should have. He almost made it sound like it's like, well, that's going to happen.
Spit the words out.
yeah, I don't know, but I'm gonna go now because it is almost 2 a.m. here, so and I meant to go to sleep
Welcome
like
to the stream.
forever ago. So,
right.
have a good one, guys.
All
Sorry
right.
for all the
Later.
screaming.
Bye, Star.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, yeah. Oh, hold on. Oh,
Do you have anything for me before I go, Food Shops?
no. Take
Okay,
care.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's back.
Oh, look
Well,
who's back.
Okay, listen. She didn't say a single word, but
All right, we're gonna take a minute to show you what one does. Something cool from One Above All. Just as a quick palate cleanser. Who is the real Tom?
Breaking news.
A man at Roosevelt Park has parents worried. A woman says she caught the man fondling himself. Candace Hopkins is live at the park tonight with the latest. Candace?
Dean, a woman snapped a picture of him near this playground. I brought that picture here to get reaction and instead found people who say this isn't the first time he's done this. A warning, this image may be disturbing.
I shaved my goatee off. I'm wondering if I should
This was good. This is funny, regardless.
just keep the mustache or shave my mustache off.
This is for parody purposes only. None of the views expressed in this are held by me. It's for
Tend to
parody
think it looks
purposes
a lot more
only.
manly if I keep my just the mustache and like a little bit of fuzz over here.
The
Need some help,
breathing makes me
and,
very
the
uncomfortable in
cops
that
need to do
video,
something.
for the record.
Having seen that picture is not terribly surprising.
Disturbing, and that guy's here a lot.
While I only spoke to 2 people on camera, there are many others who say they're disturbed by this man, but they didn't want to be interviewed. Back to
Be
you,
sure to
Dean.
check out
All right, Candace,
Kankomore.
thank you. Police say they could give
His
him a
Discord's
court
also fun
summons
as
if
hell.
they catch up with him, but again, they would need to witness the behavior to actually arrest him.
I like Kill Tony, by the way. Been watching it a lot lately. For amusement.
In here, okay.
Sometimes you just want to laugh.
Dude.
Like, yeah, 5 seconds.
Okay, Mantis, just take the rest of
I
mine
do
off,
like
okay? It's all good.
when food yells at you.
I mean, it's not really.
That was
I'm
actually
kind of
good
getting annoyed with
advice that
people
she doesn't
platforming
take.
People who don't have full information and they say stuff, and you're like backing them up and saying, "Oh, why don't you see it from these people's perspective? They've only seen like half the information, but you should like understand where they're coming from with half the information." Why are you like this, Food Shops? Why are you like this?
Okay, hold on. So there's probably what is your specific contention?
I just told
I don't
you
think anything
you're
you
dumb.
did look bad on here, though,
Okay.
Cankle.
It seems as though
you might
your
not have
specific
talked much.
contention is that
you
I
didn't
bring
say
on
anything
Stardust,
stupid.
who is saying things,
so
right?
That's
As an
a plus.
example. But here's the
There's
thing.
a lot of
In my
people.
world.
It's not just today. I've watched. I've seen it.
Okay, well, who? Just give an example.
If you watch the STV Philly episode, I'm involved in that
Hold
one.
on, with Lynn. To be very fair, okay.
On Cankle's
during that
stream
I was like, hey, you know, there's speculation,
channel.
right?
Oh yeah. Well, why today were you like explaining how Stardust?
But yeah,
like,
Cankle definitely
motive
needs
was
more
rational?
subs.
Please explain.
Cankle's too
So,
good of
like,
a
we all
content
agree,
creator to not hit
Stardust
monetization
is
yet.
bad when it comes to, you know,
Be
saying
sure
things
to
off the
sub
bat,
up.
and she acknowledged it as such when you DM'd her, right? And she was willing to correct it at the end of her
Maybe.
stream. That's fine.
That's not okay.
I might
that's fine.
have
I
missed
don't
the
understand
stupid
why-
thing.
okay,
It
this
might
is
have
like a
been that
Zarya
minor.
argument where she's like, "Oh no, I'm super public with how much of a cunt I am. I definitely leaked DMs in Spicy. I definitely leaked their relationship in Spicy. Therefore, I can like avoid all accountability." What are you talking about? I'm allowed to get up here and say, "Hey, it's cool that you admitted you did it, but you still did it, cunt. You still leaked my relationship in Spicy and then confirmed it with my ex.
Oh.
You like sought
Okay.
verification through nudes from my ex. That's fucking weird. I'm allowed to get up here and say to Stardust, "Hey, it's fine that you said later, oh, by the way, guys, I didn't really realize, like, I don't have the full context, blah, blah, blah." But, yeah, at the start of stream, I did imply a lot and then use that as a reason for why I defended, like, said I couldn't defend Tom. I'm allowed to get up here and say, a lot of that shit is wrong. Just because they say they did stuff doesn't mean it's okay. And it's fucking wild, Food Shops, that you're going to sit here and tell me that these motherfuckers are going to go out there and say, oh yeah, I leaked DMs in Spicy. But because I told you, it's fine.
Truly, this is
Oh, yeah, at the start of stream, I might have got things wrong. I might have implied a
Leader
lot
VS
for a
2
12-hour stream
Round 2
to my
fight.
entire audience. But at the end, where no one was around, I clarified.
Okay,
That's
hold on. Can I
fine.
talk now? Wait, hold on. Can I talk? Okay, so I think that there's a lot of bad narratives going around. I think that a lot
No
of
shit, you
cases
bought
are
into
very.
them.
Wait,
You're a
can I?
piece of
Can I?
shit too.
Okay, can I finish?
I actually don't
You bought into
know.
them too. I watched you for the
I don't
last 4
know,
days.
to be
fucker.
honest, if it'd be worse or better if Tom
Please,
had more
let me just
clout.
finish. Okay, so yes, I made a lot of conclusions.
I
and
think it
etc.
might actually be
because,
worse.
Again,
It
I was
would
going
No
off
edit.
of
probably been a
incomplete.
compounding factor
Okay,
because
hold
it'd
on.
been
To say that
there
there's
would
no
have been
evidence
like
is entirely
actual
inaccurate,
hit
right?
pieces made on it.
Because there is
Incomplete
evidence.
evidence.
Sure, incomplete evidence. Sure.
Incomplete
Okay, sure. Incomplete evidence, right? Is that, hey, you know, I can acknowledge I did something wrong, but that doesn't mean that every single way that I am doing this situation is wrong,
No
right?
one is saying that.
No, I think
No
if
one is
Turkey
saying
Tom
that.
made
The
like
problem
a
with people
video
like
on it, it
you
would
is you
bring a
cannot
lot more
admit that you
attention.
did
hold
something
on.
wrong.
It
You're
would
out
be
here
a
right now,
positive
you're saying
and
people
a
like you.
negative at
You
the
are
same time. It
actually
would
painting me
bring
as
more
the same
attention
as
to
somebody
Tom's
like
channel,
Queeman, as
but
somebody
it's
like
negative
Spicy
attention,
Chatters,
so
or
I don't
anything like
think
that.
it's
But
what
I'm
you
not.
actually
You know, I'm
want
not.
in
Yes,
your
because you
Discord,
are.
or I mean in your chat.
Okay.
You've done the same thing. You've taken the same narratives from the same people.
And
The reason why you
here's
came to the
Romantis
conclusions you did,
Spurgs
and you
on
said it's
Food
incomplete
Shops
narratives.
and
I'm not
says
saying that
some
you're as bad faith and
dumb
you're pushing the same narratives
shit.
to the end, but you use the information from those people to come to your incomplete narratives and talk about it on stream for the last 3 days, and that has perpetuated rumors. Are you fucking insane, Food Shops?
Okay, like I said before, all right? I'm saying is that I can acknowledge I did something wrong, which we both agree already, right? We acknowledge I did something wrong. But going
Welcome
forward,
back,
yeah,
Leroy.
sure,
But
I'll address
you're
the
not,
case.
Just
you're not
more
say that.
spurging.
You're not allowed to say but. Fuck
Except
you.
now
You're not allowed
Canklemore's
to
up
say
there
but.
too.
I'm literally retracting your butt, and
Yeah,
I'm saying
she
the butt
is.
negates your fucking apology. So do not say but. Fuck you. Say you did something wrong, and then show me you've changed moving forward.
Everything
Full
you
stop.
say before
No, I'm
the
just saying
butt
there's
doesn't
nuance.
count.
There's nuance in presentation, right?
No, there's not. You're playing optics, and I'm not playing that fucking game. Just
I
say you
always,
did something
I always
wrong,
hate
bitch.
that argument. Everything you say before the butt doesn't count.
What the fuck? Why are you doing this?
Because all of you cunts have played into the narrative, you've played into it, and you've
What the
perpetuated it, and you're not willing to
I'm so
apologize.
sorry. Yeah, this is Food Shops.
Okay,
Why are
I'm
you
muting
sitting here and taking
Stardust.
this?
I'm
Why are you
muting
sitting here and taking
Stardust.
this? Fine,
Wait,
mute
wait.
me, bitch. I don't fucking care. Why are you sitting here and taking this? Why are you
Mute
letting
me,
this person
bitch.
call you
I
these
don't
names? What is
care.
going on?
Because I don't care.
That's
Okay, fine.
based.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, I've been
Because
there
I think
before.
I think that, you know, if you are going to slam me, and you know, I just don't let these ad homs get to me whatsoever. I don't care.
Yeah, fair enough. I feel the same way.
Kango's just chilling.
This is not helping.
This is an interesting conversation. I'm
in the
just
chat
gonna
says
chill.
experts in optics and communication. Yeah, Food Shops is completely the expert in optics and communication. Like, we all know that, right?
Probably opening.
It's definitely not the case, right? This is why, like, I'm trying
some,
to. I feel as though when I was criticizing
Pokemon
Tom,
packs
right,
while he's just chilling
I feel as
there.
though that I was coming from a place of good faith. I feel as though that I have advocated for Tom's good character. Yeah, sure. So here's the thing, right? Is that I advocated for Tom's character a lot during these streams.
Saying you went. Like, you're getting me wrong. Can you please like hear what I'm saying?
No, you're painting me like a chud orbiter, right? When
No,
I'm not,
I'm
right?
saying,
That's an insult to me because these people
My
are slimy,
point-
right? I agree with you.
Yeah, Food Shops. Listen, my point is, even though you guys may not realize it right now, and you're going to defend it to the nth degree because of all your streams and like how neutral you've tried to be, blah blah blah. My point is, all of the narratives that you've used.
Oh, Cankle, if you need me to fill in for Q this week, let me
all the
know.
narratives you've pushed have come
Just
from
kidding.
no full context and all bad faith.
But I
actors.
would.
So it's fine to make content on that, but I'm just telling you, you haven't got the full context, and it's kind of weird that you're like say things on your streams and like push narratives and encourage like chit chat about narratives, but you haven't had the full context. I'm telling you,
As long as I get paid what he gets paid,
scandal
Jesus.
that I'm seeing people around me take information from not good actors, and you're using it. And you've like said things, and I know you didn't mean to, and I know there's no bad intentions, but I'm watching in real time people I did not expect to be so bad faith, take bad faith narratives, and work off that.
Okay,
and it, like you say things and you like supply narratives, and it's
I'll
all
dumb it.
branches of
Okay.
bad
I'll
faith
dumb.
narratives.
Okay.
You're
I'll
not
dumb it.
good people. You're
Okay,
bad
can I-
people, and
Oh,
you're
really?
bad
But
content.
are you just
and
here
you
to
just
preach?
want to have.
Are you just here to preach,
You're
or are we
bad.
having a conversation? Okay.
You're
so
bad, Food Shops.
I see one narrative from one place. I see another narrative from another place, and I'm gonna be like, okay, here are the available evidence that we have. I think this narrative is stronger, right? And I think that when
Why
you
is
know
it
at
stronger?
the time,
Why is it stronger? Tell me why though. I want to know why. And if you say the like mass, like i.e. the most like the numbers that are saying it.
no, you want to understand where I'm coming from, right? So I'm trying to
No,
explain.
why is it
What's
the
up,
most?
Uncle
Why
Fatty?
is
How
it the
you
most
doing?
I'm just trying to explain myself, but you're not hearing me out. Okay.
Welcome
I'm
to the
asking you
stream.
why. Please explain.
Okay. So yes, it could be irresponsible that I drew conclusions too early. I acknowledge that, right? However, I would say that, okay, once I present a narrative, and even though I'm incredibly biased against people like Queeman, biased against people like whatever, at this point, we have seen other people like Zonia, Beckett, like other people
That's
who are
actually a
able to
really
parse
good
out bad
point,
information
Trip.
from good
Just
information. And there's a
because
reason why they're running with
info
a
comes
narrative,
from
right? They're running with a
somebody
narrative not because they're
who
missing
has
out on
bad
information,
faith doesn't mean
but
it's not good
because-
information.
but because they see one side is stronger than the other. I'm just telling you what the perspective is. That's it. Does that make sense?
Okay, I know the perspective. I'm not retarded. I've literally watched everyone for the last 4 days. I know the perspective. I would just hope that people in a certain sphere of this internet would have more critical thinking abilities. But they don't. Kankamore does. Kankamore has been fucking great. Look at him in the chat.
Yeah, I would do it for free.
He has
You're not
actually
wrong.
played Switzerland.
I don't
None
know
of
if
you
I'd
cunts
pay to be
have.
able to do it because I can't
Well,
afford
people
that.
shame
but
Switzerland, right?
I would
Like, don't think that's the
definitely
best
do it
example.
for free.
They're retarded. Switzerland
I'm
is dope.
definitely
Fuck them.
lying my
Switzerland
ass
is dope,
off.
and fuck you, Food Shops. You're just playing fucking content.
Sorry, there
because
is
you're a
another
bitch as
thing
well.
that you
And
said
when you
that
did
was
your lolly
dumb,
shit,
and
I
that
didn't-
is Switzerland is dope. That's pretty dumb. Bad take.
Jumped on the train where I called you a fucking pedophile because fuck you, I defended you, and I
No,
went
when
against
I was on the lolly
everybody.
shit, right? I acknowledge that's wrong of me to be on the lolly shit, right?
Oh, now you acknowledge it? I spent 3 weeks fucking
No.
defending you. You're an
No.
idiot.
No, I have
so-
been.
But
okay, I just.
if
Sorry,
I could
just wanna
get
say real
money,
quickly, neutrality
I'd
doesn't
take
mean that
it.
you don't have an opinion on specific
It's
actions.
fine. No, you're allowed to like I've said a million times, Stardust. You're allowed to be neutral and have an opinion. I just want your opinion to be based in some sort of fucking fact. And you have not
Right, so you
supplied it.
comparing Food
Fuck
Shops
you.
to okay, so you comparing Food Shops to somebody who's like extremely bad faith is you're being bad faith. Look at this point, like
How? Please, you literally just like debate broed me and you said nothing. How?
Cankle's
How?
coping.
do you honestly think that Food Shops is
He's
equivalent
a
to
Switzerland
somebody who's
fan. You were
purposely
more
spreading
like
false narratives?
France.
I think
Get it
that
right.
you guys are not purposely ever
You
spreading
were waving
false
that
narratives,
flag,
but I
that
would
white
like to stand here and
flag.
tell you that you are implicitly spreading them. You don't even know you're doing it, but you do it because you're so obsessed with fucking audience capture that you do it, and that's your reason for why you do it.
Yes.
The reason why you are
There's no
neutral is
audience-
because
no
We
Tom is
finally got
apparently.
to the good stream,
No,
Smokey.
there's no audience capture here.
Yes, there
Everybody
is.
hates me in this space. Homie, like no,
Then
everybody.
why Stardust would you like say the reason why I'm not defending Tom is because I've heard all these fake things?
Because
You're a
heard them from people I
retard.
trust.
We
Because
haven't
you're a
even got
fucking
the need
retard.
yet, so we
That's
haven't
why.
got to the
Because you're
ultimate
fucking
story.
retarded.
Okay, hold on. Stardust
No,
has
because
been
you're so
amenable to you in
fucking dumb.
DMs and is willing to make corrections on stream. Like, I don't see where the issue
No,
is.
because the problem is, it's fine for her to feign ignorance. It makes sense. She's actually retarded. She has no brain cells. So if she says, "Oh, I didn't know," that makes fucking sense. But the problem is, this morning she said XYZ, and that's why I can't defend Tom. So if you're gonna be retarded in the right
because
fucking
I decided
location.
to not defend him. I didn't go out of my way to fucking condemn him. Like all I said is that
I'm not
I can't
saying
go
that.
to
You're
people.
moving the goalposts. Engage with my argument, cunt. You fucking retard. You have no brain.
You've been calling
have no
Stardust names the
fucking
entire
brain.
time. You need to chill out. Yeah.
She has no fucking brain. I'm engaging with her in the specific way, and she cannot engage.
Okay,
the reason why
what if I said? What if? Okay, hold on, Mantis. What if I said
I
that you
believe
saying that
Radical
Stardust has no brains
Coder
came from Queenman?
instigated
What if I
the
said that? Huh?
riots on
Wouldn't that
January
discredit
6th.
everything that you're saying?
No, the reason why
That's
I'm
what you're
saying
saying.
Stardust
Is that you're saying that
Shut
I
up!
came from poisonous
Please
narrative?
Shut
Okay.
up! The
What's
reason why
up,
I'm saying
Jess?
shut up. The reason why I'm saying Stardust has no brains is because I'm telling her the reason why I think there's a problem, and she cannot engage. She's like keeps moving the goalposts. Like I don't have to have a side. I can be neutral. I'm not saying you can't be neutral. I'm saying the reason why you publicly announced you're neutral is because you said you have a problem with Tom's behavior, and you gave off a list of things that were a fake problem. You publicly said the reason why I cannot defend Tom is because you think there's an issue with like misleading people in his community and females in his community. You're a liar. You said that, and you're a fucking liar.
Are you not a female in his community, Mantis?
Yes, and there are no problems between me and him.
Yeah, okay.
So what the fuck are you talking about?
He is having relationships with somebody in his community, and he accidentally leaked
One
of a
hang
female
on.
in his community. Is that not a problem? Leaking something of a female in his
I
community
don't
is not a problem?
I don't think it's a problem enough for you to announce that he's a fuckboy on your stream, cunt.
Wait, which she took back. Which she has apologized for. I don't know why you keep bringing that up.
She fucking apologized for it later, and then
Yeah,
she came on the
Kenko
stream tonight
definitely was
defending
playing
why she-
Switzerland.
Fucking admit it, bitch. Admit it.
He was just looking to push back against somebody.
That your solution isn't feasible, and now I am getting evidence that that he might be a fuckboy. So I mean, like what
Wait, put the evidence up. What is the evidence? Because Mantis has evidence, right?
She's doubling down. She's doubling down right now, like a cunt.
No, because she said she has evidence.
I'm getting messages. So yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, leak him then, you stupid bitch.
Dude, stop! What are you doing?
Mantis, do you think this helps Tom? You acting like this?
I am like this. I'm not
like
going to
this.
pretend someone else.
There it
This
is.
helps you. Like, do you
I
think any of
am
this
like
is
this. I
helping
am
you?
a bitch.
Do you think I want to walk around pandering to the mob? Fuck you, cunts. You're all fucking bad faith.
Wait,
Fuck
wait,
my,
wait.
like, suck my fucking dick.
Wait, Mantis,
okay,
you
you
were
were bad faith as well. Like, if that's the case. So.
Mantis, like, I'm just genuinely trying to reach you here. I don't know what else to say.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Wait, food shops, hang on.
No,
food shops. Do you want me to not
Mantis.
be me? Would you like me to be nice?
It would help, yeah.
You can be you, but like, I don't think you're helping Tom.
No, stop!
you know?
No, stop! Because Mantis is her. That is also part of the problem, right? Like,
I'm
I appreciate.
not changing.
Hold on.
I don't change for any boyfriend I get with. I don't change for anyone. And start
No,
out
wait,
with
wait,
the way
wait,
that you.
And this was intentionally because she was so triggered by the mirroring comment from Mudcrab on the Zonia stream. I guarantee you that's the whole reason she comes up with any of this and goes with this narrative at the moment.
I don't change because you fucking have a problem with me saying that I don't want
Yeah,
to
but
defend somebody.
Stardust, you're acting like I should change for my boyfriend, and you've wanked on about how your boyfriend can't tell you what to do. Shut the fuck up.
Love kill switch engage.
Yeah, he
for
can't
the
tell me what
record.
to do. You're right.
Yeah,
and
so
that's
stop
fine.
telling me how to be.
No, I'm not.
Shut
I'm not
up.
telling you how to be. I'm just
Yes,
asking
you are.
you.
Yes, you are. You're telling me to
you-
But
like.
it's with
I'm
an eye.
asking you if you
fucking
think,
reputation.
I'm asking you if you think that this is helpful. If this conversation is helpful. That's what I'm asking. I didn't tell you to change. I just asked you. Do you think that this is helpful?
The reason why I'm so fired up today of all days is because I've listened to this shit for a week.
Then you shouldn't
And
listen
then
to it.
Food shop, shut up!
I'm just
You
saying,
gotta
like,
let
it's
go for
it's
like
I'm
two
not
self-harm.
finished.
You're self-harming. That's what's happening, right? This is what I did. Is I listened to streams that were berating me, and it wasn't good for me. Like, I don't know where else
Okay,
to
you're
expect
This is the
it.
silencing-
most
like,
soy
you're
I've
literally
ever
silencing
seen
me.
Mantis.
Everything you say is
Oh my
What
God,
the?
you're
What do you mean
silencing her.
silencing you? What?
Because I was just gonna say, I've listened to this for 5 days. I've said like a comment here and there. I've said XYZ. The reason I came on today is to like tell people, you have no context. You're running with context that you don't have, and I think it's funny. And then you guys jump on and tell me it's fucking weird that you're like coming on and defending and doing this thing where there's extra context, but we don't have it. I'm telling you, there is. And
Mantis.
you're telling me it's weird. It's weird that I'm like telling you there's stuff you don't know.
Mantis, the best thing you should have done is to not get involved.
Hey, hell
Shut
yeah.
up, food shops. I'm not taking advice from you. You're a fucking pedo.
I don't know. I won't be able to.
Oh,
It
so
won't
now you go
update
to the
until
pedo
tomorrow,
accusations because
Leroy.
you've run out of, statements.
You
already.
can't tell me what the fuck to say because you are a fucking lolicon pedo cunt.
There it
I defend
is.
you, and you're telling me how to deal with drama? You fucked it up. I gave you all the advice. And
I'm
you
giving you
literally
advice
didn't
because
pay
There's
attention.
the
I fucked
attempt
it
to
up.
nuke
I fucked
the
it up, and that's by
bridge.
giving you advice. That's why.
Oh wow, you have
That's the
so
whole
much
point.
Can I share
experience.
something?
Shut
Can I
up.
share something? Can I share something? Real quick, okay?
Alright.
Somebody just sent this to me, okay? I'm gonna share it in this stream here, okay? Food shops, feel free to put
I
this on
do
screen.
love
yeah,
Avenged
yeah, give me a second,
Sevenfold. I like
Wait,
all
she
of
left.
those
She
bands, so it's
call.
okay.
Oh, nope. That's not it.
Might have been
Okay,
worth it.
Okay,
Sorry, it'll take me a little bit.
okay, I'm gonna show something. Of course, she left as soon as I started sharing my screen here, but
Yeah.
here is why people don't think that Tom cares, and why it's reasonable for people to think that that Tom might be a fuckboy. All right, sassafras says everyone is saying you leak nudes of Mantis. This is what happens when you fuck around. Jesus Christ. Tom, if you really leak nudes of Mantis, you can go fuck yourself. Tom says, I didn't leak nudes of Mantis. It might have been a trans person if I remember correctly, who is saying it's Mantis. Sassafras replies, literally everyone. My DMs are blowing up. Jesus. Tom says, I haven't gotten any. Sassafras says, I'm going to get on a call with
Tom voice
says,
for the record.
Okay. Sassafras says, it's not just spicy. It's all over DGG. Again, if you're going to be a coomer, especially with chatters, this is going to happen. Tom replies, yeah, this isn't the first time I've had nudes on screen before. It likely won't be the last. I try to keep all this stuff off this computer completely, but that was on media player for some reason.
I know it's
Okay,
not a
so, I mean,
public
this,
comment or
this to me,
statement, but it's still
completely
fucked.
unconcerned. He's completely unconcerned about the fact that nudes were leaked. Like,
What?
homie, you know? That's why it sounds like he's a fuckboy. I don't blame people for thinking that. And guess what? Maybe the people who told me that, oh, he's acting like a fuckboy, maybe now they have a little bit more credibility in my head than before. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, and to be fair, sure, the source of the narrative can originate from a bad faith source. However, the reason why good faith people run with a bad faith originated narrative is because there is some credence to it, right? Like, that's the whole point.
Well, yeah, and you know, it could be the case that the people who message me have like a bad narrative or have facts wrong, right? But you know, in general, the reason why I trusted them is because, you know, they're trustworthy people. But this alone is like kind of demonstrating, yeah, he don't really give a fuck. Like,
I don't think that's true. Okay, so a lot of people were running with the claim that Tom was lying about the trans person meme, the shock video or whatever. And I was saying that I think that is the dumbest thing to say. Like, why would you ever believe that he would lie about that? Because if you think for like a second that he wouldn't just say, yes, I lied to protect my girlfriend when it came out, then you're fucking dumb. That would just be the smart thing to do. But no, this gives
but that's what is annoying. He never even takes that out.
To the fact that he believed that it was
That's a
not
really
Mantis.
good point.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
But he
I
never
don't think
does
this is
it.
like a not him caring thing. I think this is a oops, I leaked a meme. Oops, I leaked a meme. At least I cut the VOD quick. Why would you care about that? That's not a fuckboy thing.
That's not how it sounds to me.
I
right?
wish
That's
you would have
crazy.
done that.
Wait, let me finish. I let you speak. Okay.
I'm sorry.
But
Go ahead.
What Tom said here is
For
that
his
okay,
own
I agree with you.
sake.
Tom doesn't look like he's lying. He says, you know, I didn't leak nudes of Mantis. It might have even been a trans person if I remember correctly. Then when Sassafras corrected, Tom was like, okay. And then he says, yeah, this isn't the first time I've had nudes on screen before. Likely won't be the last. I tried to keep all this stuff off this computer completely, but it was on media player for some reason.
I guess this stuff got leaked before he made a statement. So if he did say, yeah, I did it just to cover it up, but that statement there just kind of like
not sound like somebody saying, oh shit, I actually
makes it
did
an
leak my girlfriend's nudes. What the
unwinnable
fuck?
situation.
You know?
So
And
just
even if,
moving
you know,
on and
people are saying
shifting
that
the
he's lying,
focus of
whatever,
your
that's fine.
content is
You know,
probably
like, I would
smarter.
expect a boyfriend to lie for his girlfriend if you you know, especially if it's her nudes, you know, and she doesn't want her nudes out there, right? Or she doesn't want people to know it's her. That's fine,
Wait,
right?
she didn't correct.
Issue, wait. My issue is, again, there is no reaction of oh shit or like oh what should I do? It's just oh this isn't the first time, it won't be the last. You know, that's it.
She didn't correct the belief that it wasn't Mantis in this.
Literally everyone, my DMs are blowing up. Jesus.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get on a call with Redacted. It's not just spicy, it's all over DGG. Again, if you're gonna be a coomer, especially with chatters, this is gonna happen. Then he says he's completely unconcerned.
To be fair, right?
Okay,
Like again,
who's saying it's Mantis, but that's not confirming it's Mantis.
Hold on. To be very fair, right? Tom could be lying to Sassafras. Like it could be the case that Tom is lying to Sassafras in order to keep the relationship private, right? Like that could also be another case, right?
Yeah, that is what.
When everybody at this point, Cat's out of
Precisely
fact,
what's
she's saying
happening.
everybody in DGG, everybody in Spicy has seen this. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, Kinkle, to be fair, pretty sure like the nudes
The statement at the bottom kind of does.
aren't Mantis kind of thing is only spun by Tom, right? Like the thing is that people have kind of identified it. I don't know, like somehow, but most people there's like a prevailing kind of fact, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's another thing I have that I can share with you guys. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sassafras says to Tom Foolery, "Did you tell Mantis that?" And it seems here in this screenshot, it seems that actually Sassafras is
Wait,
concerned.
hold on. Should I let Mantis? Wait, I'll let Mantis back in, but after you're done with reading this one. Go ahead.
Okay.
I actually would absolutely have to
Tom
agree
says,
with
"Tell
that.
what?" Sassafras says, "OMG." Tom
With
says,
as
"Are you
many-
concerned?" No, why? Sassafras says,
Because
"Oh,
I
no,
even had
like, sure, you never
DMs
told
asking
you
if it was
posted that. Mantis posted that
Mantis.
in general,
So
and you should tell Mantis that a bunch of people
I
think
get
the
him,
nude is of her.
who has
Tom says,
very
"Oh, no, I
little
wanna call with SCV
connection.
Billy." Sassafras
There's
says, "DM it
no
to her.
way
Shit is
Tom
hitting
wasn't
fan."
getting them.
Tom says, "Shit, LOL. I don't want to tell her that. I will, but that's so uncomfortable."
Oh, the bottom one
Sassafras
was the
says,
one
"You
that
have
said
to," in all
it's
caps.
not
What
the
the fuck?
first time and it probably won't be the last time.
Why is Sassafras the one with the urgency here? This does not look good in Tom's favor.
It was
Again,
very
this is for your
nonchalant
claim that
shrugging
Tom could
off
be a
of,
fuckboy,
yeah, I
fuckboy
leaked
vibes, I don't know.
nudes.
Well,
What were you
at the
saying?
very least that he doesn't give a fuck. Yeah. Like, holy shit.
That does make you kind of look like a
Alright, what's
fuckboy.
up?
Not necessarily a fuckboy, but at least
Just don't scream. Okay, that's it. That's all I'm asking.
a
of you.
coomer. An unapologetic
Sorry,
coomer.
you're muted a little bit.
No, I'm quiet.
Okay.
I don't know. It still depends how you're like looking at fuckboy. If you just think fuckboy means somebody who just thinks with their dick, which is often what I think
What's going on
when
with
somebody
Beckett
calls
thing?
somebody a
Stardust?
fuckboy.
What Beckett thing?
Beckett leaks, like him working behind the scenes, being kind of sneaky.
I have to be honest with you, I have no idea what's going on with him and Aiko. He has not mentioned
I think you're
anything
looking
to me,
for
so
too
I'll have to talk to him tomorrow
literal
when we
of
talk about that, but
fuckboy.
yeah.
Is that why you're being weird to me? Like,
No.
plan?
There's no plan here.
Wait, what plan?
No. Man, just
I
puts
guess,
on the tinfoil hat.
I'm not really sure. Aiko and Beckett are beefing for some reason, and she has him tagged in her stream, and I'm not really sure what's going on there.
No, because Beckett and Aiko and Seven and like a bunch of like Yuki, Queen,
Oh, that's
whatever,
right.
they're all like behind the scenes scheming about like
This is
doing
the
a Tom
Beckett's
Cruise
working with
or
Queen
there's,
then.
like something going on, and Aiko got annoyed and released DMs and got kicked out of
Okay.
that. So wait, so
Yeah, I
But
haven't
you
seen
earlier
like,
said
you're
it
in a
could just be
relationship with
one
Beckett.
woman,
You have no idea
Trib.
about this. I feel like that's really
No,
weird.
I don't,
Yep.
because I was busy in Ohio canvassing when all this is going down. So yeah, I'm catching up right now.
Yeah, but like you're like in a relationship. Do you like often get information from Beckett?
No, we actually have opposite opinions on a lot of things. Food shops being one of them.
Yeah, literally. Like, yeah.
I'm not asking about your opinions. I'm asking about the information you share with each other.
No, we don't share information like that. Not very often.
That's weird because me and Tom, even though we like literally disagree with each other all the time, like we share information constantly.
It really depends, but him and
It's
I
like a normal thing to
especially.
do in a relationship.
Sure, but we're both content creators at this point, so there is some separation that we have. And we, even if we wanted to share information in the past few days, we haven't had a chance to because I have been busy. I just got back, like literally yesterday from Ohio, so late last night.
I knew
Like
you would
when
get
you
defensive
like
when
you
I
said you didn't
said
know
that.
anything, but like you were in Beckett's stream last night talking about the
For how long though?
yeah, but you were there when the nude leak happened.
For like
and-
5 minutes maybe.
but I'm just saying you knew about it.
I knew what?
That the nude leak happened and
I knew that a nude leak happened. That's it. Yeah.
you were calling out Tom.
What do you mean?
I mean, I feel like you called out Tom in that chat. I'll find this.
When? I'm sorry. I called out Tom when?
In that chat.
Okay, Mantis, just spit out what you're trying to say.
You were in Beckett's stream when he was
Mhm.
talking about the nude leak, and you were
Mhm.
calling out Tom.
Okay, how was I calling him out?
I have no. Oh, sorry. Actually, I just looked it up. Yeah, it was
What?
Beckett. But you were there, right? So you knew what was happening.
I was there for 5 minutes, Mantis.
But so you said you didn't know
Even-
about
it's
shit.
even that.
You said you
Even-
didn't know about shit.
I don't. I actually do not know about shit. I have not talked to Beckett about any of this shit.
Okay.
There's
Do you know
too many
anything about, like, Beckett
conflicting
and
narratives
Queen's relationship?
happening.
I know that they're friendly.
But
That's
obviously
about
something is up.
Friendly?
it. Yeah. But Queen Man fucking hates my guts. So if you're trying to imply that there's something there.
I
then-
know. No.
Yeah,
I
there's
know,
nothing
I
there.
know.
Queen Man, I'm pretty sure there's not a person on earth that Queen Man hates more than me. So.
I think I'm disappointed because I heard through the grapevine that Beckett is doing like a random hit piece on Tom, and he's working through Queen and Yuki, and that sucks. like
Yeah, I
fine.
don't know if he's working with Queen Man. I haven't heard that. The person that he's working with is not Queen Man, from what I can tell. So.
Are you sure? He said it on his stream today. Queen
That
said
he's
he's
working with Queenman?
Beckett.
What thing did Queeman
Um,
send her though?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be. You know, whatever.
Whatever.
Mantis, what are you
Yeah,
doing?
it's weird. I'm noticing these weird like Yuki, Beckett, Queeman, Zonya, Sass, like Neve, like there's fucking all these people, and it seems like
The
they really
cabal,
work together. They're
the
really doing something.
anti-mantis
but
cabal.
I'm
I
just
can make a
pointing out that
compilation
something
of every
Sass
time.
hates Queeman.
Yeah, I can make a compilation of every time
oh,
Queeman
really?
has talked about me on his stream, and like it would
Yes.
probably be like 8 hours long. Like
Oh, I'm
if
not
you-
saying-
actually, if you think that Queeman has anything out for Tom, I guarantee he hates me 10 times more than he hates Tom.
I'm not saying you're doing anything. I'm saying, and also I'm saying Sass.
Queeman
is
doesn't
not
like any of
necessarily
the
working with them,
orbit.
but- yeah, actually, I'm gonna.
Do you think that there's like a secret cabal
Quote,
in this? Do you think there's a secret
unquote,
cabal in
Destiny
Twitch Bowl
orbit.
that's working behind the scenes to suppress you and Tom?
Oh no, progressive victory.
Yes, absolutely
Yep,
there is.
100%. Yes.
Queeman is working with
All right.
progressive victory.
The Poluminati.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, Beckett. Yeah.
Wait, are you gonna feign ignorance? Shut up.
feign ignorance? I don't
True.
know what Beckett does with other people. We don't disclose
You're a
that to each
liar.
other. You think that Beckett's
Stardust is
okay
not
with
teaming up with
me-
Queeman. Are you crazy?
Are you fucking crazy? Yeah, no. You think Beckett's okay with me?
Oh,
being
okay.
with food
You
shops?
should talk to your boyfriend then. You should talk to your boyfriend. 'Cause
What?
he
Yeah,
can
he-
literally-
maybe
literally
we
said on his
maybe
stream-
we both
Clayman-
act independently of each other.
Clayman said on his stream today that he's like gathering information, and that him and Yuki were in a call, and that they were exchanging information, and you should
Okay.
know that.
Yeah, that's a normal thing. So okay, I'll tell you about it actually, because I'll just give you the answer. So Yuki is basically Queeman's little A-logger, all right? And Queeman doesn't do all the work himself. He gets some of his assistants to the work for him. It's like Stylo, maybe not Stylo, definitely. He's too dumb, okay? So like
No,
Bug
Stylo
Squander
doesn't
especially. Yeah, Bug Squander, most definitely. Like, here's the thing: is
Stylo
that
and Bug Squander are nothing. Like they are no one. Yeah, I mean they're around, but they.
well, I mean, they watch like for example, I know that Bug Squander watched my streams whenever Queeman falls asleep to my streams back in the past.
Yeah, but he sees nothing. He sees nothing. He hangs around. He's rich. He does nothing. He's a fucking loser.
No, Queeman is always going in on me. Are you kidding me? Like he fucking hates
Queeman
my
is very
guts. There's
isolated.
never-
Like
Queeman does not lack any vocabulary to use on me. Like the dude fucking hates my guts. I know that entire sphere fucking hates my guts. People send me stuff still, and I'm like, please stop sending me stuff. I don't want to see
That's
it.
why I find it weird that like Beckett's working with your arch nemesis community. Do you
But
feel
he's not
like
my
that's
arch
weird?
nemesis. He's just somebody who's fucking obsessed with me. Like,
Wait,
like
literally said he's like so against you, and then your boyfriend.
yes, he is.
working-
He's not my arch nemesis. He's somebody who's fucking obsessed with me. That's it. Like, Becca can work with who he wants. The reason why, part of the reason why I got triggered when I was talking about like you can't tell me what to do is because we don't tell each other what to do. Like, you know,
Is it like? Can I just point out like, is it weird that I say me and Tom do different things, but everyone's like drawing a narrative?
No, I don't think that's weird. I think every relationship's different.
Oh, thanks for acknowledging that. Thanks. Stardust.
wait, otherwise Stardust has to break off from Zonia as well because Zonia has a bridge with Queeman. Like, there's
yeah,
a lot of
apparently,
bridges
like,
that she would have to
everyone's,
burn.
Everyone's like interconnected, and like if you do this, you're influencing this, and you're manipulative. So thanks, Stardust.
Wait, this is the Xander Hall thing, right? Because
These
Xander
are
Hall was
all
blaming you
things
for
I've
being
said about
associated with
Mantis,
you.
apparently. These are all things that I've said about Mantis and Tom. Apparently, I've said all of these things, guys. So yeah, here it is, the moment of truth.
Oh, the only thing I have issue with is that you like said he was you know,
A fuckboy,
Arian.
which is not a big deal, but okay.
It is in the context, but you don't get that. You don't get that.
Okay.
Just say I'm sorry. Like I don't know why you're like no. I'm just gonna say.
I
oh,
already,
shouldn't
I
have said
already
that.
talked on my stream.
Just
I already
say that.
retracted it. But now
Okay.
I'm starting to think he might actually be one because people are sending me things. So
Oh, are you getting messages from like fucking like Spicy and Neve and Speakeasy? Like please.
I don't get messages from Spicy. I don't get messages from
I
Spicy.
want to see. I want to
because
see the messages you sent.
Mantis, excuse me. Mantis, you underestimate. There's again not a
Oh, is this
streamer
where Cankle's
who
gonna
Spicy
make his
hates
bad
more
call?
than me. Literally, people message me all
About
the time. They're
Spicy?
like, they will bring you up for no reason and they fucking hate your guts. So don't
Then
come
why
at me
would-
with this shit. They don't message me. They do not tell me things. Okay.
Then
I will
why
second
would you
that.
say?
I have watched
Hang
it.
on. Then why would
Oh,
you say on
there it
stream
is.
that you're getting a bunch of confirmations from people? Why would you do
because
that?
I am getting confirmations from people who are not.
Are
in
they
Spicy.
confirmations? Are they confirmations?
They are not in Spicy.
Are they confirmations? And why did you say that?
What do you mean? Why did I say that? Because people are messaging me.
So people who are not like they're not confirming anything, you're getting random things, and you felt like the need to on a stream publicly say, "I'm getting confirmations publicly from so many people." Name the people, please.
I don't have to give you anything.
Oh, that wasn't
Yeah,
it?
name it and give the evidence on stream right now, please.
I already gave the evidence on stream.
So why would you fucking brag like you have anything? Why do you
I
do
did
that?
have
It's so weird, Stardust, that you're like, I'm getting so many like, why do you do that?
I thought
am.
maybe you
I
backed
did. I
that up
got
before
confirmation.
looking or something.
I showed it on stream. Food
Of
Shop
what?
showed it earlier.
Of what? Of what?
Of Tom possibly being a fuckboy and not really giving a fuck about you.
It was
so.
Tom's
Is that-
reaction to
wait.
Sass saying that your nudes leaked.
Okay, so that's like everyone has that. Do you have the context? Like, do you have the opposite?
Do you have? Can you provide
Do
me
you
the
have-
opposite?
Do you have? Do you realize that Sass leaked Tom's CMs without his permission? He hasn't leaked.
I
His.
realize
you.
that. I realize that.
Oh,
but
so why do you
is he
brag
going?
like that?
Is he going to? Is he
No,
going
no,
to
no, no,
release
no,
the
no, no.
opposite?
Hang on.
Is he
Why
going
do
to
you
release
brag
the
like?
opposite?
Hang on. Why do you brag like you have some information?
Yeah,
I do
I'd
have
like for him to
information. That
just
information was
You
enough
don't.
for me to
leak
be,
it
you know, question
too,
things,
because
so.
Oh, and that's why I
the
know
way
you're
he's
a
going
piece of shit.
about it isn't
Okay. All right.
good.
Like you
Yeah,
can.
so you
Saying
you
I showed
like,
it to these
like, Stardust
people
takes
and they
information from one
know.
person.
They'll back me
Stardust
up.
takes information from one person.
with a secret cabal with
No,
Spicy
Stardust.
Chat.
Stardust takes.
But you're
So you
not.
asked
You're
me,
also
you know,
the
we're in
like
some sort of
people that he
alliance now.
trusts
Holy
not
shit,
to
I never
focus
thought I'd
on
be
like
there,
the
but
bad
damn.
things
Wait,
that
not
it might
Taylor.
be in
Talking
there.
about
Sorry,
this
not
now.
Stardust.
I'm sure
Please
there's
stop.
going to be right now at this moment in Spicy Chat.
Stardust.
So that's the
I know
funny
you're.
thing.
I know you're talking to. I know you're talking
So I
to
think-
Beckett, Yuki,
I
Sass,
don't know.
Raylan.
I just don't like
know
the
wait
strat.
right now.
I think it's a
I
bad
don't talk
strat.
about it. Who does a
Wait,
fucking
Sass?
person?
Raylan,
Who's Raylan?
Yuki.
Even if you all
I
are
haven't talked to
being
Yuki in
completely
months.
honest
Oh,
about
really?
what
I have
it
fucking
says and
evidence.
everything,
You're a liar, and I also know
Oh,
that
okay.
you.
it's still
I
just
also know
isn't
these
going to
people I
look good to
dislike,
the
but you're saying I'm
outsiders.
pushing
Like,
the
oh,
narrative.
so you showed
Like,
it to
dude.
your
You
friends.
are because you're fucking retarded, and also Sass literally just said
Yeah.
she literally censored me from
Ow,
saying
my thigh. Yeah.
Which is why I didn't
like
want to press you
Sass-
on
like,
any of it.
Stardust is fucked. She's
Okay,
actually
I'm fucked. It says the woman who thinks that there's a secret cabal running Twitch poll and coordinating things behind the scenes that somehow I'm involved
No,
in.
I just know
Somehow
that,
I'm
and
involved
you're-
with fucking whoever the fuck Raylan is. I don't know who that is.
No,
Holy
Raylan
shit.
is Yuki's friend, and Raylan is an A-logger for Zonia. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Oh my god, I'm Stardust. I don't know.
It's kind of
anything.
like
I just,
Tom
put out
passing off
allegations and I
defending
have no,
himself
like,
to
You know,
other
I
people.
think that's
I'm
the schizo
neutral.
part of the internet where people are just
Kinda
constantly
annoying.
logging each other. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah. What I'm saying is
Okay, who
Stardust
else-
says a lot of
who
shit
else-
and she has no evidence.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay. Mantis.
What the
Okay.
fuck?
Who are the
Oh
other
my
people
God.
she named? Like, damn, dude, she thinks I'm Queenman. She thinks that Spicy will ever be okay with me.
God,
Like,
when the fuck
I
does
guarantee
Neve
they are
pop
talking
up?
shit about
This
me
is
right
so
now,
much
okay?
longer than I
think
thought.
I think what Mantis means is that you are associating with people who would associate with Spicy,
Oh,
which means
yeah.
that you're getting indirect, poisonous
Beckett is
narratives
not
from
in Spicy
Spicy.
Chat. Beckett's not in Spicy Chat, and Beckett did not send me any of this evidence. Like, that was not from Beckett. I
True.
got this from Zonia's fucking public stream, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, okay. There you go. All right, it's from Zonia's public stream. All right.
Yeah, holy shit, Mantis. Like, goddamn.
Oh my god, she
fucking
thought that
radiation
someone was
poisoning.
DMing you. What the fuck, dude? Wow.
I mean, people were DMing me, but what I showed on your stream was from Zonia's public stream. Like,
Dude, you paranoia gaslit the fuck out of Mantis. That was crazy, bro. That was.
okay, now Yuki just messaged me. She just messaged me. Yuki just messaged me.
Okay, go ahead.
Last
What did you
time
say?
she messaged me was January 2nd. That was the last time she messaged me, and I didn't respond. Now she just messaged me today. So yeah, maybe it wasn't months. It was a month. Okay, maybe a little over a month.
Okay. What is...
Based.
All right, is it something important?
No, it's not. She's like, what the fuck
Oh.
am I being accused of? That's it. That's it.
Being accused of
She's
being a little rat for
interacting with all these
Queenman.
people.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I
Sorry,
don't
no,
know,
sorry.
dude.
I have. Listen, I just don't view Yuki in a very favorable light. That's all. Let's just put it at that.
No, I get that. I'm just saying, like, she's accusing me of interacting with Yuki, and I haven't talked to her in over a month. She's accusing me of interacting with, I don't know who the fuck Raylan is. Okay, I've never talked to that person.
No, this is the schizo part of the internet. Like just they think they're doing something cool by playing 5D, 6D chess and saying, oh, we're influencing the DGG space by hopping onto JStock's panel once in a while and then like relaying information and stuff. But the moment Destiny hops on, it's like they know who the big dog is. They are subservient to Destiny's presence, right? So it's cringe. Yeah, they're all very.
I have no idea. I have no idea about any of that. It's just I'm just amazed that that she thinks that I'm part of a secret organization in Twitch Ball. So I wish I was. I really wish I was. But
where are my Soros bucks?
I went to fucking war with a lot of these people. Like just a few months ago. She doesn't even seem to realize. Like whose face launched 1,000 ships? It was Eldred Rossi's face. Eldred Rossi's face launched 1,000 ships. Okay, I went hard for that dude. Okay, of all the people in this space because I stick to my principles so much, okay?
Yeah,
Like,
and
Jesus
you know what?
Christ.
To this day, because you went after Chud Logic for that, that is why they hate your guts to this day. That's part of the reasoning why.
Yeah, yeah. I don't regret it, but yeah, no, I mean, if she thinks that I'm like colluding with like Queenman or whoever the fuck, like, yeah, she's just dead wrong. Holy shit.
No, I think here's the thing though. Like, I can totally see from her perspective, it's like reasonable paranoia because I think that.
I don't think Tom and Sass agreed on their dynamics as part of the problem. I think they both had different reads on what was going on.
From my
and that's
perspective,
part of the
sure,
issue.
But at the time when I was going through my big drama stuff, right, the lolly drama,
yeah.
I was like, bro, I feel as though there's a secret cabal of people like trying to like go after me, right? Like trying to organize data, trying to A-log me or whatever the fuck, right? It's just for me, I understand from that perspective, and I can sort of sympathize or empathize with that, right?
Yeah.
Well, there kind of are. It's just not as widespread.
What? Who?
Spicy. What do you mean, spicy chat?
No, I'm
Oh,
not.
here's where you're getting booted, isn't it?
You do? Okay, hold on. No, Kinko, I will counter you. I'll counter it here. I'll even defend Spicy Chat to some degree, okay? Even though I hate them, all right? So, Spicy Chat will spit out really stupid and memey Kiwi Farms level narratives like 100% of the time, right?
Like,
no, Kiwi Farms level narratives, sure.
No, because Kiwi Farms is like actually sticks to the truth, but whatever. Look, I don't want to be involved in this conversation.
Oh, true.
I don't want to be in the look. I have Kiwi Farmers in my community. I'm not about to let them get slandered like that. Okay. Look, all I'm saying is, look, I don't give a fuck about all that. I don't give a fuck about who holds what opinion. I just want to say that I just don't think you guys should be giving that much credit. Like, just don't do that. Like, don't make it into that. And then what was I gonna say? Fuck, what was I gonna say? Content sniffer in the chat says it began with crotch gate. I think that's where Queenman started to hate me. It was definitely with pube gate. But like, I mean, what am I gonna say? Like,
well, because he's a Mr. Girl fanboy. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought his stomach hairs were his pube hairs. My bad. I got triggered by a penis. Okay. Jesus Christ. The dude literally brought up sexual assault in a conversation and used it against me.
I did not
I'm
actually
triggered when I see his
realize
penis
that
and possibly mistake his stomach hairs
Queenman was
as pube
a
hairs. My bad. I fucked up. It was shitty.
Mr.
And
Girl
yeah,
fan.
what else am I gonna do? I fucked up. That's it. Like, damn.
He still mauls over that to this day. It's so funny. Like, it is actually so cringe.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because he can't stand Big Daddy Chud and Big Daddy, Mr. Girl, like getting.
I mean, Mantis
slandered
was
by
treating it as if it was some kind of secret
I mean,
cabal.
did I even like? Okay, I fucked up. Yeah, I fucked up on that. But that's all I can really say. So.
Yeah. Okay. What the fuck just happened? I don't know. Dude, there's like a few hours of crazy
my
shit.
fucking mouth. Sorry. Yeah.
It's not
Of course,
over
I
yet.
brought it up in the chat, and I brought it up. Of course, I had to, run my fucking mouth and make that a thing again, right? Because I'm so good at this. So yeah, that's it. But
Nah,
yeah,
fuck 'em, who cares?
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, apparently I am part of the secret cabal that includes Beckett, Zonia, and Queeman. So this has been great.
I can second that. You're definitely not a part of that. I don't watch a lot of Queeman, but I know how much you hate
Stardust is
you.
a part of that. Stardust is a part of that. You don't.
You know what? You're right,
No,
Food Shop.
I'm
Absolutely.
clearly a part of it.
Yes.
Cat loves me now. They worship me. It's totally true. These are all real things. And yeah, that's it. Constant Sniffer, I apologize. Way back when. I deleted that tweet within the hour. So.
No, she's apologizing for how stupid you are. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, apparently I'm working with all these people. I'm waiting for my paycheck. And I also am waiting for my paycheck from George Soros. So yeah. Thank you. Bye. I'm gonna go now.
See ya.
Have a
All
good
right,
one
see ya.
because it's almost 3 a.m.
Okay. wait, can't go more.
What's up?
Wait, you hopped on after so long.
Yeah.
Wait, you weren't hopping on at all. Like, yeah.
No, I wasn't watching earlier. I somebody hit me up, said Manchester Food Shops, and I fucking got in chat, and then I wanted to like clear something up because that was a little bit. I don't understand how she didn't really get that. Like that's pretty clear why she would be kind of pissed about the fuckboy thing in the middle of a controversy where people are calling Thomas sex pest. Like that's pretty. I feel like that's pretty cut and dry. Like both are.
What is happening? Why am I getting connection issues? Is my stream lagging too? What the fuck?
Both have negative sexual connotations.
What is happening? Are you guys lagging, or is it just my down? Is my up still good? Am I glitching at all? I hope not.
Okay, stop. You're waffling. Okay, Kingo.
I'm not waffling. That was very clear and to the point.
All right.
Kingo, stop. Okay, any last words? Go.
That's all I've got. I'll fucking leave. All right, you fucking fuck. All right.
Bro, you came on here. Let's be honest. You came on here because you saw 100 concurrent viewers and you wanted to clout chase off of 100 concurrent viewers. That's why.
That's not why.
True. Well done, Kankle. Good play. Way to get in there. Capitalize.
Abby, I see you in chat, you piece of shit. Okay, have fun continuing to be irrelevant. Okay, nobody likes you. And listen, you can maul over me all day long. You can have me living rent-free in your head. Okay, see ya. Bye. I'm banning you.
Kankle, I missed it. Why do you dislike
this is just me,
Abby?
You know, already acknowledging
what the fuck?
that what I did in the past was self-destructive and wrong. All right, and to this day, all right, some motherfuckers like that who are trying to get relevance off of, you know, Food Shop's hate. Okay, very easy thing to dunk, but good try. Okay, good try.
Why? Why is it doing this? All right, we're gonna jump ahead. No. But I need the Neve part. The Neve part is good. Oh no.
Change for anyone and start out the way.
Where am I here?
But so you said you didn't know about shit.
Even that.
You said you didn't know about shit.
I don't. I actually.
I don't think it's
No, that was Black Yamato.
Bro, you came on here, let's be honest, you came on here because you saw 100 concurrent viewers and you wanted to clout chase off of 100 concurrent viewers. That's why.
That's not why.
Okay, Kingo, yeah, okay, yeah, no. Okay, all right. Okay. Abby, I see you in chat, you piece of shit, okay? Have fun. And listen, you can maul over me. By the way, this is FYI. This is just me, you know, already acknowledging that what I did in the past was self-destructive and irrelevant.
Yeah, of course it was. Who's next?
Costume. And degrade your boyfriend on almost every panel you are on or bring him on to you psycho. Abby, I don't know what to tell you. Putting on a minion costume to a panel is a Giga Chad move, okay? I'm sorry that you're so afraid of being yourself or banned.
Do you think with all of the evidence that we've been provided, or supposed evidence, that it's not weird to say that at least Tom comes off untrustworthy?
Yeah. Of course.
There's even a part that I'm on where he
Just trying to get the Neve now.
And she never
Okay, here we
told me
go.
what room.
Sonia
new
has been
part is
accused for
fun.
sweeping for Tom. So it's like,
This is
yeah,
where I want to be.
it's a bunch of stuff.
I don't necessarily think that's true, but okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, cool, awesome. See you around.
All right. See you.
Yep.
Fuck, I'm stuck on Pale World. My bad. I got it.
Okay, hold on. Neef.
This
Hello?
is where it gets fun again.
Hey.
Yeah, what's up?
So I got criticized by Mantis a couple days ago because there was rumors like being perpetrated in my chat. And so I made an attempt to like clear this up with her. And she never told me what rumors, so I wasn't really able to address it. I was wondering if you could summon Mantis so I could
No, stop. Okay, like I think she's been farmed enough tonight. Jesus, what the fuck? Stop. No. I was Jesus Christ, dude.
Okay, another thing. I just want to say, Mantis, you don't owe me any explanation, okay?
Okay, yeah.
But I would like to know, like, just throwing this out there, you know, you can take this or you can leave it, okay, Mantis? When I saw the photo, I was like 100% like, I literally argued with Kenkel that it was a man. Because and not to be like I was concerned because I thought that I was being transphobic, but it, like, I mean, if Tom was, you know, if I agreed with Tom about anything, you know, it was that, you know, this person looked like a estrogenic
That
male
might be
or
what
whatever,
Sass
right?
said in the
So
DMs,
I just
but
wanted to let you know that I never thought it was you.
Never mind. I'm not gonna
I
judge.
needed to be
but
convinced.
I don't
thought
really
it was a
think
man.
that's her true feelings in the situation. I do think Sass was
No, I did
seeking
not
a
need-
closer relationship
Well,
with Tom.
I did need to be convinced
for many
because
reasons.
At first, when I saw the
How are you
image,
convinced? How are you convinced?
how was I convinced?
Yeah.
But if you feel like someone's
the same
pushing
way
you
a lot of
away, you
other
might give
people
them
are.
more space.
How's that? Say it.
Which is what I feel like she would have been doing in that, if that is the way that reads.
You're being evasive. You're being evasive.
No. Can I finish my sentence? I'm trying to get the words together. Is that okay with you?
No, it's not. Just say how you convinced.
So they were able to.
I'm just
corroborate,
giving
like,
my
a birthmark.
interpretation based
So
on
that's what I'm being told.
what I know of
Who's
Tom and
they?
Sass and how they
Who's
communicate
they?
with each other.
The secret cabal.
Oh, so you're part of the secret cabal. Okay.
Well, I might as well.
You don't
be,
have to
because you're
believe
gonna
me. You
throw
can take me
into a
for what
group
I
with,
have,
like,
but
a random. Like, I'm literally okay. Picture this, okay?
Never gonna
I'm in
happen.
the kitchen. I'm cooking sausage rolls, and what to my wondering eye would appear? A stray bullet from Mantis on Food Chop stream. So of course I had to come up and say something. And you did mention to me that you were upset about something, and I asked you to clear it up with me, and you wouldn't clear it up with me. So I'm just wondering, like, why keep it in? Why?
As I said before, I don't
But I
leak
do feel like you should
DMs.
apologize. I want Tom to crash into
I'll
the ocean.
leak all our
I'm not that person.
DMs.
I think it is important.
Not try and communicate that to me.
You just literally admitted that you're a part of that and that you have information. So that's funny. But what do you want to
The
know?
information I have is the conversation that I had with you, where you came into my, like, you DM'd me and criticized me because there was rumors perpetrating in my
I just
chat,
kind of see her pop in
right?
everywhere.
And we
I
had
don't
this
really know what she
conversation. I
stands
said,
for, what her points
like,
are, and anything.
You know, whatever
Can you
standard
make
you're
it
holding
fast?
me
She
to,
does seem like a
America.
shit stirrer, though.
Can you
Not
make it
that
fast?
I
You talk too
think
much.
that's always
Carry
bad.
on.
Okay. You know, I was totally okay with you being in
you
the
talk a lot.
audience and me just talking to you. So you can go back there, or you can just listen to me talk.
Oh no, what I'm saying to you is I know like all of the like situations, the relationships, like your involvement. I know like your like every step of the way. You're telling me what I know. I don't know why you're telling me what I know. What do you want to know?
Well,
I know
just
you're in
thought that I would
spicy. I
give
know
you a
everything.
consolation.
I know everything. I know you're in
Mantis.
spicy. I know everything. So what do you want to know
Mantis,
from me?
I know you've been catching a lot of strays lately, and I just wanted to provide you with the consolation that when the nude was presented to me, I thought it was a man.
Oh, so you thought it was a man, but you like spread it around from X, Y, Z, and like what you're
I
saying
did
is
it.
you
Oh,
did
this
spread it.
was so
Did you
funny.
say you spread it round?
No, you're making that assumption right now.
Mm.
No, I have DMs. I have literally evidence. So it's funny you're denying it.
Okay, well, that's a really, really bold bluff of you to make, Mantis. But if you feel
not a
like
bluff.
substantiate, well, I mean, you don't seem to want to substantiate anything, so that's probably what I would need to regard it as, right?
No, I'm just like grabbing all the info, and I plan on doing so. I find it funny that you're denying it.
Yeah, you're just a vacuum for alliances and information.
I don't know why.
With all the
Wait,
communities
I don't know.
that you're involved with.
I don't know
now,
why
right?
you're. I don't know why you're feeling bad now, and you have to cover it up now when you did it. It's weird.
I just,
Why
you know what?
Do you feel
I
bad
felt
now? Do you feel
and
bad?
I wanted to
all of a
provide you
sudden?
with that consolation, okay? You can take it
Oh,
or leave
you
it.
feel
I'm gonna go
bad
back to my
now.
sausage rolls, okay?
Oh, you feel
All right.
bad now? That's
You have a
super
really
cute.
good rest of your night, Mantis.
Yeah, you feel bad? Bye, Neve.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see.
Neve talks a lot of shit, but she does a lot of shit behind the scenes, and then she comes in front of the
Wait,
screen.
like what?
and acts-
Like what?
Oh, spreads.
So she does
DMs
just
and
try to
talks
stir shit,
and
just
spreads
try to make things
rumors
worse.
and like clarifies things, and she like I have a lot of DMs with Neve in them. And then she comes on stream and she acts like
Consider
she's not
myself warned.
manipulated and she's not like a victim of the system, and she acts like she's not fucking male. Fuck her.
Oh, wait, what'd you say about that end thing? She's not what?
You heard me. You heard me.
Did you say Neve is a male? Is that what you said?
No, I didn't say that.
Not a good
You
look.
know how I don't respect people? Yeah, I don't respect people. That's how it goes. Have a good night.
What the fuck?
Mantis just unraveling and showing who she truly is. Yeah, I just don't give a
What
fuck.
is happening? What the fuck? Oh my god! Dude. What? By the way, I did not goad her into saying that whatsoever. I did.
Wow.
Hello? What?
Really disappointed in Mantis. Really disappointed in Mantis right now. That is
Hey,
just so
I just
uncool. Really. Wow.
okay. No, well, to be
I haven't had
fair,
enough
like,
interactions with
you
Abby to
know,
have a
there's a lot
personal
of
opinion
shit
on
coming
it.
at Mantis. Like she's a very proved, like she's a racist. You know, she's transphobic, and the transphobic. No, I heard that. But to be fair, I called her a man. To be fair, I said she looked like a man, right? So
Yeah, so it's equal, right?
yeah.
To be fair.
I mean.
Oh, that's
I
right.
don't
And
take
then
it
she goes and
personally,
does
but
that
it
to
does kind of
Jalen.
seem like a bit of like
I totally
I
forgot
don't know,
that.
like a cope comment kind of coming at the end there, because I feel like
Star
I
was
called
on
her
like a
bluff.
big high after this. She's like, "Yeah, I finally got a W. It's time to
I
pick
just
a
want you to
target."
know, Mantis,
Fuck.
I just want you to know I won't hold this against you. I mean, normally we only have screenshots, but the VC clips are, I guess.
Are you
they're
saying
pretty
I'm
chill, too.
cry bullying Neve,
Anyways,
or
back
that
to the
Neve is
sausage
cry
rolls.
bullying?
Neve, why did you summon? Why would Neve summon Mantis if she was gonna like flake out? Like, I don't like Mantis. Don't get me wrong, but come on.
Nine, why are you in the waiting room?
Well, because Neve was there and I had some thoughts.
Yeah.
What? Neve, come back! This motherfucker wants to beef
See,
with
when
you.
when I summon someone, I'm serious. I have words for them.
Yo, wait, hold on. Sanzo called
It's
you
not
a
just-
pedophile. Sanzo called you a pedophile. Sanzo, where the
Yeah.
fuck are you? You piece
He only
of
knows
shit.
how to pedo. He only knows how to pedo jacket trans people. It's literally meaningless.
Oh my god, Sanzo, she just said that you know nothing but to pedo jacket people. What the fuck, Sanzo? Jesus fucking Christ. Get in here and defend
Pretty
your
big
honor, you fucking
allegations.
coward snake.
Okay, Foods. Now you're going a little.
Okay,
hard.
alright,
You can tone it down a little.
I'm sorry. I love you, Sanzo. Okay. All right.
Very
Yeah, I'm
disappointed
not
in
going
Neve
through the
right now.
Tom logic of all of that.
Very, very.
Trib.
She was almost
Again,
winning
that's a
until that
Tom
comment.
conversation that
Was
I'm
she? Was
not
she almost winning?
gonna
Almost.
go into at the moment.
Almost.
What's up, Leopard? How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Almost. Yeah, you know what? I take it back. Mantis is just such an epic debater. Epic, amazing debater. Just so good.
Since we're on the glazing train, Stardust, I do want to say your Minions costume thing was good prop comedy bit, because compared to everybody else in this scene, you're actually
The
doing
male,
prop
female,
comedy, so
man,
good for
woman
you.
thing is all
otherwise
Tom
it's like a
logic.
2 out of 10 bit, but that's
Who said it was?
that's
Who
beside
said
the
it was
point.
pop comedy? I was just being myself, bro.
Oh, okay. So you just naturally wear Minions costumes?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay, neat. I can't imagine. Is that like a furry thing?
Not a furry thing. It's just
So you don't yiff in the costumes?
I don't
What
yiff in
the
the costumes.
fuck?
I've never
That's
had sex and I
disappointing.
never will. Yeah.
Oh. If you're asexual, I'm not
I
trying
don't.
to.
I've been in way too many
Yeah.
debates
I don't
on
know
that
what
to
sex is.
actually go into it right now. If you want,
okay, cool.
you can go back to the debates
Yeah,
with
no, that's
Tom,
relatable.
me, Katie,
Attack
and
9!
a bunch of other people. There's lots of them. You can look at my opinions there, but I'm not going into that again. I've had that conversation too many times at the
killed
moment.
it with that transphobic comment. God, she was so good. She
No,
killed it.
that is not what I'm saying, Trib.
I feel like me and Stardust are saying the same things, just with different kinds of sarcasm.
Possibly.
Jesus, dude, what the fuck?
I'm a this food
I'll beef
reacting
with you some
to
other time,
something.
Ninegills. I just
What?
I'm just here to.
Oh, yeah.
I need you to retype that, Leopard.
Yeah, I'm just here to glaze Mantis. Okay.
Okay, I disconnected mine.
Your mom, Trib. Your mom's a woman.
Oh my god, dude, what the heck?
Wow.
Like, okay, here's the thing though, right? Let's be very, very fair. Mantis has an actual point when it comes to presenting evidence and when it comes to presenting like very, you know, solid stuff for a case, right? Now the problem is that when you're
So you're
trying to
taking the
convince
conservative
people,
adult human female.
it's bad
Gotcha.
when you are
Understand. You're
schizoing
perfectly
out
fine with that.
and you're spurging
You
out
can
and
use
you're
that
not letting the other
definition if
person
you want.
talk, which makes people think that you're coping, right? It makes people think that you are kind of presenting information in a way where
I don't
you're
want
kind
to
of like
engage with this
afraid
topic
of the
at the
information
moment.
that is being presented, right? Let's be very
I'm
fair.
rolling with
the thing
the
is that obviously
finishing of
again,
the Tomtent.
narratives aside, more solid evidence, whatever the heck, right? Like all of these things matter, right? Yeah, I just want to clarify that, you know, just trying to be responsible here.
Oh, we're watching the panel where Mantis
taking
went
your
on
alliances,
and
Stardust.
talked to
Goddamn,
food
Mantis
shops
just called it.
back
She's
and
so
forth.
right.
She
I
jumps
should
on
stop
and off the
taking my
panel over and
alliances.
over
She's
again. I think
so
this is about done finally.
Queen and I are best
No,
buddies
we
now.
haven't, because
The spicy chat
Mantis
worships the
hasn't
ground
called
that I
Tom her
walk
boyfriend
on.
yet. I don't
I
think,
will be
unless
the
I missed
bridge.
it somehow
I will be the
Called
bridge
in my
between
brain,
you and Queen.
and I blocked it out.
She just called it. Oh, I don't need a bridge. Our bridge is repaired.
Pretty sure
You know?
Mantis comes back up
Let's
one more
go.
time.
Yeah,
Queenman,
the
when you
bridge that
review
never existed.
You know what, Queenman, when you review this tomorrow on your stream, okay, like you are doing in Discord right now, I'm gonna tell you this right now, okay? Make sure to know that your bridge with Stardust is repaired, okay? It's time for you guys to get back together in a voice chat and go at each other.
Get back together in a voice chat like we ever were. Like we ever were. Damn.
Oh my god, yeah.
Dude, Mantis just called it. Spicy chat loves me now. They hang, all of them individually have like a picture of me that they hang in their homes. Awesome.
They might as well, honestly,
No
at
problem.
this point.
Yeah.
This was.
They're so like Stardust minded.
I'm not a food shops fan. I won't watch probably any
So
other
true.
food shops things.
I knew that they always love the cringe content.
It's
I
just she's
knew
the
that they
only
did.
person who Mantis went on their stream to talk.
Yeah.
So to get her take,
gonna come after
you have to
Mantis.
Well,
show
anyways,
this.
I'll let you be.
Kinda.
Have a good one.
I
Great
want to make
job
sure I
tonight.
get everything in
Great
here.
job farming, so.
Okay, see ya. I'll see you around.
You should start a fucking commune and get like a whole bunch of, you know, workers.
All the
to farm
schizo
drama for you.
Twitch pull people inside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, good night, bye.
Okay, see ya, bye. Bro. Oh.
Because Crab likes arguing. It's fun.
It just doesn't stop. It doesn't stop, guys. It doesn't stop. Oh my god. Drama panel? That was the drama panel. We just had one. We just had one.
Trib, I told you I'm not
okay?
engaging.
That's what we just had. Oh my god, Mantis just said Beckett equals Queeman equals Stardust. Okay, where am I in there? I have to be equal to
I don't want to get
Queeman,
sidetracked
right?
down that line.
And
I have a
Stardust
plan for
and Beckett
today.
at the same time. Jesus. By the way, I want to let you know that you can say my conclusions suck. You can say my opinions suck, right? But at least...
You mean rabble-rousing?
You know, I farm the information on my own.
What's up, Arachnid?
Okay?
How you doing?
I don't have a helper A-logging for me, okay? I don't. All right? I don't. I do everything on my own.
I'm ending
okay?
my
All right?
Tomtent and going to
I'm not
Infinite
conspiring with
Craft
anybody in
soon.
the background.
Don't worry. If you're here
I'm
for
just
the Infinite Craft.
I'm just
Fresh start,
seeing things from
Infinite
my
Craft.
perspective, okay? Let's just say it's like that, all right? I don't have 3 little helpers, you know? Thing 1 and thing 2, you know? Sure you aren't foods? Are you kidding me? See, here's the thing is that a motherfucker
If I
will
justify
look at somebody
my
who is working
point,
hard
then I'm
for their content
engaging.
and think,
So I'm not
you know what?
engaging.
You have some Indian workers working for you, you know, on low pay, all right? You were part of the cabal and you know it? Damn right. Hey, Salix, thank you for the member.
Infinite Crab Swing. Yes, that's what it was.
Praise the sub.
Dance for content? What the
No,
fuck? No.
Infinite Craft.
I just
it's
ate.
a game.
What's wrong with you?
Kind of.
Thank you though for the 2 months.
Here, I'll link the game in chat
Squid,
so you can see
hold on.
what I'm
Squid
talking
says
about.
FSL, internalized ableism.
And you're welcome
arc,
to play
can't
along.
stop saying autistic as a slur. Stop bonk. Okay.
It's free.
No,
It's
it's
just
just to
on the
describe a state
internet.
of mind because I was defending that. Like I was defending like the kind of reasoning that Tom was going in for like whatever he was doing, you know? Like that's it. Sorry, just want to address your $50 donation, all right?
Who what?
But no, it's not like intentional ableism or anything.
Oh shit. Can I go
That was
set
sex
me
fest
something?
adjacent to pay you to dance? Dude. Listen, you want to pay me? There's a OF. Stop. Okay. All right.
Let me download this chart real quick.
Jesus. Dude, there's so many super chats. I can't see anything anymore. Look at this. Look at this. I can't see shit. I can't see shit. Okay? There's too many. It's all outstanding, honestly. Most of it. Let's be honest. Raylan says, Mantis, what did me and Yuki ever do to you? Who the fuck is Raylan? Okay, no, Raylan is one of Zonia's A-loggers, okay? Sanzo, stop! I'm gonna call out Sanzo, okay? Sanzo is trying to stir up shit!
Before I look
Stop!
too
What are you
closely at
doing?
this, what is this flow chart for? And you're welcome to pop up and talk if you want. The link is not posted in chat like I thought it was, because I'm... Nope. Shit. I thought I posted it. My bad. Feel free to pop up. Or I can pop in your Discord if you want.
Why don't I have an A-logger? What the fuck? Stardust. I don't have an
the
A-logger either.
DMs.
I have to do everything on my own. Yeah. Oh my god. Salix OF review? What the fuck? No. What the fuck?
Oh, no,
What's
you're
wrong with you
good.
people? You guys are degenerate.
On a forklift, Jesus. That's dangerous.
Mantis, are you a racist? Mantis, why are you still here in chat? Get the fuck out.
I know,
what are you
I
doing?
failed.
Just for your own well-being.
But
Stop
if anybody
in
wants to
chat.
pop up, you're welcome
I'm
to
serious.
at the moment.
Because I've been there. I've been there. All right, don't do that.
Too busy lifting his
Yeah.
fork. Oh.
Oh my god. I like my hair today. It's very pretty. Or degens? Yeah. Only fools leak when? You mean only foods?
I swear there's more.
Ain't no way. Yeah.
blah blah blah. Right?
Okay, all right, stop. Stop. Okay.
I missed
Not saying
something. Hold on.
anything. All right? Blah blah blah. Right? Retract.
Ew. I don't know what else to say. Like, it is what it is. So there is a difference between the two. And
I'll pull
when
it
the
up
drama
after
is
this.
going
I'm
on,
almost
I will
done,
say
I
that
think.
as a content creator, you reserve the right to speculate. It's fine to speculate, but it's not okay to draw conclusions. Like what I did, you know? Like, it's just, I get it. You know, I get the perspective of, like, being too quick to draw conclusions, right? So I get it. I get it. Which is, again, why Stardust and I kind of apologize, right? Food shops, can you do the gritty? No. No.
Can't do the gritty?
I think it's
How
super
dare
low
you.
IQ to be. What is going on with Tom? Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
We
what?
got on the breaks here, okay? I initially retracted my statement. Not food shops. When Mantis messaged me on my stream, right? Later on my stream.
Yeah.
Because I said, you know, I don't know what's going on, to be honest. I've been away. This could be wrong, right? I'm sorry, you know, blah, 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 right? After being sent the information I was sent tonight, which came from Zonia's stream, after seeing that, I retract my retraction, okay? I retract my retraction.
What the fuck? Wait.
So now she's gonna continue saying
Just stay on screen. No,
that he is
I
a
can't.
fuckboy.
I gotta go. I keep getting fucking pulled back in here.
It's just so addicting, isn't it?
It is. It's very addicting.
Yeah, I know. Like, the people want blood. They
I
want blood.
retract my retraction. Okay, Mantis. I no longer. Okay.
Jesus, dude, it's so over.
Sent the information. She literally said she was sent it. Yeah, I was sent it from Zonia's stream.
What do you mean
Okay.
from Zonia's? Okay, so somebody was sending you the information from Zonia's stream, right?
I'm not saying anything. All right. It's from Zonia's stream.
Yeah, like, okay. Oh man.
That seems not good faith. You want to look at that conversation and tell me that I'm not good faith after that? After all of that? Please. Okay.
Alright, let's speed through it, see if anything else
Gatekeeping
happens.
cult. Like,
Okay, all right. Yeah, describe to me the nature of this cabal. Tell me. Yes, give it to me.
we saw it.
Yeah, tell me. What is this cabal?
We saw it.
Maybe not. I think
so-
it's over.
Hmm.
Heard the narrative.
Okay, it's been.
Alright, so yeah, that's gonna bring me to the end of that. And then on the next stream, Tom pops up and he says he didn't watch. He says he didn't watch the food shops thing, and he just says that I don't know why everybody keeps calling Mantis my girlfriend. She's not my girlfriend. On Valentine's Day! That's a douche move. But here, I will share this flowchart and we will take a look at it. I guess that's as good as I can get on it. Okay. Damn it. No. Boo. All right, we're just going to do it on the original. What is this flowchart supposedly of? Just so I know what I'm looking at. Tom has a romantic thing with at least one other woman in the past. Ostensibly has a deep platonic friendship with Sass, though recently spending less time with her. Ostensibly because of schedule conflicts. Recently grows close with Mantis. I hate to say there's more to this. There's definitely more to this. Tom has more than just a basic platonic friendship. There's very flirtatious, will they, won't they vibes at all times between him and Sass. It's not just platonic. Oh, yeah, we're friends. Don't worry, you're my friend. I don't care. I'm saying it. Why are these? All right, I don't know. Tom JSTLK drama doesn't quite happen at the same time as Tom accidentally leaks nudes if these are supposed to go together, but regardless, the weird debates. I don't know what are the weird debates. This is not the best flowchart. I'm reading chat, sorry. Okay, the Kelly debate thing. Weird debates. Okay, that's the Kelly debate stuff. Mantis and Tom deny. Gets confirmed as Mantis. Sass leaves. At the same time that these get confirmed by Mantis, people think they're... I'm assuming this flowchart is supposed to be time-based, right? Because all this stuff actually just came after this. So this stuff could just be on top of all of this. I don't know why it's on a separate chart. Okay, unless they're saying that this is more the reason why Sass left, which it's not. But I'm assuming that's what this is trying to implicate, is that the weird debates are the reason why Sass leaves over the JSTLK drama. But anyway, at the same time Mantis gets confirmed. People think they're in a relationship. Tom denies with things like, I don't e-date. Yeah, that definitely is a denial. People accuse Mantis of getting preferential treatment in Fool's community, which I don't think she necessarily did, but maybe. I don't know if it's at Tom's direction, but it seemed that way. To Zonia, at least. And then from there, both of these go to tons of unfounded conjecture/narratives, such as 1, Mantis is Tom's side woman, so Sass is upset. 2, Sass has a one-way affection for Tom. Tom leads on to get free labor. Tom hid relationship from Sass. A lot of people did have that interpretation, correct? Mantis is a homewrecker. I don't think that was that popular. This plus Coom time has last straw. That kind of is true, I think. Etc. The point of the thing was to have a more unbiased lens on Tom from Food Shop's POV. If you remember correctly, it was a quick and dirty checklist of the situation and how it could be viewed by different people. Yeah, I don't believe that at all. But but I mean, he could say that's a reason why. That could have been a reason, but I think that's cope. Random leaks from Sass in private, possibly totally innocent. What? With friends? Just trying to clear things up, but then people play telephone and or narrativize. Correct. Then Zonia's hit piece happens. These two things lead up to that. The Chud hit piece happens. Seven gives Chud info during stream about a time she felt weird with Tom's Coom time. We're missing the Wick panel in here where it kind of gets confirmed that she felt weird about it. And then Seven reaches out to Tom about this. There's some initial confusion. Tom gives a pretty kind/empathetic response and actually gives a more level-headed analysis of JSTOK. Seven doesn't quite believe it, argues it. Seven makes some tweets. Seven leaks DMs. Seven does stream with Aiko going over the leaks. I don't really have any idea of this, and I have no desire to go into it at the moment. So I'm not going that far into it. Mantis comes on Food Shops, talks some points from her perspective, but didn't want to give new facts. Irritated by people platforming all the accusations without evidence, platforming other uninformed people, and irritated with people prying into their private business. 2, Chatter comes on and claims Tom is a manipulative abuser to Star and Food Shops. 3, Star calls Tom a fuckboy. Pretty much, yeah. But I think there's more to this than just what it's saying there, but whatever. I'm going to also link this in chat in case anybody else wants to read it, because it'll be easier for you to read off of here because it's kind of blurry. All right, and then Tom does stream addressing some bits, kind of, but not really. Mantis and Tom irritated at fuckboy comment. Tom dislikes people thinking he's abusive. Correct. It's not the worst, yeah. There's good points in this. I'd agree with a lot of the points, and that is kind of the flow. It's not the worst Faith take. I think that was on here. That was the second one. Sass has a one-way affection for Tom, and Tom leans on her, or leads her on to get free help with the channel. That is on there. These are the possible perceptions that people have from his point of view. I don't really think that's why he did it, but I do feel like he led her on in a way. Maybe it doesn't track in DMs, but he's very flirtatious with her. And that could definitely lead someone on, regardless. Yeah, sure, he's flirty in general. You got to be careful. If you have a flirty personality, you got to be careful. You got to make boundaries clear. If you're being flirtatious with somebody, you need to be upfront and be like, hey, I know we flirt and I flirt with you, but that doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't. I have no interest. And I don't know if that's been clearly conveyed, or if it's been left with a little bit of whatever, you know. All right. And now I'm going to put on some music and play Infinite Craft and just chill. And if anybody wants to pop in and talk, you're more than welcome to. Put on some music. All right. So if anybody doesn't know what Infinite Craft is, you can combine any two things to make any one thing. Almost any two things. At some point it becomes different, but I'm going to make every combination with the starting stuff that I can, I think. I believe I need 3 of each. in order to make every combination. I need 2 more water. Yeah. So water and wind, water and earth, water and fire. I made wave, plant, and steam. Wind and fire make smoke. Earth and fire make lava. Earth and wind make dust. So that's like second level stuff. As you see, this can keep growing, and there's more and more stuff constantly. Smoke and steam. So we'll combine lava and wave, make stone. So now we have stone. I'm gonna combine stone and plant, and we get fossil. All right. So we're well on our way to some dinosaurs. Let's see. Let's see, we get fossil. Oh, fire fossil. We get dinosaur! I knew it. I had a good idea on that one. I'm a little more anti-Tom at the moment, but that's personal. It's not completely just off of this stuff. Water and dust makes mud. Makes sense. Fire and mud should make dirt. Nope, brick. Okay, that makes sense too, I guess. Steam. Let's go with steam and plant. I get tea. Okay, that's a first. I haven't had tea yet. What could I combine with smoke? Smoke and fire? Will that do something? It's just volcano, which I had lava already. Volcano and water. No. Volcano and wind? Or volcano and wind? Eruption. Nice. This is infinite craft. You can create pretty much anything. If you want, try to give me some goals and I will try to make it. It could be like people, places, things, anything. That is my interpretation. Dinosaur and brick made wall. Good. Dinosaur and eruption? Nope. Dinosaur and volcano? No? Really? Let's see. Eruption and mud makes clay. Not bad, not bad. Clay and fire. Pottery. We're moving on through the centuries here. Wave and wall. Tsunami. Oh, we're getting into natural disaster. Tsunami and let's go wind. Hurricane. Hurricane and wind. Do we get the tornado? Yeah, we get tornado. These all kind of make sense for the most part. Pottery and tea. Teapot. Huh. Makes sense. Teapot water. Tea. Okay, makes sense. That was probably dumb. Tea and plant? No. Plant and a tornado? Makes dust. No. Pottery and dust makes a vase. Okay. Vase and a plant makes a flower. All right, we got flower. I want to mix stone with some stuff. I want to try to find stone and wind makes sand. Not bad. Earth and earth is mountain. Nice. Okay, we got that. We got that. Get to a building. Probably multiple walls. No. Wall and brick. House. There we go. We got a house. Give me some more targets of what I'm looking to make. Wind and brick is also a house. Okay. House and a plant is a garden. Garden and flower is a bouquet. Bouquet and fire. Smoke. Damn. Mountain and hurricane? No, it's just volcano. Volcano and stone. Flower mountain. Rose. Rose and tea. Rosie. Okay. Rosie and sand. Rose. Perfume. Perfume and fire. No, just smoke again. Boring. All right, let's play with stone. I want to see if I can get some gems. Actually, I'm gonna make a boulder and a rock. Okay, then we just go back to boulder. Boulder hurricane, avalanche, nice. Rock hurricane, meteor, solid. That's a new one. Okay, those are both avalanche. Avalanche and avalanche of snow. All right, a car, a plane are things I'm gonna try to get to. We'll see what we can do. Think car, the best way would be to start from house. Let's see. Lost and wind is tornado, no. House and rock, castle. Okay, that's kind of cool. Pottery and castle is a vase. Never mind. Tornado and vase. We're gonna get rid of some of these things. Meteor and house. Meteorite. No, that's not quite what I was going for, but meteorite and snow. Ice. Nice. We got ice. Snowflake. Snowman. Alright, go away. Trying to get to car. What other way? Snowman. Brick. I already did that. Brick. That's a wall. Brick and mud. Adobe. And that's not helping me get the car. I'm sure car is in here somewhere, though, for the record. Dust on a wall is a cave. Nice. Cave's new. That's totally random. I do like trying some random things every once in a while. Wall and ice. Nope. Wall and meteor. No. Meteorite and meteor. Asteroid. Snow comet. Nice. Rosie. I don't know. Hurricane and wall? Tornado. Mud walls, adobe, I already did that. Firewall? Nope, that's volcano. Volcano house, lava. Boo. Alright, we're gonna go a different way. We're gonna try to get some more words to mix together. Cave and mountain. Mine. Mine is good. Let's mine stone. Diamond. Alright, we got the diamond. We're going to play with diamond for a minute. Try to get some more minerals. You got Zeus. Nice. Rose and diamond makes a ring. Rose and ring makes a wedding. Rose and wedding makes a bride. Rose and bride. Damn. I was hoping I could go down that for a bit. I think ring's a good starting point. Fire ring? Dragon. We got dragon. Dragon and dinosaur? Still dragon. Dragon and mud. Or, yeah. Swamp. Okay. Swamp and a volcano? No. Water and diamond. Ice. Ice and fire is water, obviously. Steam. Fossil. Fossil and diamond. Dinosaur as well. Dinosaur and dinosaur is egg. Getting some new things. Egg and castle is dragon again. Sand and dragon is a pyramid. Water on a pyramid is a tomb. Okay. Water in a tomb is Moses. Oh, we got Moses. Parting. It really is infinite, yes. Sea. Boo. No mud and tea. Rose and mud makes a lotus. Buddha. Honeymoon for Moses and wedding. All right. Honey Buddha. Egg and honey Buddha. Honey. Ring and honey. Nothing. Throw a bunch of rings out. Wedding ring. Marriage. Okay. House and wedding. It makes home. Not bad. Teapot and ring? No. That's weak. Ring and egg. Omelet. Okay. Minor ring. Minecraft. Well, that's a new one there. Pyramid ring. Pharaoh. Lotus ring. Buddha. Clay and ring. Golem. Yo, what's up, fatty? Buddha called for a minister. Buddha and Pharaoh make a mummy. Mummy and a golem. Zombie. A zombie in a house is a haunted house. Minecraft haunted house? Herobrine. Dinosaur and Herobrine makes T-Rex. Dinosaur and mud makes fossil. Oh, boring. What's dinosaur and marriage? Wedding. Okay. Let's go back to ring. Gotta be something more fun to do with this. I did the mine with ring that made Minecraft. Diamond and ring? Engagement. Okay. Common and engagement somehow make a wedding. Wedding omelet makes an egg. That. Okay. Swamp and egg makes dinosaur. Dinosaur and dragon we know makes dinosaur or dragon. Dragon ring? Hobbit. Oh. Oh. On the Lord of the Rings stuff. Let's see. Anything else fun to match with ring? Let's go earth and ring. Dirt. I think we did water and ring already. I'm not 100% sure. Mountain ring? Lord of the Rings as well. Hobbit and Lord of the Rings make Frodo. Frodo and dirt make Hobbit. Hobbit and wall. Shire. Ring and Lord of the Rings should make the one ring? No, Golem. Alright. Gollum and Herobrine. Smeagol! Let's go. Smeagol in the ring. Gets gold. Okay. Destruction. Wall and destruction. Graffiti? What? I guess. I'm gonna do some random stuff for a bit here. House and garden is mansion. Boring. Mansion on sand. Pyramid. Never mind. Makes sense. Makes too much sense for it not to have been that. Castle, marriage, wedding. Never mind. Marriage, destruction, divorce. Yes. Let's go. T-Rex and T-Rex. Just T-Rex. I already tried dirt. Ooh, destruction and T-Rex. Boring. Come on, there's gotta be something fun for Meteor. Ice. Comet. We already knew that. I'm stupid. Comet and more water. Ice. Boring. Smoke. Tsunami. No. Volcano. Mountain Rose. Nothing? Hurricane and Rose? Hurricane and Mountain? Volcano. Volcano Rose. Pompeii! Buddha and Pompeii. Ash. Ash and plant. Tobacco. Nice. Fire and tobacco. Cigarette. Let's see. Mud and fire. Brick. No. Mud and wind. Dust. Already had that. Water and mud. Swamp. I don't know what to combine with cigarette. Moses. Yeah, incense. That's something. Pharaoh and incense. Mummy. Honey mummy. Get a bee! Honey and a bee makes a honeycomb. Bee in a rose? No. Honey in a teapot? No. Tea and honey. Still tea. Boo. Bee and fire. Smoke. Dinosaur and plant. Tree! We got the tree. Tree and adobe. Paper. Money. The root of all evil. Let's go. Money and snowman makes snowball. Just throw a bunch of weird stuff out here and see if I get any ideas. Snowball, snowball makes a snowman. Snowman and a bee makes a snowbee. Paper house, origami. Bride and Frodo, wedding. Wedding bouquet is bride. Snow bride. Origami snow bride? No. Sphinx and dirt. Pyramid. Parting and Moses. See, never mind, it just gets the next word, kinda. Burning bush. Burning bush and Buddha. Enlightenment. Clay and mud pottery, pottery and mud vase. Mine statue? Sphinx, boring. Minecraft statue. Enderman. Nice. Enderman and dragon. No, dragon man. I was hoping ender dragon. Why would Enderman and dragon not make ender dragon? Enderman dinosaur. Dino. Dino fossil. Dinosaur. Dino gold. Dragon man gold. Dragon egg. Dragon egg gold. Golden dragon. Golden dragon fire. Phoenix. Back to Phoenix. Phoenix diamond. Gold. Really? Golden bee. Honey. That makes sense. Bride and dinosaur. Wedding. What? Flower and Frodo. Hobbit. Gold and incense. Money. Boo. Golden golem. Midas. Golden graffiti. Golden ice. Nope. Golden flower. Nope. Golden rock. Pyrite. Gold and Zen. Buddha. Buddha and pyrite. Gold. Mah. Okay, I'm tired. I'm gonna end stream. Love you guys. Thank you all for staying by, whoever did. You're all awesome. I'm glad to be putting an end to the Tomtent. But you all are great. And thank you for coming. Bye!